It's Flight Sports TV.
Yo, it's Spaz, and I'm here with Flight Sports TV, the hottest in the streets. And I'm rocking with BBB. You already know why I'm here, man, to set it off. Look, still got love for the streets. Since a youngin' I banged double G's. Heard online he was coming for me, but in person be running from me. Can't believe everything that you hear about. Pay the hood just to find out your whereabouts. If I spin through your block, I air it out. Jam 30 order and I clear it out. Don't know what fair about. Fuck is you talking? Yeah, I run every spot that I walk in. See these rounds, they ain't for a walkman. Couldn't stand me, now you ain't walking. Niggas broke, it's a joke, yeah, it's funny. Tell me why you niggas ain't getting money. I wake up, then go get the money. Niggas sleep, I'm still getting money. Double up, gotta bring back 4. I was showing love, I can't no more. In the hood, got a good rapport. Niggas fuck with the wave, I'm sure. Shorty wanna ride the wave, surfboard. Get money, make it rain and pour. Ain't no option, I had the ball. I'm the truth, mom should name me Paul. Nigga, it's Spaz, you already know. Flight Sports.
Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.
Flight Sports TV, that's where it's at.
Flight Sports TV.
What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking with me. Listen, man, you know we got this the same show, different thumbnail. You know, we switching things up. It's episode 10. You know the debates. I'm here to debate, y'all. We got reinforcements out here tonight. I'm gonna let the people know right now. We got Mr. Phonics in the building. What's going on, Phonics?
What's good, B?
Before you state your piece, we got All Access in the building. What's the deal?
Yes, peace. Peace out to the panel. Peace out to Flight Sports TV. Peace out to the chat.
Word. Shout out to everybody. What I want to let the people know right now is this. We shout out to the Hornets tonight. They played well. They just lost to the Miami Heat. You know, that's a whole nother situation for another topic. You know, but I'm pissed off that what happened. But nonetheless, Lonzo didn't play too well last night. We're gonna have to get into it. He didn't have the best offensive performance. You know, there's no way to slice or dice it. You know, so I'm here tonight to discuss with a lot of people, numerous people all over the world. You understand? And I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm a firm believer that Lonzo will bounce back. He's always done it. You understand? Dating back to his rookie season. You know, when Lonzo scored 2 points and everybody was writing him off then. And then he comes back and puts up 28 points the next game, damn near, I believe, a triple-double and everything. You know, people forget about these moments. Even previously, last season, really a few months ago, they played the Golden State Warriors. I think he scored less than double digits. And then he promised Zion Williamson he was going to deliver for him next game. And then you know what he did next game against the Warriors? He put up 33 and some change, if I'm not mistaken. So Lonzo Ball is more than capable of bouncing back from these lackluster performances that happen over a course of 82 games. And here at Flight Sports TV, we're going to talk about everything from all angles of the spectrum. Pause. You understand? We got to break everything down. And tonight we're going to do that. So, Phonics, what's the deal, dog? You seen the game like I seen it. Let's talk.
I mean, yo, you know what I'm saying? I want to take it real slow. You know what I'm saying? I want to take it real slow. And first of all, I want to shout out BBD, Bell Bid DeVoe. What's good, y'all? My Knicks won, man. They almost gave the game away in the end. For the most part of the game, they were clearly in charge. With the exception of Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan, who played outstanding. That was pretty much the Bulls, man. I mean, I just feel like this game, what's it, the fifth? It was the fifth or sixth game of the season. It reinforced my whole premise that Lonzo is a bust. And I don't normally do this. I go off the head, but I just want to read something real quick if I have time. This is Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball played 33 minutes. Field goal, he was 2 for 8. 3 points. He was 1 for 6. Free throws, 1 for 2. That's all he had. 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 0 steals, 1 block, 2 turnovers, and 6 points. And out of plus minus, he was -1. Caruso was -10.
What happened? My bad. Phonics brought stats out tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Caruso was -10, 5 points. That's abysmal. The guy that you say he is, it's apparent. And I told you this the other day. Hold on. Let me go. I told y'all this the other day. I said this, and I'm going to say 2 things. First thing I said was, when you play a real team, he's not going to show up. Secondly, they showed y'all next 12 games. For all the fanboys out there, the next 12 games are playoff teams. You will win a grand total of 3 of those games, maybe. This dude is a bust. He's a bum. He sucks. He plays too passive. He's not aggressive enough. And that's something that's in him. He cannot change it. Let me finish, nigga. Right. He cannot change this shit. And here we go, as I predicted. Y'all are gonna come with the excuses because you're fucking fanboys. You're gonna make all these excuses for him. But I said this from the beginning. He is not who you think he is. Go ahead, you can speak.
All right, Phonics. I don't like you got it today, man. You got it. Got nothing to say, bro. I can't debate you, man. After that performance, you got it, bro. Phonics got it, bro. I don't have nothing. Stunk it up. I can't. What can we say, man? It's nothing, Phonics. You got it, bro.
You ain't got shit. Lonzo Ball will bounce back. You understand? Point blank. And he's gonna have games like this, but he's gonna have games where he knocks it out the park. Everything ain't gonna be like this. So for everybody that's just feeling so good right now, it ain't gonna go like that.
That's what you're hoping.
No, I ain't hoping shit.
You're dealing with a person.
Let's debate.
You're dealing with a person who is not an aggressive basketball player by nature. You fanboys like to hark on the fact that he gets everybody involved, but he does it at the sake of not scoring when he should score. So even when he does pass that ball, the percentages are showing that those dudes aren't making the shots unless it's going to DeRozan or Levine. So why won't you take the shot, Lonzo? What are you scared of, Lonzo? Fuck all of that. I'm a point guard and pass. Do you score, Lonzo? Are you capable of scoring? That's what I want to know, Lonzo. I'm talking to Lonzo right now. He's listening. What the fuck is going on, Lonzo? Okay, then. Take heed to this. You know what I'm saying? Why won't you score the ball? You constantly pass, and then you don't always make the right decisions when you pass. But you won't score the ball. 6 points.
What you mean by not making the right decisions? Like you I
will elaborate because I just said it. You're passing to people that are not making plays, with the exception of DeRozan and Levine, who was the whole team yesterday. They was the whole team. Period.
Today.
Thank you. They seem overmatched for the first part of the game. Now I will say this: the first half, Lonzo was there. He was present and accounted for. The second half, he disappeared. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't do that when you playing better teams. He can't do that. He is out there. Yo, they are dependent on him. He got to come through, and he has to take the shots. I seen his three-pointer. His shot is a whole lot better, but it seems like he lacks confidence, man. And unfortunately, that might be the demise of his career. He just seems like he lacks the confidence. You see it in him sometime where he could be a beast, and he'll get up, but he just looks too passive in his whole aura, man. Come on, we've all been to the court before. You've seen dudes like that. Like, I'm here. No, I'm saying Yeah. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. It just seemed like, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't into it. And when y'all start playing better teams, that's not going to be acceptable, man. That's unacceptable.
I was waiting.
I can't believe I'm saying this. Telling the truth right now, man. Telling the truth, bro. I feel like
Yes, sir.
his whole aura, I can't, like, bro. Well, you can't debate it. Can't really debate what he's saying right now, except for the bum shit and all that crazy shit. All right, we all know that.
Yeah.
I tell y'all, he been a 14-point per
He
game.
got it today.
scorer.
Finally got it today, man. I'm not even gonna do any like debating. Got it, man. His whole aura yesterday was crazy, and it's happening a lot. Where if he's not, his shot doesn't go in, he just stops shooting, or
Exactly.
he's out the game. You feel me?
Exactly.
Like,
Thank
mind
you.
is somewhere
Exactly.
else. So I can't-
Yes, brother.
Well, I disagree where he said he takes himself out the game. He removes himself or he surrendered his offensive game, but his defensive game was stellar because he had to slow down.
Hold on.
Well, we know his defensive game always gonna be on point.
He got abused. He was getting abused by Derrick Rose. He got abused by RJ Barrett several times.
Nah,
Andrew
what it does is they been playing their defense to double Julius Randle all night, but Julius Randle finding the open shots. I tell you, Lonzo is not more than the 12 to 14 point per game score. So him
Here we
having
go.
6 points shouldn't be no.
Here we go. This is Giannis right here. This is Mr. Giannis. Here we go.
This G.
Here we go.
So at the end of the day, it's like
I knew it was a fanboy out there who was gonna make an excuse. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew it was gonna be an excuse.
What excuse I'm making though?
You just said he's a 14 point per game scorer, so 6 is basically in the mean.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Or the median.
You take it the wrong way. I saying that because everybody on the panel usually say he got 20, 25 in him. I basically be the only one saying Brad's a 12 or 14 point scorer. So him dropping 6 to me is like, okay, like I mean shit, what else he gonna give you? Like he give you damn near everything on defense. We gotta stop looking at Lonzo like, well, Lonzo, why don't you take over the game? Lonzo's not that player.
No, thank you. You have made an excellent point on this show. Thank you, brother, for that. That's been my whole point since I've been on here. That's why I'm labeled a hater, because that's what the fanboys think. He is gonna be this dude, and basically what you're telling me is, yes, he is just a role player. He's just another guy. He's a jag. That's what I'm saying. I agree with you. I agree. That's what the brother said. That's what Giannis just said. That's what the brother just said.
I want to repeat something for the people that's just joining the room. Lonzo Ball has always bounced back from lackluster performances. I'm telling people right now, just relax. All right, Lonzo Ball will deliver from this last performance. I'm telling you, it's going to happen.
I believe so, man. But that game last night, that was
Before we keep going in on Lonzo, I gotta say the Charlotte Hornets.
We'll get to that later. But shout out to the Hornets, and they're not ass cheeks. You got to pay homage to the Hornets and LaMelo. That's a whole other.
But they didn't even let LaMelo do nothing tonight. They put him in Lonzo role.
Oh, run it back.
Well, all I can say is this right here, gentlemen.
They disrespected.
I agree. I agree with a lot of things that Phonics was saying, and as well as No Panic, and it's inexcusable because here we have a watch party at the Big Baller. You follow what I'm saying? And New York is playing. It's a big game. It's the biggest game of the season for the Bulls thus far, and we didn't have much to cheer about when it came to what Lonzo was doing. The only thing that we did appreciate about Lonzo was his defense on Julius Randle towards the end of the game to help try to slow down that scoring torrent that the New York Knicks was putting on the Chicago Bulls.
Are you surprised though?
Hey, he's spitting facts right now.
So what happened was a lot of the switching was off. I mean, DeMar DeRozan, he wasn't switching properly. Even Zach LaVine wasn't switching properly. And Lonzo always was getting stuck on bigger men, and it wasn't supposed to be that way. Now, if Lonzo just wanted to be selfish, he just would have stayed on his man and let somebody else get cooked. You follow what I'm saying? But that ain't how he played. He just trying to play team oriented.
But Pat Williams going down, that been the issue too, though.
Yeah.
Pat. Yeah, that's crazy.
Zach, right? Zach needs to go.
Hold on, we got No Panic in the building, and we got the Pope. What's good?
What it do?
What's good? We gonna be having a debate. I want to debate everybody that have choice words for Lonzo tonight. I got a lot of time. I'm off till Monday. I could stay up all night because I ain't got work tomorrow.
Worse than
You
terrible.
understand? So
Flight, what up, Flight?
we good teamwork. Shout out to Harlem. You know, teamwork.
Yo,
You made a great
Shout out
point
to the panel.
yesterday with the
what
coach.
up, teamwork?
I want to
What's good,
elaborate on
y'all?
that later.
Coolin' B.
But the Pope, what happened? We all know what. I know you stressed out over the loss that happened with the Hornets. You coming off a great
I was
string.
stressed off too,
You know,
man.
what before we get to the Hornets, Pope, if you could kind of rewind a little bit, let's get the Lonzo. What the hell happened from his performance? You were kind of disgusted. I seen some things over social media. What happened?
He said, I see
that video too, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Where's Lonzo? Got an APB out on him for the boy. Like I said, to me, this wasn't his first bad game. Y'all sneezing that them other games.
Offensively, hey, say offensively because the defense was stellar.
Okay, well, now, I'm not talking about when people talk about good. This is another thing. When people bring up Luka's playoff performances and all of this type of niggas ain't talking about no defense. Ain't nobody talking about what he did on defense. Never. Even Jordan, the great Michael Jeffrey Jordan and Kobe Bryant. You know how great them dudes was on defense? That rarely ever gets brought up. You know why? Because they bust niggas' ass. So that's
Right,
something that nobody really cares to bring up. But
right.
that's the only thing that people can bring up for Lonzo because that's all there is to bring up.
Oh no, see, I disagree with that. Lonzo
Right.
Ball affects the game in ways that you don't see it. You understand? The man, I'm telling you, he's responsible for a lot of plays on the floor. Not only
Get them
on the
BBB.
defensive end.
Flight, you
You know,
talk
and
about that
again,
cooking yesterday at the
yes,
Bulls
he
guy?
lost. We're not
I got nothing to
disputing
say.
it.
Teamwork.
Hold on, y'all. I actually predicted them to lose that game.
That's
You
a
understand?
fact.
Yeah, Flight was right. Flight
I
was
The
said
right.
Bulls
I
need
said
I
the
mean,
scoring
that's
off
Bulls
the
over
because
bench.
that's
against the
his
Knicks. It was a
team, bro.
terrible matchup, and the
Nigga,
Knicks
Kobe
still
White
almost
needs to
pissed
get
it
That's why he
away.
Kobe
said they
White
was
needs to
gonna
get ready,
lose,
bro.
though. Like, come
Kobe
on
White
now.
needs
Kobe
to
White
get
needs to play. Kobe White needs to get
Man, they was
healthy.
playing catch
Listen,
up the whole
and that ain't
game.
really been a bad loss by the Bulls. The Bulls was getting handled all game by at least 10
It was a
points.
I
bad
understand.
loss.
Joakim
But
Noah is a
they
Hall of
need
No,
Famer.
scoring
no,
off the
that
bench.
wasn't a
They
bad
need
loss.
that
That
It
scoring
wasn't a
off
was
the
a
bad
Joakim
bench.
loss.
Noah is a
bad
Hall
loss.
of Famer.
Nah,
It
No,
had
it
it's a
wasn't.
bad. It's a
it
bad
had
Joakim
loss
Noah is a
because
Hall of Famer.
It
it's a
wasn't a
bad
bad
loss loss
loss.
just
The
like
Knicks
the
won
loss
every
tonight.
quarter.
the
Why
team
didn't
is
they invite Ben
No,
Gordon there?
the
Ben
reason why
Gordon's a
it's a
Hall of
bad
Famer.
loss
team is crumbling,
because
bro.
the
Yeah.
Knicks controlled the game from the tip.
It's not a bad loss.
When you
Trust me.
D
control the
Rose,
game, it don't matter if you try to come back and try to make a little
Yeah,
It's
the
run.
not a
Knicks
bad
had
But
loss.
see,
Just
that
because you
ain't
What?
made
true.
it
That
What's
close
ain't
at
that,
true.
the
Pope?
end.
That ain't
No,
true.
that's
no,
not
the Knicks
how.
was
Basketball is a game of
controlling it
runs.
all
You
night.
make get your runs in
It's
between
not a
runs.
The
bad
Knicks
loss, man.
controlled
That's
the
a game of
game
Bad
the
runs.
whole
loss.
Anybody that
entire
knows
Hornets
game,
was
man.
a bad
basketball
loss
knows that's
today.
not a bad loss.
The
That was a
Hornets
bad
lost today
loss,
was a
bro.
bad loss. That was a
nah, it's
bad
not.
loss.
Nah,
That was
hold
a
on,
bad
y'all.
We're
loss.
not,
Hold on,
come on,
hold
man. Why
on,
are we
hold on, hold
comparing
on.
the Hornets to
Nah,
the
but
Bulls?
hold
We
on,
talking
y'all.
Lonzo.
But hold on,
We're
y'all.
gonna
It's
get
not
to
a
it. We're
bad
gonna get
loss.
to Melo.
Okay, but nah, it's not a bad loss. It's early in the season, man. I think they play the Knicks like 3 more times. It's early in the season, but I'm not. Y'all talking from a team perspective. I don't want to talk from a team perspective. Let's talk about the big bus baller that's on the screen right now. That's who the
No,
fuck I want to talk about.
I disagree with that.
He's been hyped up since day one by y'all fanboys, and this nigga did not deliver when y'all played a real team. And Flight, when I was on your show before, what the teams that I named off that you played with were nobodies? Cleveland,
Nope,
Detroit
that's not
twice.
true. Cleveland's
The
not a
only team
nobody.
that you beat who was
Cleveland's like a
reputable
4
was
seed right now.
Memphis. Man, come on, get out of here. It's 5 games in, my nigga. What is that?
That
I
was
mean,
a
come on,
Cleveland's a
stop
good
it,
preseason.
man.
team.
Stop it, man.
What
They
the
didn't
Stop
play
it.
Bulls
Come on,
need,
Cleveland. They
what
man.
the
played
Bulls
Pelly. He
need
meant
last
Pelly.
night
Come
is they
on,
need
man.
another big and they need somebody to score off that bench. That's all they really need to be a real
Exactly.
contender.
Kobe White.
And
Hell
that's why I
no.
say Kobe White comes in. And y'all
They
was
was
saying he's
not
not
beating
needed.
the Knicks, man. Kobe White, whatever.
But
Yes,
let me
we
tell you why
were
that's
gonna
not a
be
bad loss for the
talking at
Bulls.
Kobe White, bro.
The Knicks was
Because
shutting them
look,
niggas down,
no
man.
It's not
wasn't
a bad
scoring.
loss because basketball is a game of runs.
Man,
Levine,
Levine was quiet.
Hold on. Go
That
ahead,
defense
Dax.
shut that nigga
Levine is
down.
hurt.
Yeah, whatever.
Go ahead,
He
Dax.
is.
Levine
Yeah,
is hurt, fam. Oh, come on now.
He's
That's
he's
no.
but
hurt.
but
That's why he play like that. He's hurt. He's
Yeah,
not.
whatever.
Go
yeah, but
ahead,
we're not
Dax.
gonna
Just like
even.
James Harden played hurt.
Levine looked good
On
last
that
night.
bum ass,
Yeah,
on the
Levine
bum
looked
ass,
good last
bum
You
night.
just say he played like trash. You got, of course,
Levine looked good last night.
you
He
still
kept
can say
the
that's
Bulls in the
trash.
game.
That boy
Him and
is hurt.
DeRozan kept the
He
Bulls in
didn't
the
put
game.
the. They put
no,
Hold
the
on one
they
second.
had
team is
need that
hurt.
Hold
30
on one
point,
second.
35-point Levine last night, man.
Hey, hold on one second. Let me spit this real quick. The reason why it wasn't a bad loss, despite the the health situation of Zach LaVine and Vucevic. Okay, they both play good. They put on their jersey, so they're
Bullshit.
responsible for their play. So if you put on your jersey, hey,
You're
you
not hurt.
subject to every
You're good.
right. You're subject to everything a healthy player is subject to. But the reason why it's not a bad loss is because the the Knicks was a fourth seed last year. You know what I'm saying? They had the coach of the year. They had the most improved player of the year. Julius Randle was an all-star. You understand what I'm saying? And here you have a team that's trying to get their synergy together. You follow what I'm saying? So when they play these top playoff teams, they can be competitive. And that game was competitive. Yes, at the end it was very competitive, and that's why it wasn't a bad loss. But we're not here to cheer on moral victories. We want actual victories because moral victories don't count in the wins and
So talk
losses.
about Lonzo. We want to talk about Lonzo, the guy on the screen, my nigga. You dancing all around shit. Let's talk about Lonzo. Fuck the team and Zach LaVine hurt. I want to talk about Lonzo, what he did not fucking do and what he will never do for this team. And he'll be on his next team the next couple of years, man.
I
You know what I'm
can't.
saying?
Well,
He
I
can't deliver.
disagree with that.
He can't
before I
deliver.
was before I
Big
was
baller
rudely
bust spread.
interrupted, before
Sorry.
I was rudely
But
interrupted by
listen,
the
Phonics.
ultimate hater, is this
But
right here. Lonzo had a very disappointing game, especially from his fan base. There's nothing we can say to you right now, Phonics. We already conceded. So why are you trying to beat a dead horse? We already
no,
said you
no,
were right, Phonics.
I got something to add
I'm a
because you
troll,
wasn't
nigga.
here,
Why
Dex.
wouldn't I?
Dex, you wasn't here.
Teamwork got something for him.
Yeah, because Dex, I'm mad that you wasn't on last night. Because I definitely would have had this for you to say. Because we was going back and forth and we was talking about Lonzo having a bad game. Now I watched the whole game, man. Listen, in your opinion, you don't think coaching had a part of that?
No, not really. I can't blame that on Billy Donovan because he gave Lonzo all the minutes he needed to
No,
Thank you,
no, no,
Dex.
no. I'm not
Thank
talking
you,
about
Dex.
minutes. I'm not talking about minutes. I'm talking about running the offense. I'm talking about running the offense and making plays set for Lonzo. I didn't see no plays set for Lonzo.
Well,
Everything was
Lonzo
for
called majority of
everybody
the plays
else.
himself. You know that, right?
And he was
I
running
don't
from the
believe that shit.
team. He was running from the ball, bro. I was watching, bro.
I don't believe that Lonzo was
Team,
running the calling plays.
The
yeah,
nigga would dump it off to DeMar, and
team. He
DeMar
was
would
running
fucking
from the
break.
ball, bro.
Hey, now listen. I'm with team on that. It's bullshit, bro. They don't run shit for the boy. They have him come down and hand the ball off
Thank you.
on one side, and he
Lonzo
go to
not
the other
calling them
side,
plays.
bro. When you see
He does.
Alex Caruso come in, they run
Next time,
exact
watch him.
plays for
Just
him.
watch
They
him.
have him
Yeah,
coming
he's
off
Billy
guarding
screens,
it.
Donovan
off
said he
ball
gonna let
screens.
them his
Coming
three
off curls
alternate
and
calling
shit.
plays for Lonzo do
Alex
call.
Caruso had 5 points and he was a minus 10. One point less than Lonzo. Go on.
He's attacks
Go
more than
on.
him, bro.
Go on. Go on. Go on.
Bro,
Now,
Lonzo.
teamwork made a good point.
He
Come
did.
on.
He did. He did. He made.
But what
He made.
but what I'm
He's a
saying is
bum.
this
You
though.
gonna do this this year?
Lonzo,
That's wrong.
listen, listen, this is what I'm saying though. Lonzo called the plays. He do call the plays. Now, if the plays are
He called the
overrated by the
plays
time he gets
that Billy tell him to call though.
No, if you had look at the beginning of the season, Billy Donovan said between him, Levine, and the Rosen,
It is
they
the
will
beginning of the
alternate calling
season,
the plays
Giannis.
on how they feel.
he talking about preseason.
Oh
Damn,
man,
Giannis. It is the beginning of the season, nigga.
trying to
Yeah,
condone.
he talking about preseason though.
No, he
Yo,
talking
New
he
York in the
talking about the
building.
regular season. That's how they gonna run the offense.
No,
Go ahead, Giannis.
no panic is right. No panic is right. Billy Donovan stipulated that already, so that's
Okay,
why
well,
I'm not.
go
I
ahead,
think
Dex.
Lonzo took it upon himself to surrender his game because the Knicks play physical, man, and Lonzo might be a physical defender, but he's not physical when it comes to his offensive repertoire at all.
But I forgot who it was that came in after me. You know what I'm saying? So if he could say who he is, but he made a perfect point. He was not in the game, man. He was somewhere else, man. He was not there. I don't know if he was thinking about a pork chop sandwich. You know what I'm saying? The next
That's
little
right,
white
man.
girl he gonna run into. I
No,
don't know,
hold
man.
on,
But
man.
he was not
Come
in the
on, come
game,
on,
man.
man.
I'm just
I
saying.
don't really
Listen,
don't know
listen.
about
Y'all
that
got to
part right
give
there.
some
Yo,
credits to the
your
Knicks
flight was
too,
good,
man.
boy.
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
good,
you got to give
man?
credit to the
Some
Knicks.
credit to that Knicks defense, man.
Yo, where's
Listen,
Ray?
I just believe
I gotta hit him
Yo,
up.
I want to say something though.
Rave is
Hold
somewhere
on, hold on,
soaking in
hold
the
on,
tub.
Why
hold on,
why
y'all.
do
Hold on.
Lonzo get like wild passes though?
What'd you say, Dan?
Yo, why Lonzo get wild passes from people? Like, you know what I mean? I
Yeah,
don't
no
understand
crisp
that. Like,
passes. Yeah, down low and all that stuff.
you know what I mean? It's like before it was the coaching, it was this, it was that. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, why he always get like an excuse where other players, same
Nobody's
situation,
giving him an excuse,
and
Bro, you
bro.
then you
hear
know
me?
what I
No,
mean?
let
He played like
SMG
shit.
and Dave handle that.
Bro,
Let
you hear me?
SMG. No, let y'all talk to this guy, my man David from New York. It's two Daves in here.
Yeah, bro, I fuck with
Yo,
bro.
Yeah,
yeah, bro.
but
Bro,
SMG ain't like what he was talking about. So let SMG holler at him.
Yeah,
Nah,
talk,
nah,
talk
nah.
to him
Like,
agree
nice.
with
I'm
him.
saying, yeah, I agree with you, bro. Like, we ain't
No,
like the excuses shit. That shit need to
no
go like
excuse.
right now because that
Exactly.
nigga played like shit. He dribbled up the court, gave the ball to DeMar, even though DeMar was doing dumb shit. Gave the ball
Exactly.
to DeMar, ran to the fucking corner, and I don't like that shit, bro. He
And
need to
played
fix
like
Yo,
that.
yo, I'm gonna say something, right? I'm gonna
and
say this.
regulated
He's
himself.
forcing
Like, I'm gonna say
threes.
this right quick. You feel me?
Bro,
Like,
does he want to be
I've been
Klay
watching Lonzo since
Thompson?
like he was in high school or whatever the case may be. What
Yeah.
I'm trying to say is we all giving him a pass, and this is why he's playing bad instead of just
Niggas was
being
saying
honest with
Ja
him.
Morant ain't
Know what I mean?
Lonzo
Like,
better than
it's not
Ja
about
Morant.
like we can't use we not, it's not
Timo, you
about
know.
hater. Like, it's not like he's playing great, but we still he get instead of getting a triple double, he missed it by one, and then people's like, yo, he's trash. He's playing terrible. He's doing the same thing that he did in New
How's he
Orleans.
playing terrible?
What
Nah,
y'all need to
listen,
stop
listen, listen,
doing
listen,
is
listen,
stop
listen,
looking at
listen.
him like this 25 point per game
No one
score.
is
Like
looking at him
I
like
No,
that.
no, no, no,
you
no, 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 no.
you
Listen,
adjust
listen.
how
Fuck,
Let
you
me tell
view
you
bro.
Lonzo.
something.
I
Bro,
promise you,
panic,
E-
bro. You
you would
gotta
have
Every
had
stop,
some
bro.
increase,
Panic, what the
man.
fuck are you talking
no,
about, bro?
no,
Yo,
no, yo,
Man,
Say
yo,
listen,
nobody.
nobody
every
ever
time I
said
come
this
on
nigga
here,
gonna
y'all talk
average
about how
20.
Lonzo capable of
Nigga, you're
25 and
capping,
30
nigga.
points.
You're
all
Every
capping.
right,
time.
Ain't
Now we're
nobody
not we're
saying
not
Every
that.
asking for
time.
that. Like,
Ain't
and now
So
nobody
you
when
saying
y'all
saying
it.
that,
making
nigga.
excuses, y'all
Ain't
can't make excuses. If y'all look at him, I look at him as a 12 to 14 point scorer, it wouldn't be no excuse because y'all be
yeah,
like,
that's
well,
a
he had
fact.
a
You know, we would
Right.
say this is what
Right,
he is.
Giannis. Right, Giannis. Facts. Facts, Giannis.
Yeah,
Facts.
but we looking at him for like everybody saying most improved player. Like, you got to score 20 points or 18 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists if you want most improved player. Everybody was saying he's gonna be an all-star this year.
but we go.
He's
But
not.
what do you think? What do you think? Forget
In
everybody
the
else in the
G
fans.
League,
What do you think?
G League,
Nah,
in
I
the
don't.
G
I
League,
don't.
he'll be
Let
an
me tell
all
you
star.
something. I don't. This is what I is as a supporter of Lonzo. I'm gonna just see him for who he is, man.
A
Thank
He's
12
you.
to
not that
14
guy,
point per
and
game
Thank
scorer.
you.
I'm gonna still rock with him. I'm gonna still watch his
Thank you.
games. Like,
Thank
I
you.
don't think he's doing the same thing that he did in New Orleans.
Thank you.
No,
Thank
yes,
Because
no,
you.
I was gonna get
listen,
to that.
look at the game. He's not when
God bless you, brother.
when in training camp they said,
Allahu
yo,
Akbar.
this is Lonzo. They're gonna unleash the beast. They're gonna do fast pace. They're gonna have to keep up with Lonzo. Lonzo picks up the ball, pass it on to Zach or the other guy,
It-
DeRosa, and go in the
Thank you.
corner.
Thank you.
Look at the game.
Yes. Yes,
He's not
sir.
playing his game with ill. He's not playing his game where his dad taught him, where he's the focal point from since he was in high school. He's become they're making him into a role player. And listen to Zach
Me.
Levine yesterday.
Me. Because
I
I'm
said
God.
this on Ball Facts and as a comment. I said this. I said he
Huh.
threw a little shade at everybody else on the team. He says, me and DeRosa are the best players on the team. He
Who
didn't
said
include
that?
That's not
Lonzo.
shade. If the who said that? If Levine
Hold
or
on, hold on, hold
DeRozan
on,
said that,
hold
that's
on,
not a
David,
stretch.
David, hold on,
Look,
David. Hold on, what comments you talking about?
okay, right? Okay, this is okay. I don't know if y'all watch Ball Facts or whatever. I follow him as well. And Ball Facts put a little an interview with Zach Levine after the game. He talked about his wrist, but he says we made the play for the two best players on the team.
That's what they is.
That's what
That's
he
what they
said.
are.
How you
Who
gonna?
disputing that?
So how's that a
Nigga, he's
disrespect
talking
to
about the
Lonzo?
last second
I
shot.
would.
Yeah, I'm
Let me tell you
confused.
something. Let me tell you something. If you talk great about Lonzo and Lonzo's supposed to be this great player, I would have never said that.
Why not? If I know I better than you, I'm still say you good. I just better.
But that's the thing about it. When okay, we as people that
Well,
support or
I want
watch
to say, I
Lonzo
want to
for
say another thing. I want
Man,
to say
listen,
another thing,
Levine
David.
ain't
remember when
listen to
Yeah, I want to
arguments
say
with
another
y'all.
Lonzo
thing. I
remember
want to
when
say
Lonzo
another
father
thing.
yo listen when Lonzo father says that my son is not gonna come into the NBA and just make it to the NBA and be he wants to be the best player That's why we so hyped or we get mad when we see him playing
Stop
and
listening to
6
his daddy.
points.
His daddy ain't playing basketball. His daddy just
No, no,
talking.
no, 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 no,
Whoa,
no.
whoa,
I
whoa, whoa!
respect.
Chill
No,
out,
I
chill
would
out,
never
Yeah,
chill out.
that's
disrespect. I would
that's
never
not
disrespect
true. Yeah.
disrespect his father.
Yo,
No,
His
that
father did
that
a
that
great
ain't even no
thing.
disrespect. That's the truth.
No, no, no,
Lamar
no.
Ball
Listen,
ain't on
no,
the
no,
court.
listen, yo, bro, listen. This is what I'm trying to tell you. We expect him to be 18 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds. We expect him to run a team. When he was in UCLA, he was running the team. He made scrubs look like they were good. All his players that played in that team, you don't hear nothing about them. But when they was in college, they was making highlights. This man is not the same player that he was in UCLA.
Yes, he is. How much you think you been averaging in UCLA? 14 a game. How much you been averaging with the
No, 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 no,
Lakers in
no.
2
Whoa,
years?
whoa, whoa, whoa,
12 a
whoa.
game.
I don't, yo,
Pelicans, 13
and
a
watch
game.
But
14 a game, I
I
think.
think everybody's overreacting. There's one
Yo,
game.
yo, yo,
Just
yo.
relax.
Wait. So okay, he's playing. Okay, his playing style is the same as UCLA.
Even if it is, he's still
no.
averaging the same. He can put the ruler. He
No, no,
can
no, no,
drop.
no, no, no. I'm asking about. I don't care. It was 15-7. It was 15-7 and 7. He was like I said, projected to be like a Magic Jason Kidd player.
No,
He
that's what
never
you
scored the
project to
30
be, right?
points or whatever the case may be. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about facilitating the offense. He's the actual point guard. It wasn't. If you look at the Bulls offense, sometimes DeRozan pull up the ball, sometimes Zach take up the ball. It should be Lonzo at all times.
But bringing the
Because
ball
he's
up
the
court
actual
don't make you
point
the
guard.
point guard.
Once you
That's
bring
my
up the
point
ball,
to
you're taking
coaching.
much energy, especially
That's
if they are
coaching.
offensive players.
That's
That's why a
coaching.
point guard is there for. You know what I
Listen,
mean? Look,
the
look
way
at
you
John
look,
Morant.
that's why
John
I
Morant
say
is the
y'all need
actual
to
point
adjust
guard.
how y'all view Lonzo. If you
John
still
Morant is
viewing
the actual
Lonzo,
point guard of the Grizzlies, right? You don't see 5 different peoples taking up the ball. You see John Morant do the offense. That's why he could average 35 points, 10 assists.
Coaching.
Huh?
That's
no,
coaching.
no,
Yes, you're
listen,
right, and I agree with that. When
John Morant is not the
we were
same type of
deceived.
point guard that Lonzo is. John
We
Morant
was
is a
hoodwinked
modern day point
when
guard,
they say
the ones where they want you to score.
Coach
Listen,
Donovan
that's
is
all
gonna bring
coaching, man.
the beast out of Lonzo. He's gonna run the offense. It's all about him. They're gonna have to keep up with him. We're gonna play a run and gun style like UCLA, and that's all lies. They didn't do that yesterday, and that's why they lost. They
Listen,
fooled all of us.
that's called playing with pace, right? You know
Wait,
a
hold on
team
one
can
second, guys.
dictate how
Go
much
ahead, go
pace
ahead.
you actually run, and if
Hold
you
on,
Yo,
hold on
let
one
collect that,
second,
Dex
no
talk.
panic. Hold on one second. Just see, he has a point, but the only thing that I'm gonna dispute that point is that Lonzo agreed to this style of offense. When he signed that contract, 85 million for 4 years, he agreed that this will happen with the offense. This is how they want to run it. They want to sprint on it. They want one person up the middle and 2 sprinting on the wings, and Vucevic to come as a tail and hit that 3-pointer or hit that little top of the key type jumper from lagging back. So if he agreed to that, you follow what I'm saying? And he said he wants to be an all-star within that type of an offense, or he want to be most improved player within that type of an offense, then he needs to show that. And right now, he is definitely not showing that.
Yeah,
and it's
man.
hard to
Let
show
me tell
that
you
when you
something.
can't get no defensive rebound,
Ja
and you giving up
Morant
so
is in
much
his
offensive
3rd year, and
rebound.
look how he's
You can't
playing.
get your
He's
transition
averaging
game going.
10. He's averaging 30. I'm trying to tell you,
Man,
that
be
could have been
honest. The coach.
Lonzo.
I
That
don't
could have
think
been,
coach setting up no plays for Lonzo.
huh?
But see, the
Coach
thing
ain't.
about it is when he been with UCLA, he ain't been about setting up plays for him. It been
It was
giving him the
running.
ball and letting him go. So you
Yeah,
saying one
that's
thing
what
and
I'm
he's
talking
saying
about.
In
something
So
else.
college though.
they made it seem like all the fans for Lonzo made it seem like Donovan is gonna unleash the beast. He's gonna let him, let the shackles run and let him run the team, and he's not running the team. When Levine said what he said yesterday, let me tell you something. If it was me and I want to build somebody's confidence, I'm gonna take responsibility as the best player. It was my fault. We lost the game. I should have
He ain't
made
never
this,
say it, but
this,
nobody
this.
else
I'm not
fault.
gonna
If you
say
all
I'm
you
the
saying,
we are
Man,
the
that
2
Zach
best
Levine.
players on the team. No,
Lonzo
you would
wasn't
never say that.
wasn't the
yeah,
reason they
Lonzo
lost
been
the
all the way in
game.
the other corner. The reason why that shot been fucked up because if you watch what Vucevic did, he bring his man into the play.
That's right.
Bro,
Yeah, he
that
sure
shot
did.
ain't the
You gotta
reason they
look at
lost
that
the
shit.
game.
It,
The shot was off. I ain't saying the
Bro,
actual
they was
DeRozan,
shot been
down the
fucked up,
whole
but the
game.
shot been
I
made
know,
for
but
him to
DeRozan
give
shot
him a
over 3
chance to
people.
drive a little
Timo, the
closer.
Knicks almost choked it, bro.
But he's
Stop it.
running the 2 defenders. What you want him to do?
Bro, they lost because of Levine and DeRozan. They ain't lose because of Lonzo.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, I
Lonzo.
don't think
Nah,
nobody's saying he
they
lose
kind of
to the
lost because of
Lonzo.
Lonzo. If Lonzo would have scored 10 points, they would have won the game.
Wow.
These
And
niggas,
listen.
man, you
Lonzo is
fanboys is
not
on
the
crack.
reason they lost the game.
That's a fact. And
My
I'm a
nigga.
fan. I've been watching him from since.
No, he's not the
Yeah.
reason they lost, but he damn sure ain't help him win the game either. He
That's
shouldn't have
true.
done
That's
that
what
either.
now that's
Not
that's
with
a
no
more
steals back to
positive
back.
thing you could say, but he's not
shit.
the reason they lost
No,
the game.
Lonzo
No,
got
he's
2
not.
steals back to back.
No,
Remember?
he's not. But
He
he's
got
not a factor. So I
dude.
don't count
Lonzo
him
got
as a win or loss. He's
No,
not
that's
a
that's
factor.
not true.
Phonics.
No,
You're not
that's
right.
not true.
You're not true
Listen,
because
Lonzo
Lonzo.
ball. Go ahead, Dak.
Yeah, Lonzo had 2 steals back to back. He ripped Julius Randle, and then he ripped Taj Gibson.
So what?
When
Okay.
Taj Gibson tried to cross him over,
So what
he
does
ripped him.
that make
So
him a
that's 4
3 and
points.
D guy? That's what it makes
Right.
him. He plays amazing defense. So that's what he should be. If he just say, you know what, I'm a 3 and D guy. I'm not that guy
Shout
for
out
you.
Dex
I'm
and the
not that.
Cash App.
I'm not. Yo, Lonzo
It's Flight
literally
Sports
said in
TV.
interviews, I'm glad that I came to the Bulls so I can be myself. And he's not playing himself. He's still that 3 and D guy. He plays amazing D. He's one of the best defensive guards, you know what I mean, in the league right
Probably the
now. He
best.
could lock down people from maybe from 4 all the way. You don't even got a double team when a big is on him. And for somebody that his size, he's not even brolic. You know, he's not even Keefe. He's none of those things. You know what I mean? But he be
So
holding it down. But
right.
his
I agree with
offense
you saying.
is
You saying a lot
trash.
of key
And I
stuff.
wish people. I don't never. When do you ever see Lonzo do a Euro step?
That's not his. That's not in his. That's why I keep saying
When
if
do you
he
do
added
when do you see
drive and
when do you
penetration
see
game,
when
he can
all the
maybe can
moves
get
that
to
he
that
be
18, 20
practicing
points a
in the
game.
gym, he never translate to the NBA. I'm trying to tell you, Lonzo said it himself. I'm glad that I came to a team that's gonna make me be me. And he's not being himself. He's being what he was in New Orleans, a 3 and D guy. He plays amazing D. Pause. Know what I mean? He may have played an amazing defense. You feel me? Like that's what he does.
Well, I'm
But
saying this right here. I'm holding him to the
he's not
standard.
averaging to have control of the team. He should have been averaging 10 assists. He's not even
Right.
averaging
I'm
10
holding him to the
assists.
standard, my man. I'm holding Lonzo to the standard on what came out of his own mouth. He wants to be an all-star. He wants to be a 3
Yes,
and D. If you're
exactly.
going to play
Please
this way,
listen.
Lonzo, you should have went to Charlotte with your brother.
Yeah, that's what he should have done. He said, "Yo, I came to a team where I could be myself." You know what I mean? So I'm thinking like, okay, he's gonna run the offense. He's gonna average 10 assists, 15. I think I was gonna give him 16 points, 10 assists, and 10
But
to
why
8
y'all?
rebounds.
See, the problem is
But if
y'all
you
believing
support
what
him,
he's saying and what people
oh,
saying instead of
nah. But
believing
hold
y'all
on.
eyes.
Nah, but
Go
hold
ahead.
on. But hold on. You still have time. The season just started. I mean, I'm hating on Lonzo because that's
Niggas
what
are
the fuck I do.
overreacting. God.
Lonzo
Exactly.
is a bust in my opinion. That's why I'm doing
That's what
that.
I do.
But you don't have to get on. You
Keep
don't have to
wording
get on
your
my board.
opinion. We're gonna
No,
Yeah,
no,
change
no,
your
no.
opinion.
yeah. You don't have to. You don't have to ride my wave, homie.
Yo, let me tell you
No,
something.
no, no. Do you? You
Yo,
know what I'm
Phonics
saying? He got a long
facts.
season.
I'm a
Word is
real dude.
bond, B.
You need people need friends like me because I keep it real. I don't. If
Yo,
you know what I
facts,
mean, I keep it a
Phonics.
stack. That's what I do. You
If you
feel me?
keeping it real, then you need to adjust how you see Lonzo. I can keep saying this 12 to 14 points a game is what I see him as. I don't see him as nothing other than that.
Right, Giannis. Right,
There's
right.
only there's only
Boy,
one
Giannis.
thing. I can't.
Yeah,
Hey,
they
hey,
only have
David,
one loss.
David, I
The world's
understand.
not coming to an end.
David, I
Yeah,
understand
but
what you're
early in
saying.
the season, I would say give it 30 games. Give it 30 games before you really start judging what Lonzo was in his offense.
It's
Nah, I'm
not
not
about
giving him.
judging, man. Yo, let me tell you something.
But
This
at
is
the
what I
end of the day,
learned.
we still got to
This is
be
what I
real about
learned.
what Lonzo actually is. We
I'm
can't
Yo,
not
sit there
giving
and
him
keep
30
saying
days. Nah, he don't get 30
nah.
games. He's a
Listen to
bust.
this,
not him
man.
himself.
He's a
I feel like
bust.
This
the
is what I
team.
learned,
He
right?
was a
This
bust.
I'm
is
gonna
He
give
was a
him
error
bust 2
behavior,
teams
right?
before
ago.
I start
He's
saying,
doing
"Oh
the
yeah,
same
Lonzo's a
pattern.
3 and D again."
He's one game he's hyped. The next game he's down. It seems like he's bipolar. Respectfully, one game he's down, and one game he's up. You know what I mean?
Only
He's been
bipolar.
like that his whole career.
Oh,
I
That's
don't
it.
know. I don't know what it is. Like everybody that they compared him to was in the same draft class is going up, and he's staying the same.
I
So
watched
True.
Lonzo
True.
drive to the
De'Aaron
basket,
Fox,
get
look,
under the basket, and
De'Aaron
shoot a
Fox.
fadeaway.
You know what I
That's
mean?
who he is.
Got paid 150 mil.
True.
Donovan
True.
Mitchell,
True.
Bama Abayu, all these people are
True.
elevating. All of these people are
True.
elevating his
And
game.
we
He's the
talking
only
about a
one that's
busty
staying
bus.
stagnant,
Right.
and we keep
Right.
on praying like, okay, this is gonna be his
That's
year. This is
wrong.
gonna be his year.
Right.
And it's not the
But
case.
I feel like you can't
It's not about
you
trolling.
can't
It's about the
compare
truth. I like
Lonzo
somebody to keep it
to
real with me.
Donovan Mitchell.
If I'm playing like trash, tell me the truth. Don't tell me like, oh, you did good here. But no, we came to
But
see
if
the
you look at the
Lonzo.
type of player Lonzo is, maybe he don't feel like he playing like trash. Maybe he
Well,
feel
you
like
know
I
what?
think
How
he got
about
some
this?
potential.
I see what
He
Lonzo
can say
is,
whatever the fuck he
and
wants
I'm gonna
to.
keep it like that. I'm gonna still show love. I mean, like I said, I've been watching him since he was in high school, before high school, when he was in 9th grade.
And you
Even
feel
younger,
like if
even
you
younger
start
than that. I've been
trashing
watching
them,
Lonzo from
you gonna
since
feel like
then.
that's
I didn't
wrong.
just come on, you know what I mean?
Man,
I seen
I
where
didn't
he
gave
grew,
up.
and
I
I'm
didn't
thinking
gave
he's gonna
up
be
on
like
Lonzo,
super
man.
nice. The aggression is gonna
Lonzo
be
can
there.
make an all-star game averaging 12, 9, and 9 or some shit like that on the winning team. Y'all
Man,
just
y'all
I
want him to
thought
sound
be
this year.
25,
crazy,
10
man.
and 10.
Hey,
That's
Man,
what
hey,
y'all
y'all.
I,
Hey,
want. That
I
hey.
ain't
don't
gonna
see
happen.
him. I don't. Let me tell you something. When Levine said what he said, that's gonna be the demise of the game. When you said
But he
the
said that's
two
the
best
truth.
players,
That's the truth.
No.
The rules
I would
are
have never
the two
said that.
best
I would have
players.
said collectively,
Oh yeah, I wanted to
just
add
that
to
in the
that.
third.
Yeah,
Or
I know
I would
what
have
I
never
want to
said.
say.
I
You
would
got to
said
know
they
something about
brought
Zach
up,
Levine too. He's a
huh?
young player himself. I know that he's a
Yeah.
Yeah,
good player,
he's
but
trying to.
he's not
And let me tell
he's
you
not
something.
experienced. You understand? He
Zach
can never
Levine
get in
is
the playoffs.
Zach Levine cares about himself.
No, I understand. Zach Levine is a problem. He's a different. He's on a whole nother level. You know.
No, but what I'm saying is he cares about himself. He has that mentality of me. I want the money. I am the
But that's
best.
that's that's what you
I
wanted the
just came.
superstar though.
No. When you wanna cultivate somebody else game, you wanna make them better. That's what made Jordan become who Jordan was. When he didn't say, you know what, it's not about me, it's about everybody else.
No, the triangle make him feel that way.
Of course. But what I'm saying is Levine got it. If you watch Levine game, it's about him. That's why he said what he
But
said. The
that's
two
his.
best players. I would
And,
have said.
and why trying to
I
say
would have
you
said the play. Okay.
him
No,
and
no,
Yo,
no, no.
Kenny,
DeRozan
This
let
is
him
what I would
were
have
the
talk.
two
said if
best
I was
players. He
Levine.
ain't say nothing wrong. I pretty
I
sure
would have said
Lonzo
this.
would admit that
No,
too. That they the
listen.
two best players.
No, I would have said this. I would have said, yo,
See, you saying what he should have said, but what I telling you is there's nothing wrong with LeBron James and Anthony Davis coming out and saying we the two best players on the team. That's a fact. That's what they really is like. Ain't nothing going to
but
change
yo,
that.
yo, yo.
Lonzo's not
Okay,
going to
okay,
change
right.
how the
This is
Bulls
what
offense
I'm
goes.
saying. They're not gonna say that right now.
Lonzo's literally a full fifth option.
You want to know what I'm saying? They're not gonna say that right now because they have Russ. They're not gonna say we are the two best players in the team because then Russ could take that personal. The same
Kyle
way that
Kuzma for
So,
MVP. Kyle
so
Kuzma for MVP.
who's that?
That's
Kyle Kuzma for
enough against
MVP.
Facts.
Lonzo.
Cut
Because
it
if you
No,
out.
Facts,
saying
yeah,
Lonzo
yeah.
fellas.
gonna hear something like that
Kyle
and get
Kuzma
them
for
his feelings
MVP.
about it, it's like what you really saying about Lonzo? If you saying he'll get mad because two people tell the truth about who they is on the team and he getting mad, but he's loud like, no, like then he don't need to be in the league.
No, what I'm saying is, as a player, I'm going to say the coach drawed up the plays for me and DeRosa got the ball, and whatever happened, happened. I'm not gonna say they drawed it up for the two best players on the team. That is a
Right.
slight
No,
Listen,
yeah,
towards.
for
y'all got to
sure.
It's
You're
just
stop
like
getting
right,
me,
caught
bro.
up
me and
in
you working
No,
words.
together
you're
at a.
Like
definitely
he's
right.
telling
It's
the
just
truth.
like me and
He
you
ain't
working
saying
at
nothing
you, me.
wrong.
No,
Everybody
no,
on this panel
listen.
agree that those are two best
Hey,
players.
let me say this right quick.
Listen,
Hold on,
listen, listen.
real quick.
I
Yo,
It's just
let
like
understand
Pope
the
me and you
talk.
optics,
working
but if he
me.
Yeah,
getting mad at
let
that, he don't
Pope
need to be in the
talk.
league.
No, what I'm saying is, listen.
Hey,
It's
yo.
people that have.
Hey,
It's
listen. Hold on, man. Let me piggyback off you right quick because you're saying the right shit. What he's saying to you, if you got a big three, if
It's not a
everybody
big three with
considering you
Lonzo.
a big three, you're not gonna point
Yo,
out that it's just two of us that we
yeah,
can
that's
really count on,
exactly.
Listen,
basically.
if they're
That's
talking
basically
about the
saying
Chicago
there's
Bulls
only
big
two of
three,
us
they
here we can count on,
Oh,
so that's who we drew the play up for. And so you're not taking
that's
consideration. You just gave 85 million to Lonzo Ball, who is your third wheel. So if you got a big
he's
three,
actually making
it's
the
like
fourth most once
if
Levine
you
get
got
that
Dwayne
contract.
Wade, listen, what he's saying is 100% fact. Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Chris Bosh, come out and say, yeah, the coach drew up the play for the best two players on the team. Same thing with now that they added Russell Westbrook, they're not gonna do that because that's a slight to
Kyle Kuzma
that
for
player.
MVP.
Yo, I agree with you, Dex.
Kyle Kuzma for MVP. That's all I'm saying.
Lonzo
I
Ball
mean,
will bounce
Pope.
back. I'm telling you. It's not over. I mean, to be honest with you, I see what's going on. Everybody's just throwing Lonzo Ball to the curb, you know. But he's still a good player in this league. He's gonna do his thing.
True.
I mean, shit
Yo,
True.
happens.
Flight. Can
True.
I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with what these dudes were saying to a certain extent because
I mean,
like
they got some. They're telling the
they
truth.
got some good points because Lonzo in them workout videos he was showing us what he can do when he has the ball in his hands and what he can do in the pick and roll and all that. But this man needs to get the ball so he can have the opportunities to do show the world, show the haters what you can do and shut them up. And it seems like just that last game, because I'm just gonna talk about that last game, but that last game he didn't show that he just showed that he was just, running to the corner, giving it's like he was just disgusted. Like, no, I don't want the ball, man. I don't want to shoot. Like, if we miss, I don't want this to be on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
I
mean,
let's
just
go
feel like that
Westbrook.
makes
And
me. That's
he
what
had
that's
the
his mindset.
opportunity
That's
to do
that
his
game.
thing though.
So why does Lonzo
I
have
don't know why
haters?
he didn't.
Okay, let me ask you a question. You know what I'm saying? Because I said this before. You young people like to use that word a lot. How can somebody who have haters who's never accomplished anything in his professional career? How can he have what could those people possibly be hating on for a man that's on his third team and is proving that he's a bust? What are
that's
people
not
hating
true,
on?
man. He's not a
I just want to
buster.
know.
Nah,
And I
No,
feel
it's not
like I
true to
feel like
you. No,
I
it's not
feel
true
like
to you. That doesn't make it a lie because it's not true to you.
But he's not a bust.
You know what I'm saying? You might believe in God and somebody else doesn't. You believe in God. That's your God. You know what I'm saying?
nigga
He's a bust.
Phonics is a fucking philosopher.
Word
Word.
is bond, B. I'm everything. I'm
Word, what
Renaissance
up,
man,
bullshit?
motherfucker. Respect it, nigga. Motherfucking Renaissance man in this
Nigga,
bitch.
fuck
Nigga.
you. I'll respect
Shit.
nothing you say. Nah.
Nigga, fuck your mother, nigga.
I smack your mother, nigga. Fuck your mother.
I smack her too sometimes. The way she be talking shit. You ain't the only one, my nigga. Shit. Get in line. Shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is some fun. They
Shit,
talk about
nigga.
slapping their minds.
Word, nigga. Shit, nigga. Shit, Westbrook for MVP though, man. Shit, Westbrook just shot a 3, man. Shit, Westbrook for MVP, man. He got
Nigga,
one
bro.
turnover so far. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, look, man. Like I said, it's early in the season, but still, I don't expect anything from Lonzo more than what I saw last night. So it doesn't matter to me either way. If
Lonzo
the Bulls,
definitely got to fall out of that New Orleans Pelicans trap.
no, he's not in any trap, bro. And if the Bulls have success, it won't be because of Lonzo. And if they don't have success, it won't be because of Lonzo. Lonzo is Mr. Irrelevant. That's who he is with the Bulls. He's Mr. Irrelevant. He's just there. You know what I'm
No, see,
saying?
that's the problem. See, that's what I'm saying. That's a bad narrative that you pushing. Lonzo Ball is a factor on that team. He
He's
did
like,
a lot to help them get back in that game. They
Yeah,
almost won.
he is a bigger factor. He just ain't what y'all think he is on offense.
Yes.
That's all
he's
that
like,
is.
he is like Vern, man. When you see Vern on the street, man, what you do? You toss a coin in his cup. You might throw $1 at him. You might kick him. You know what I'm saying? You might kick him in the, you might kick him in the ribs. You know what I'm saying? You might pull his little blanket off of him. Throw some coffee on him. He's irrelevant. He's nothing, man. Just like that,
Yo,
bro.
chill out, bro.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, man. Yo, big shout out to Vern, man. Whatever shelter you in tonight, man. Stay warm, homie. Stay warm.
Lonzo having a triple double on tomorrow, man. No cap.
That's what I'm saying. What if he delivered tomorrow?
Who the Bulls got tomorrow?
Utah.
Yes.
Lost. Come on, stop it. Lost.
Yo, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. The same, yo. They next four.
Listen, they next
games,
month
my
of
nigga,
games is a hard damn schedule.
But what if he just delivered? They lose.
They got like a month worth of hard games to play before they get to another.
Yes, they said the next 12 games are all playoff teams from last year.
Watch the Knicks lose to the Raptors, man. Them niggas,
Flight.
man.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
Where's son from? Yo, like the philosopher guy.
Play the Pelicans tomorrow.
Nigga, I'm from New York,
from
nigga.
New York.
Bronx,
what
nigga.
part of New York you from, boy?
Bronx, nigga.
From the Bronx? Me too.
Where?
I'm from Flybridge, you heard?
Okay, yeah, I'm from Burnside, man. Burnside, 179, G.
Copy.
Yeah, B. All day.
I know you was from New York, your whole swag, boy.
You can tell you one of the old niggas, though.
You heard?
You the old. You can tell you the old.
Huh?
Shout out to the BX.
Nigga, I could be an older nigga. I'm still from the BX, nigga. When shit was really real, nigga.
That's a
shit,
fact.
nigga. Word is bond, nigga. Shit, 90s was crazy, B. 90s is crazy. But yeah, man. Yo, Lonzo, man. I wish the best for this young man. Like I said, I see NBA Africa in his future, which is nothing wrong with that. Yo, J. Cole be over there. He can be the hype man. He can open up for J. Cole. He rap, right?
NBA Africa.
Can he rap, right? Yo, he can open up for J. Cole. He be rapping this shit, right?
Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. The finals. Make sure they play Utah tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
What time?
Utah gonna blow them out, man.
Well, hold on. What time is the game?
Flight. He can. I wouldn't care if he had a triple double tomorrow because the next day he'd give me another triple single.
Like
So
the game to that
I'm
8.
looking for the
All right,
guy.
nah. Yeah,
I'm
that
looking
8.
for the guy that's gonna
Yeah. Okay. So
sustain.
they play tomorrow at 8. So
Yeah,
that
this
what's
is
up
this is
tomorrow?
what's gonna
Yo,
happen.
Pope, what the fuck does
Man,
Lonzo
they don't
do?
want to hear me.
I heard that,
Th-
Pope.
th-
I see the type of time in Pope on, man. He on some
yo,
hate.
this is not the narrative. This is an actual fact. If you look at Lonzo Ball's career, he plays trash November, December,
Here we
and
go.
then
And he turns up, and then he just turns up.
January, February, he heats up. He looks like the guy that we want him to be, and then in March he gets injured, and then it's over.
And then in July he gets released or traded. Yeah, that's how
Huh?
it goes, right? And in July he gets released or
I'm
traded,
telling you,
right? That's how it goes, right?
Yo, tell me
Yeah,
if I'm wrong.
that's
Tell me
how
if
it
I'm
goes.
wrong. He was playing when he was with the Pelicans. His first year, he was playing trash. They benched him, and then the following year, like January, February, he started to heat up. He was averaging 20 points, 40% from three or 45% from three. Then he got injured again. The same thing last year.
No, then the bubble. Then the bubble came.
No.
Then the bubble. He didn't get injured.
Hold on.
Remember
Yeah,
the pandemic and shit?
I'm talking about his first. I'm talking his first year with the
Yeah, that was his
Pelicans.
first year.
That wasn't his first year. That was his first year.
Yeah.
Anyway,
when
wait,
the
hold on. Yeah, you're right.
pandemic happened.
He was playing trash. They benched him, right? And then in January, February, he was playing good. And then, of course, coronavirus happened, and then he started to play trash again. Then the same thing last year, he did the same exact thing. He started off slow.
Oh shit! Oh, Skylar trying to get in there.
And then he started to play good again, and then he got injured again. That's the thing. He cannot stay healthy. Look at his play. You will see what I'm talking about.
So what a plan does that power forward now that Pat Wood down?
Oh shit!
I don't know, man.
And you heard about
probably gonna be
You think what do you think about
Green.
Zion, man? What do you think about Zion?
Derrick Jones Jr.
I remember at the
Derrick
beginning
Jones
of the
Jr.
season,
Nah,
I was
it's
saying
gonna be
Javonte Green.
Javonte
Yo,
Green.
unstoppable, bro. I'm gonna be real, man. Zach needs to sit out, man. He got to. He said,
Man, if Zach sit out now, you know how much how much of a loser streak they gonna be on.
Lonzo needs to be released.
I would say
Lonzo needs to be released.
No, panic. You know what Zach said though, bro? Zach talked on this shit.
I would say since it's the beginning of the season right now, then yeah, because
What's Zach saying?
you want him to be healthy, bro.
He basically, bro. He said he's playing with 4 hands. He can't really dribble. He can't really shoot. He can't take certain shots. He's basically saying, bro, I barely could play, dog. He said this shit.
But he did say it's going to take some getting
20
used to.
points. 20 points
But for
defense
him
goal.
to have that torrent, for him to have the best of
They
it,
need that 30,
and him
35.
to still score 25 points is still pretty good though.
Exactly, yo. So, man, I ain't gonna lie, he got to thug that shit out, bro.
Yeah, but let me ask y'all a question, yo. Why are we talking about Zach LaVine
But you
when
know what though?
if Lonzo Ball? Let's talk about Lonzo, man.
They don't want to talk about Lonzo.
What's up, Woody? What's
That
up,
boy had a
Woody?
6. That boy had a 6.
To a certain extent.
That boy had a
Hey,
6.
Scott, what happened today? What happened today?
Good word. Yo, let's get to your shit.
Scott, what happened today, nigga?
That's why I come in here, man. We took an L, man, but we fought.
But this
That's what I'm telling you.
You got to go, my
Man, we fought.
We
You know I keep it 100.
It's gonna go.
The fuck is that? A rat?
We'll go Woody down in the
Scott, why you
Cameo.
losing to the Kings, man? Yo, the
Cameo
Pelicans.
project.
You know I keep it 100.
That was old Juvie.
No, gotta go, dog. You gotta go. That nigga gotta come off the bench, man. That nigga shot 5 for 15, man. That nigga gotta go.
Nah. Hold on, Woody. Hold on. I got the stats right here. Hold on, Woody. From field goal, he was 2 for 8, 3-point, 1 for 6.
Yeah.
And free throws 1 for 2, 6 points. Oh, this is Lonzo.
No.
So after 33
You
minutes.
talking about Lonzo?
That's 33 minutes. Now hold on. Let me give you Zach LaVine.
Defense
Hold on. Let me give you Zach LaVine, who played 35 minutes.
What it wasn't teamwork.
He had 7 for 17, 3-point and 2 for 6, free throws 9 for 9, and he was +6, man. 25 points. 2 more minutes to Lonzo.
That was a negative 1 with Lonzo. That was a negative 1 with Lonzo, man.
Yo, that's still a bad game for Zach, bro. Zach is damn to the good. To the
Man, y'all holding Zach to 30 points. That man did it. That boy got 6 points, man.
Bro,
That man got 6 points,
Injuries
man.
affecting Zach, bro.
Wow.
Man, 6 points, 6 rebounds. That boy playing like no.
He missed. Zach missed 10 shots. DeRozan missed 11 shots.
Hey, no, it's terrible, Scott. But look, man, and that's just shows how trash the Knicks are, bro. If we beat
What?
them Knicks,
Nigga, we
look,
going to the finals, nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
hold on, bro. You gotta understand.
Yo,
No.
you bugged out,
Fuck you talking
son.
about,
Hold
man.
on,
How
hold
is
on.
the Knicks
Derrick Rose for
trash?
MVP, nigga. And
But how
retire
is the
Joakim
Knicks?
Noah, man.
How
Joakim
is the
Noah going
Knicks
to Hall of
trash if
Fame,
them
nigga.
niggas was
You
playing
gotta be
catch up
real,
the whole
bro.
game?
You still live in the Bronx, boy?
Nah, man. I'm down south, B.
That boy
Down south.
Julius Randle's a choke
Hey,
artist, bro.
Finest, I wanted you to come in here yesterday. Them boy, you should have heard them boy. Them boy was
I'm in Soho right now, man. I don't live in the Bronx no more. I'm in Soho.
Julius Randle.
You down there with the rich white crackers. Okay.
Facts.
Shit, what you doing? You boosting? Shit, credit card schemes? What's going on, B?
Boy.
Okay, what's going on, nigga? Shit, it's all good, though.
We on boy, we on live, boy. What you talking about?
It's all good, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no face, no case, B.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Julius
It's all
Randle
good.
choked again, man. That boy choked again. He almost cost that game, bro. That's what I'm
Yeah, he
saying.
did, man. He did. He played bad, man. He played bad. He didn't play well at all, man. But
Locked up Alonzo, bro.
who? What?
God, lucky to
What?
even get close yesterday, man.
And look, on teamwork, you played a half healthy Zach. Lonzo didn't have a good game. Imagine the second game. You think
Man,
Lonzo?
cut it out.
You think?
Man.
Hold on.
Healthy shit.
You think Lonzo?
Nigga looking healthy to me.
Bro, you think Lonzo gonna play like that again, but y'all? Hell no, bro. So
Hold
y'all
on, let me
boys,
see how many minutes Levine.
y'all ain't gonna beat this. Y'all can't beat the Bulls.
No, Levine
Bro,
had
how
no. Hey,
how
teamwork. He
how
had
is
35
Levine?
minutes.
How if he's
He had
half healthy,
35.
he plays 34 minutes, 35 minutes then.
Yeah, he had 35.
Nigga,
That man
Yeah,
had
he's
But
6,
he's
fighting
6, and
half
through it,
3,
healthy.
bro.
man.
He half healthy. He's not supposed to be on the court right
But
now.
he's playing 34, 35 minutes,
Yeah,
bro.
because
Yo,
he
B,
half healthy.
nah,
Half
nigga.
Bro,
If you put the
healthy.
jersey on, if you
He's
put the
half
jersey on,
healthy.
nigga, you healthy.
Flight,
If you put
drop
the
the
jersey
Nigga,
on, you
he's
healthy.
half
Rashad,
healthy.
you coming here with that bullshit, bro.
If you put
That
the
was the
jersey on, you
weakest shit
healthy.
I heard. He's half
That's just
healthy.
if you gonna
He's
use
not
that
healthy.
excuse, my nigga, then the Bucks is trash, bro. We can't be lopsided, my nigga.
Man, the Knicks suck, man. That's just what I was saying, man. So
Man,
move
Knicks
on.
going to the finals, man, and they might fuck around with the championship this year, man.
When we play the
You know what I'm
Knicks
saying?
again,
Don't
Stop,
man,
sleep, man.
stop,
you gonna beat
stop,
you
I
gonna
stop.
mean,
beat
don't
them
sleep,
niggas.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Teamwork.
Derrick Rose.
You sound
Yo,
you
you
sound
see?
like Stephen A. Smith, dude.
I'm gonna
Yo,
call
you
that
didn't see
game.
Kemba Walker last night? You didn't see Kemba Walker last night? You know
I
what I'm saying?
told niggas.
Yo, let me tell you something. When dudes play in that garden, man, it's just the extra energy they get. Now I know they was on the road, but what I'm saying was they wanted Derrick Rose was like, yo, we gotta beat these niggas. I used to play for these niggas. We gotta beat these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line. Joakim Noah's going to the Hall of Fame. I'm going to the Hall of Fame. I'm gonna win another MVP. We're gonna beat these niggas tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Another
Took that shit
MVP.
personal too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And yo, RJ Barrett was eating up your boy Lonzo.
That's
He
a
was eating him
fact.
up, man. He was
Cooking
eating him up, man. He was eating him up.
But the Knicks is
Barrett
trash though.
is that yo Barrett? Yo, my word is my bond,
My
man.
nigga, it was
That
like
nigga,
2 against
he should have
8
got picked
yesterday.
over Zion. He should have got picked over Zion, man. He should have got picked over Zion.
Why me and Flight the only people that knew the Knicks was gonna win? I don't know what.
Now hold on, teamwork. Hold on, teamwork.
Because you
Flight
rapping your
B.
home team, that's why.
Hey, Flight B.
My nigga,
Yo,
if I,
he be.
bro, I'm not
Nah,
biased, bro.
I'm biased.
What'd you
Fuck
say,
that. I'm a
Flight?
New Yorker. I'm
I'm
biased.
not biased,
Nah, nigga,
bro.
you ride both sides of the thing. Cause you know what I'm saying? You going for the Knicks, but secretly you going for Lonzo. So that means you going for the Bulls, nigga. I don't trust you. I can't trust you, nigga.
Who
Just
you
like I
talking
don't
about,
trust
me?
people.
I don't give
I'm
a
talking
fuck.
about I'm talking about Flight. That's why I don't trust people that don't have Wi-Fi in their house or bookcases. I don't trust people like that. You don't read and you don't have Wi-Fi, you suspect, man. You don't know what's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, bottom line is Knicks is going all the way this year, B. Nobody can stop them, man.
Nah,
Nobody.
for real. Nah, that's
Clearly
the
proven
truth.
last night.
I agree with that. Knicks
Nah,
going to the
Flight. Nah, I
they
think
going to the
Flight fuck with
conference
the Knicks
finals.
more. Flight
That's
fuck with the Knicks
this
more.
exactly why I come in here to hear niggas smoke they blunts and shit, and then come on here and say crazy shit.
Yeah, I don't do drugs, bro. I don't do drugs, man.
Well, you
no,
high on life, then, nigga.
yeah, I don't do no drugs, man. You
Yo,
know
I
what I'm
tell
saying?
you what, the Brooklyn Nets is in
Well,
trouble, and
hold
the
on.
Milwaukee Bucks is food. That's all I'm gonna say.
Chronic is not a drug, so you do herbs.
I'm just telling you what I saw, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you what
niggas
I
got
saw.
quiet then.
You know what I'm
See,
saying? No, I didn't get quiet at all.
I
The
know,
fuck you
right?
talking about? I'm still talking, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I saw a
You been
championship
quiet.
caliber team. Them niggas was close last year. I think they on their way this year, man. Let the season keep
what kind of
going, man.
glasses you got?
I don't wear glasses, sir.
You said you
I
see
don't.
a championship caliber team. I'm just trying to see what kind of
Who's
lenses
your
you
team,
looking
sir?
from.
Who's your fucking team, sir?
Hold on. See,
Who's your motherfucking team?
hold on, man.
Nigga, nigga,
Hold on.
who's your fucking team?
Let's
Fuck
just
out of
hold
here.
on for a second,
Man,
man.
ain't no holding on, nigga. It's
Let me,
finest, nigga.
let
And it's
me.
Friday, nigga. Flight Sports TV, nigga.
Oh,
Shit, I'm with the shits,
you high
nigga.
on life today? It's
Nah,
Friday.
I'm always with the shits, nigga. When I
You
come on
got
Flight
paid.
Sports TV,
You got
nigga.
paid
Know what I'm
today. You
saying?
got
I
paid.
got time, nigga. Let's go, nigga.
You
Who
got
is your
paid.
team?
You
No,
got
who's your
paid.
team? Just answer the question. Who's your team?
You got paid.
This nigga talking about, what does that matter? Who is your
Did
team?
you get paid today? You
Who is your
super
team?
hyper.
Okay, so I'll keep going. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
said, once Derrick
Niggas
Rose
is
win his
hyper,
MVP
dog.
this year, you know what I'm saying? He gonna win this
I
MVP.
talk
Oh,
basketball, man.
Obi Toppin, sixth
That's what
man
I
of the
do.
year. Obi Toppin, sixth man of the year.
I'm with
The
you.
Sixth man of
fuck
the
out of
year.
here.
Man, this nigga
Obi
trolling.
Toppin. Come on, man.
I'm not
Come
Obi
trolling,
on,
is
man.
man.
nice.
I'm
So
never trolling,
the
man. I
Knicks
talk
gonna get all
basketball,
the
man. I
awards
talk
this year. The
facts.
Knicks gonna get all the awards, right?
Yep.
And we're gonna have
There you
3
go.
All-Stars. And we're gonna have 3 All-Stars. How about that? 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 I bet you Brooklyn only have one. KD. That's it. They're gonna have KD. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have D Rose, Randall, and Barrett. That's right. You heard it here first, y'all. You heard it here first. Flight Sports TV, man. That's how it's going, man.
RJ Barrett is definitely an all-star. I don't know about
And,
this year, but he's gonna make it one. He's gonna
and,
be an all-star in this league.
and end of this season, Lonzo Ball gets released. That
No.
summer he starts in NBA Africa. And he opens up for J. Cole. Facts.
No.
All facts. All
False
facts.
accusations.
All facts. You know what I mean?
You know he's joking when he's talking like this.
Halftime show sponsored by BBB in Africa. Word is bond. You're going to see all them niggas over there. They're going to take their church shoes off. They're going to put them big baller brands on. They're going to be sliding across the floor in their slacks and in their soccer jerseys. It's going down, B. It's going down. Trying to tell you, man. You heard it here first, man. You ain't got to listen to me. You ain't got to listen to me. I don't do drugs. I'm not high. I ain't drunk. None of that. I'm just telling y'all what it is, man. Sorry, Flight. Go ahead.
Randall even said that shit himself, man. Last year he had too much pressure on him. Like he humbled up. He took the loss on his shoulders.
Who you talking about?
I'm talking about
Randall. Said Julius Randall.
last year in the playoffs. Now I see somebody said that Randall was a bust in the playoffs, my nigga. Like, come on, man. He ain't had no help last year. My nigga, he got help this year.
Right. Yeah, so just relax, Sean. It's a
Yo,
finest
Flight, what you
going in.
eating, bro? Yo, Flight, what you eating?
I need some chicken wings, man.
And the last game, what happened?
Lonzo eating some crow.
The last game, niggas was shutting him down. What he did? And made his team back.
What, nigga?
Flight eating chicken wings and Lonzo eating crow. Like, damn, man.
No,
Damn, I'm in the
Lonzo,
doghouse right now.
Lonzo Ball is still good, man. Y'all just having fun tonight. That's why I'm just letting y'all get carried away.
I'm not.
Yeah, make sure y'all pull back up tomorrow.
I'm serious as a heart attack. I mean, yo, look, I mean, for you it's disappointing. For me, it's just regular shit. I knew this dude was a bust from day one. I mean, he's going on his third team and he's not accomplishing anything. He's not growing as a player.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
How could you say that?
Flight, it's true, man. I said that shit yesterday.
But how's he not growing as
It's
a player?
year five,
The
dude.
dude
It's
is a
year
completely
five.
different player. Hold on, one at a time. This guy's a completely different player than he was when he first came in the league.
It's year 5.
Yeah, you're right. He's the worst player.
No.
It's
No,
year
he was
5.
nasty. Hey,
So he's
I
worse?
just put up a
Huh.
video.
Are you
Listen,
kidding
I
me?
just put up a video today.
Nah,
Bro. Hold on.
He's
And I
better.
just put up a video today. It shows you the Lonzo Ball that we all came to love. He's a totally different player. It's night and day to the Lonzo Ball you look at now and the Lonzo Ball who was Summer League Zo. Go look at it. This boy was going to the lane. He had a layup package,
I just said,
one-hander. He was
see,
doing
and niggas
jelly
told me
shit.
I was crazy.
Man, he
when
was
I
doing
said
all
he had a
kind of
layup
shit. Bro, no, I
package.
got a video. Go check my shit out. The Poe B Frank. I got a video broke down where you can go watch that shit because you must have forgot. People must have forgot. He used to do what he wanted to do, scoring the ball, as well as assisting the ball. Now, go watch how he looked then and go watch how he looked now. Two totally different players, 9
Okay,
days.
so let me ask you a question.
Works.
So if I see some bullshit in your channel, can I report your channel and have it shut down?
I'll shut your channel down, nigga.
I'm just saying.
Oh, he just
Ask
playing
you a
Phonics. You
question.
gotta stop saying that. People take their channel serious.
I'm just
So
asking him a
Phonics just
question.
be playing. He said that shit to me. I just let the shit go on one ear and
No,
out
I
the
know
other.
I know Phonics. I know this my nigga. I know Phonics.
Yeah, so Flight, you be ignoring all the reports you be getting from
Nobody
YouTube?
know you can't
Yeah, because
shut
that's
some
me.
bitch channel
Because
down
that's
for you
me.
report a video.
I can slow your shit down. If I go in there, I see
You
some
just
bullshit
wasting
about Lonzo.
your own time.
Hey, sometimes it be like that, homie. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But a buddy, you know what I'm saying? If I go on Pope channel and I see some old bullshit like this nigga practicing and ain't nobody D'ing, you know what I'm saying? And all of that shit right there, what you talking about? You know what I'm saying? This be the truth? Nah, man. I'm going straight to YouTube. Nah, man. That shit is offensive. It's obscene. You know what I'm saying? And yo, getting your shit shut down, man. I'm just letting you know. It's all good, though.
You telling me he can't do shit against? So we got Mike Conley tomorrow. Who out there for? They undefeated, ain't they?
They got to go bear in that thing.
Nah.
Yeah, they
Utah's
undefeated.
undefeated.
Utah is undefeated.
Oh, they still undefeated? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they beat a bunch. They beat a bunch of bums. I know.
No, that's
So did the Bulls, nigga.
Exactly.
Actually,
It's
they
in
did.
Utah?
They beat some good teams actually too.
What good teams did they beat, dude?
I'm talking about the Utah Jazz.
Oh
dude.
yeah.
Utah, they're gonna be in the conversation all year. They was good last year. Mitchell got hurt in the playoffs. Well, let's see what happened this year. But damn, Rudy Gay is cooking too. That dude is a problem.
All right, Flight Finals going, man. Yo, I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow, man. I'll be back tomorrow.
All right, fine.
All right, yo.
Shout out to Pierre in the building. Listen, y'all getting carried away with this whole Lonzo shit, man.
Nah, he just passive. That's what it is.
Yo, Flight, we'll be back tomorrow.
Huh?
We'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, nah, he just passive. Like that's all.
Shit, I'm hoping that Utah Jazz, he go off. I was just pissed off. He didn't do his thing.
So he's just passive right now, and the coaching is not setting him up really in the offense, man.
That's what I said in the film room. I hope they be like, yo, man, like that shit was unacceptable. Like, you got a little guard, bro. You supposed to go at that, you know?
Nah, it's not that easy, man. Yo, you can't. Man, I think people taking too much credit from that Knicks defense, man.
Man, thank you. Nobody's holding that in count of the Knicks defense.
It's like everybody just straight looking at.
You're just thinking about what Lonzo didn't do. The Knicks came out with defense.
Like Lonzo had. Don't get me wrong. Lonzo ain't have a bad game to me. Shit.
I mean, I get that, bro, but he didn't even try to.
Wasn't a big part of the offense.
Yeah, he just wasn't on the offensive end. He was out there.
Nigga wasn't getting scored on like
defense.
Nobody was shitting on him.
Niggas wasn't dropping buckets on him.
Word, thank you, finally. Thank you, our teamwork.
Like it just wasn't Lonzo the reason. Lonzo wasn't the reason they lost the game. The Knicks was playing defense.
What's going on,
No. How
could you say? Hold on. How could you say no? The Knicks wasn't playing defense, and they was.
I didn't say that,
up.
man.
They was
no.
They was playing catch up the whole game.
I'm gonna say it again for the ones in the back that didn't hear me. The Knicks played excellent defense. I would have liked for Lonzo to go at Kemba Walker since it was the mismatch. That's all. So since that didn't happen, and you know when you have bad games and you do things wrong, you go to the film. So hopefully they go to the film and say, next time, bro, do this shit differently because he's a small guard.
That's only if the coach lets him.
He's not a small guard. He's 6'6".
Before, fam.
But I'm saying, you said go at Kemba.
Like,
he got to get set up for ISO to go at Kemba.
Man, you the point guard, man. So you supposed to be doing them damn ISOs.
Hey, man.
Like I said,
hey, what's going on, Flight? Respect out to the panel.
You're on the court, but at the end of the day,
I got something to say right quick, bro.
Your ears is
open.
open.
The teamwork.
Your ears
I'm
is
just
open as the point
again,
guard to hear
man.
the coach.
I'm gonna say it again. I'm not taking nothing from the Knicks or whatnot. We all seen what happened in this game. When we play him again, hopefully he play him differently. That's it, fam. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Because
So
that was just
I got a
unacceptable to
question
me.
though.
Well,
How many?
let Triple B get in here.
Hey, I got a question. What's up to all the panel? How many possessions did Lonzo Ball have where Kimba was checking him? That's my first question.
You asking me or the panel?
Whoever want to answer, bro.
I don't know. That's a wild stat line.
I'm gonna just say I don't know, fam. I'll keep it a buck.
Oh, okay. So my next question: how many times did So there was a lot of talk yesterday saying that Kemba Walker ate up Lonzo and this and that. So my next question is this: how many possessions did Lonzo guard Kemba and when Kemba scored?
And it's not
I don't know.
that.
You seem like you got all the answers though.
Yeah,
T.
that's what it
Why
sounds like to
don't you
me.
let us know?
Hey, I do got the
Like
answers,
you
but
got the answer.
the reason why I'm doing this
But
is I
I can
find out.
rebuttal that. I can rebuttal that since it seemed like I know where you're going with this, bro.
Because he's setting you guys up. That's why.
Bro. If you when you got a point guard against another point guard, bro, and if Zoe is guarding fucking the point guard for the Knicks, bro, my nigga, basically you got to prevent switches. That's up to him.
But that's not, see, on one particular play when Zoe was guarding Kimba, really maybe the only maybe Kimba, he was probably guarding Kimba maybe 2 times out of the whole game. But where Kimba scored, let me throw that out there.
Where the hell is my
Uh
damn?
but at one point Kimba scored, but the reason Kimba scored is because P. Will didn't rotate over. You know what I mean? On the weak side, like Lonzo can't affect that. Lonzo is out there doing his job. If he feel the screen coming, he got to normally come up on the screen and make sure watch for the pick and roll. But you know what I mean? It got to whoever's help. Somebody got to be a help defender, right?
Right.
So I'm saying all this. I find a lot of people, especially in the heat of the moment when the game's going on or after the game, post game, like directly afterwards, there's all these emotions going on. But I find out that a lot of people just talking, but they didn't really they didn't really watch the game. You know what I'm saying? They just talking off emotion. So I went back and watched the game. I'm like, wait a minute, Lonzo wasn't even on Kimba. Kimba dropped all them points. Lonzo wasn't even checking them. Fournier dropped some points. Huh?
So who was checking them?
I think it was like it was other team. I don't know exactly who it was. I know it wasn't Lonzo. I was watching.
I thought you went back and watched the game. How you know all this other
I
stuff?
did.
You don't know who was checking
Hey!
them?
Don't come me sideways, bro. I went back and watched the game to see who was who did Kimba score on, or if Lonzo was checking them.
First and foremost,
I
Kimba's faster.
I don't. Huh?
First and foremost, Kimba's definitely faster, which I think most people could agree. My nigga, he's losing them, bro. It's all about. Listen, it's all in the fundamentals of the game.
You said Kimba's fast. You said Kimba's faster than Lonzo?
Yeah.
Where, bro? Where?
What you mean where?
Bro, Kimba's not faster than Lonzo. First off, and when I was watching the game, Lonzo did lose Kimba maybe once or twice. But that's just because he was paying attention. It wasn't because Kimba was so fast. I mean, this dude, that ain't the case. Come on, man. You know that ain't the case.
I think Lonzo's game is too safe right now. And I think
It's
that's
safe.
my problem with Lonzo. He's playing
But
too safe.
I just got back in here though, man. But why are we talking about this game though?
True.
Well, what game you talking about? The
Lonzo debate.
Oh, the Lonzo debate. Right. Okay. Well, hey, yeah. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. And another thing I went back and watched. I was harping on this last night, but nobody was hearing me. But then I hope y'all heard Billy Donovan come out and basically say the same thing, saying that Lonzo was playing good defense on Randall at the end of that fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? Lonzo, I went back and watched that too. Lonzo put Randall on the line.
Yo.
I think one.
Yo.
What's up?
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah. What's good?
All right, so look, bro, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all boys, bro. Look, all this talk about Lonzo being a point guard, bro, that shit is straight cap, bro. On my mama, bro. That nigga's not the guard. That nigga's a 3-and-D. He need to stay like that. Honestly, bro, I'm gonna stop going into the games expecting him to drop 30, bro, because that's not what he is. And, bro, people need to look at the role on his team. He's not going there to score y'all 40 points. He already got Vooch, he already got Levine, and he got DeRozan, bro. The fuck he got to score 30 for? That's their job. His job is to facilitate, but at the same time, he's not even doing that, bro.
But it's the first game he did. This is the first game where Lonzo played this season. Where Lonzo played that back row like that, like we seen him like running to the corner almost every possession. This is the first game. So
bro, he's been doing that every single game.
No, he hasn't,
bro.
He's done that. He's done that every single game. But this is the first game where we seen that he kept doing it like throughout the whole game. He'll pass the ball. He'll pass the ball off early, before they get over half court, and then he'll run to the corner. We've seen him do that a few times in this Knicks game. But you can't don't come and cap and say he did that all 4 games or all 5 games.
First of all, let me say I support y'all boys. I watch y'all every stream. I ain't mean to come here on no aggressive stuff. I've been here every stream. I've been here every stream. You feel me? Since the Summer League Jello playing. That's how I found you. So I ain't mean to come here aggressive. I'm gonna just give my opinion. You feel me?
No, you good. You good.
Like I said, I watch every game. I've been here straight up with y'all boys, bro. He come up. Look, they pass him the ball. He come up the court. Boom, pass it to Levine or DeRozan. Run straight to the corner. He sits there. Lonzo could score so much more points if he even cut. He do anything, bro. He just stands corner. And it's not his fault that he don't get the ball in the corner because half of the time is DeMar DeRozan posting somebody up while Lonzo's open. You know what I'm saying? Every time Lonzo's open in the corner, it's just he don't get the ball half of the time. And when he do, most of the time he makes the shots. Yesterday, it ain't his fault, bro. Everybody have off night games, bro. But you see, people want Lonzo to be some flashy type of player, bro. That's not Lonzo, bro. Like everybody keep on talking about.
I've been told people that, man. I told people that people wanted Lonzo to go out and score his 20+ games. Yo, Lonzo gonna be. I'm telling his stat line this season is gonna be around between 14 and 16 points a game, bro. He probably like that 6 and 7, bro. That's where he's gonna be at. He might be a little bit more on the assist side once they get rocking, because right now they still trying to find the chemistry. But if they run the way that Billy Donovan wants them to run, because we already heard Billy Donovan said that he thinks they was playing too slow on certain occasions, and he said that they need to pick up the pace and get out and run. If they play like that, Lonzo gonna be cooking, and I think that's what Billy Donovan wants to get them to, because that in that style of basketball is where that team is most effective given the pieces that they have.
Yeah,
but you see, like what I'm having a hard time understanding is that how does a guy like Caruso come off the bench and he be playing hungry as hell, driving down the paint all the time? All I want to see Lonzo do is just drive in the paint, and he don't do that.
Bro,
Lonzo does not drive in the paint.
I'm gonna keep it honest, bro.
We seen Lonzo driving the paint yesterday, bro.
My nigga, I seen him driving the paint these past 4 or 5 games more than I've ever seen him driving the paint more than the Pelicans. So that's why when people like,
Mitchell Robinson was there. That's why I'm saying people not holding to account the Knicks defense. He was thinking twice, possibly.
Shit, I seen Lonzo dunk for the first time last game in a long time. Ooh, another thing.
And that was a travel. He traveled.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He took like 15 steps, bro.
But
another thing is, do y'all see Lonzo like every time like down the fast break, he put his fingers up for the lob and he never get it thrown to him? Like, do y'all ever see that?
Shout out FYF. I see him in the belly.
No, I don't know. I don't know if I'll look out for it though.
Nah, bro. Every time I see Zoe on the fast break, bro, and he trying to catch a lob, he don't never get it.
Hey man, he had one bad. Listen, to be real with you, they started the season undefeated. He had one really bad game, which was this one. It really wasn't that bad. It was just he didn't get the numbers that y'all expected. He didn't get benched. He was out there on the floor. He was out there during the closing stretch. The man was helpful for the team to get back. They almost pulled out that win.
Right.
And he would have been an assistant to that. It just would have never been
And that's why Flight. That's why I kept saying it yesterday. I'm okay with giving Lonzo his letting everybody know what he did wrong at. But at the same time, I ain't about to make it seem like this brother had no effect on the game, though, in a positive sense. This dude was, you know what I mean? He was out there affecting the game because his shot wasn't falling. So he was doing other tangible things that you could see on the court. That's my whole thing. Like, it's okay for us to like critique this dude and analyze his game and say, yeah, he need to do this better. But at the same time, like, wait a minute, man. You can't just be one-sided, because when you start being one-sided, man, you start coming off as a hater and not somebody that, like, you know what I mean, wants to analyze the game from a basketball perspective, you know what I mean, and break it down. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference than just breaking the game down and saying, okay, they can do this better or they can do that better, and then you just looking at the game just to hate. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference.
Right. Yeah, we got to get out of that bullshit.
But Lonzo always has an effect on the game, though. Every game I've seen in the past, bro, Lonzo, his defense is immaculate, bro. Like, I've been saying this every stream. He might be the first guard to win Defensive Player of the Year since Gary Payton.
I hope that
actually
happens.
has a chance.
What I do want to tell the people,
like, can't nobody say that.
Go ahead.
Nah, you can finish. You can finish.
What I want to say is the only way I'm going to be alarmed by all of this, unless he start compounding games like that, where the scoring is low, the ball is taken out of his hands excessively. If I see this happen over a course of a couple of games, then I feel like, okay, it's time to cause the pause. It's kind of like, what the hell is going on? But this game against the Knicks, like I said, it was a crazy team, you know, and Lonzo is going to get tested next game. You got Rudy Gobert down there, you know. So, I mean, something got to give. Lonzo got to hit his shots, you know, and figure out a way to score and be effective on the game, you know, which he is effective on the game. But in terms of the offensive, man, he got to figure out a way to get shots, you know, get aggressive. Like I said, I remember Kobe Bryant said something to Jeremy Lin years ago. He was like telling Jeremy Lin like to piss on the hydrant, you know. Lonzo ball like almost like marking your territory, you know, and I think Lonzo got to adopt some of that, you know. Get out of the Pelicans mindset, you know, just get aggressive. I remember one time I'm hearing Lonzo say, oh, I just do what the coach tells me. You got to get out that mindset.
Well, that's what he does. That's the whole point exactly. He's doing exactly what the coach
says. He said that. But he got to get out that mindset. He got to do what the hell he want to do at this point. What the hell you got to lose? You understand? To take control of this shit and do, you know what I mean? Just do it, man. What the fuck? You got Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell trying to take hearts. You understand? So you got to go. You got who's going to be guarding Donovan Mitchell? Lonzo. You understand? So let's see what happens.
Right.
And that's a lot worse than Kemba.
He's gonna get lost on them switches, man.
And he get lost on the switch. He do.
Lonzo
man.
not gonna be able to. Lonzo not even gonna be able to guard Donovan because he's gonna have to pick up on somebody else.
Well, Lonzo been doing good this season though. As far as I seen him fight through some screens this season, but last night was terrible though. He was getting hung up, and I'm like, come on, bro.
The Knicks was killing on defense. They was ready.
Lonzo could barely guard it.
I still think Lonzo should have been penetrating. And I know that you say Flight, that you said Mitch Robinson's in the middle, but I think, you know, go for it, man. Put a guy in foul trouble. Like, there's ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Just start penetrating. I mean, he might block your shot, but a lot of the times, man, those block shots can end up right back in your hand. Go back up again, you know, and try to get that foul. I just think that on one side of the ball, Lonzo's game, extremely effective. And I mean, he does contribute to the game. And you can see it. 4 block shots, was it against the Pistons? Impressive. And that one against Isaiah Stewart, very impressive. But he still needs to go ahead and penetrate. Like, that's the thing that he's just missing. Like, I want him to just, like, he's so quick to pass off the ball to somebody else. And I just want him to get selfish on just 5 plays. Just get real selfish on 5 plays. You know what I mean? If it gets
who's that
bench,
talking?
oh well.
That's Pierre.
That's Pierre.
Hey, Pierre, the weird thing is this though, right? Because we see Lonzo driving the paint on the offensive end, and some people are like, oh, he's scared. But then you'll see him go down on the defensive end and be in the same paint. You understand? Down there trying to play defense on 4s and go and try and get rebounds and stuff. So I think it's weird, man. It's because if he's not going to drive on the offensive end, but you see him run up and try to get a rebound on the defensive end, you know what I'm saying? So that lets you know right there that it ain't so much of him scared he don't get hurt. It got to be maybe he's not as confident as doing it. Is all.
Do you think that? And this is a question for everybody. Do you think that Donovan is having him go in the corner?
I kind of do, man. I didn't want to say that, but because I don't want people to think, oh, you're just trying to blame the coach. Bro, I think Billy Donovan is the best coach Lonzo Ball has ever had. But when I see Lonzo doing that, I kind of scratch my head and say, okay, is this something that Lonzo is defaulting to, or is this? Cause I gotta imagine this. I imagine if Lonzo was doing that, on his own accord, I imagine that Billy Donovan would be like, oh, wait a minute, bro. Nah, you ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? No, don't go to the corner. I need you to run this play and run it like this. So for him consistently going to the corner like that, it's kind of telling me that that it's by design that Billy Donovan having him do that on certain possessions.
If this continues, he kind of validating David Griffin and the Pelicans, because I thought that this was the Pelicans was doing to him.
Right.
You know, so I mean, that's why I'm saying this could get tricky. You know, that's why I'm saying let's see if these games compound, and then I think it's time to get alarmed. I'm not alarmed just yet. I know everybody else is. They done ran out the building. You know, I'm just saying. You know.
Hey, and I know this is the Lonzo topic right now. But bro, I'm kind of disturbed also with your boy Melo. I don't know what's going on over there. Seems like he kind of in a slump also.
And it's all right. They ain't gonna be 72-10. Man, they gonna have to lose, man. They gonna have to lose to come back. Yep.
I agree.
The Heat are a good team too, though. I don't want to take anything away from the Heat. You know what I mean? Like they
got to be good. They got to be deep. I mean, Jimmy Butler's over there.
They got
PJ Washington,
the
right?
Bucks, man. They stomped the Bucks.
Kyle Lowry.
You know what I mean? So they're a complete team. They're complete, and Hero has been just going nuts. Man, this guy's having an incredible season. He's just been going nuts.
He proving
off the bench right too, right? Off the bench.
Remember they went to the finals.
Yep.
So the pedigree is there.
So I mean, they're not a bad squad. They're a good squad. You know what I mean? Like I was a little iffy about the whole Kyle Lowry thing.
You know what? They have good leaders. I didn't know
how that was going to work out, but it worked out perfect so far. Yeah, man, they're great.
What you think happens if somebody says, "What do I think? What you think happens if this keeps on happening?" Damn, they better keep on winning. You know, because I think that's the only way they're going to justify this bullshit.
Yeah.
Because to be honest with y'all, if the Bulls would have won yesterday, we wouldn't even be talking about all of this right now. See,
the narrative would completely flip.
It would have been like, oh, on to the next one. You know,
but
now we really got to pay attention.
I told you, Fly, if they would have won, the narrative would have been like Lonzo Ball.
He just did everything else.
It was Lonzo Ball prevents win.
That no call.
Oh, that was crazy. I don't know what that was about because the ref was standing right there. The ref was standing right there. They're like, some of that stuff, man. Some of these refs, they got to start getting fined for these no calls and bad calls.
Yeah.
You're not getting a call. He didn't start yet.
I think the refs didn't want to end it on end it like that. Maybe that's why they didn't call it, because they didn't want the game to end off of their officiating.
No, that would have been a good plan. We should have sent Lonzo to the line. That way,
I got a question.
Go ahead.
I got a question for the chat and panel. So, like, let's say that you're approaching the trade deadline, and the Bulls is a 500 team. What's your decision? Like, do you keep Lonzo around, or do you look to see if you can trade him?
I'll answer that first. I think it's too early. Lonzo just signed. I think that's a question you ask yourself maybe next season or the season after. I think it's too. He just got there.
They can't trade him, right?
Even if they Bulls, let's say they missed the playoffs this season, they still could chalk it up as this our first year together. Let's improve. Players got hurt. Patrick Williams is hurt now. You understand? So they got some shit to say to fall back on. Let's get healthy. Let's improve the bench, and let's go on for next year. And if next year shit had happened, and maybe it might not just be Lonzo, it could be other people.
You know
Hey,
what, Flight
but they
man?
can't trade him though,
Hold
right? I
on,
thought they
hold
could.
on, hold on. What happened, PR?
No, I was like, you make a good point, and like another thing I want to say that we tend to overlook, because as we're coming in the season, we're just looking at the roster and we're like, oh man, this is gonna be good, but we never think about how long it takes to develop chemistry. And I'm gonna keep going on this, man. I wish Lonzo would at least play the summer with those guys, but it could be a chemistry thing. It could be that just chemistry needs to be developed.
Yeah, it's too early to
Hey
talk about
Pierre, you know what
Lonzo
needs to
being
happen?
traded. Yeah.
Pierre, is they
What's
gotta
that?
start see the thing about the man, Vooch, the Vooch, Levine, and DeMar, them dudes is all used to being the main guy. And
True.
they got to get used to not if they're getting double teamed to have the IQ to find the open man, because a lot of times dudes be running into double coverage and primarily DeMar and Zach, and them dudes is awesome scorers, man. But it be times where they getting double teamed and they got somebody wide open, but they try to force a shot up. We seen that a few times last night. They try to force a shot up and somebody's sitting on the perimeter wide open, and resulted in a stupid play, a forced play, and a turnover. So talking about chemistry, they got to learn how to do that, man. They got to learn.
Yeah.
And sometimes I think they be seeing them, but they still want to just try to take the shot, try to get the shot off. But they
I've
got to
seen
learn
a couple times where he was open and they threw it to the whole opposite side.
Right.
I mean, Alonzo got to demand the goddamn basketball too.
Bro, sometimes he do. He be like, "Yo, give me the ball. I'm open. I'm waving." He waving his hand like, "Yo, throw it over here," and they don't. I seen that a few times.
Yeah, he got to improve on that. He got to stop just taking what they do for him. Like, stop taking like, oh shit, this is what they want me to do. I'm just gonna do it. No, do what the hell you want to do. Tell Zach LaVine, get your ass over there. You get your ass in the corner. Move. Vucevic, bring your ass over here and set this motherfucking screen. Like shit, like you gotta get.
Bro, they should have played through Vooch more last night. You seen Vooch?
Vooch was
Vooch. You see his shooting percentage last night?
How much did he have? I don't know, but
He was playing good, man. Hold on, let me check right quick.
Mitchell Robinson was good.
Flight, you say that every 10 minutes, man.
I keep trying to remind you, I'm Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, is my mic low? Y'all hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Nah, I was just checking. I'll let y'all talk.
I see the Pels lost again tonight.
Yeah, what the hell was to see? I'm telling you, Lonzo could have helped them out.
I told you, man. It's not always about. I mean, we need offense. They need offense, man. But like I told Skylar last night, man, it means nothing to have a offensive point guard, because the thing about what's this dude's name? Graham. He can get you points, but he ain't no Curry. So if you Curry, then your offense, outweighs your lack of defense. What Curry not playing on defense, he'll give you, in points. But Devontae can't do that. Devontae will give you 20 and then give up 10 on the other side, where Curry come and give you 30 and give up 10. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Kirk, man, won't be able to go nowhere until they get a backup center. Like, I don't know what that Stanley dude. Y'all know that center that they had put in yesterday? That tall dick. I don't know why they don't use him. Like, they always try to play the small ball. That's Billy Donovan. He need to be a better coach when it comes to putting in that other center, bro. Because he came in, he played solid too. Honestly, I guess Billy Donovan. Billy Donovan is small ball.
Yeah, man. Vooch had 22 points last night. He was 61% from the field and 60% from three.
That was a solid game for him.
Yeah, man. I think they should have been feeding him more down there, man.
You seen him scoring in the paint?
I mean, he wasn't like banging in the paint. He was like shooting floaters and things like that.
Yeah, Julius didn't even have that big of a game.
Right. I put out a video earlier, man. I think the reason behind that was, Thibodeau's smart, man. I think he knew that they was probably going to be trying to watch out for Julius. So he had the guards beat us, bro. Cause you seen what the guards was doing. They was
D
like giving
Rose
them
put
mad.
pressure
They
on
was
him
giving
early.
them D Rose, boy, Fournier,
As soon as he
and
came
Kimba.
off the bench,
They had all
he put
type of
pressure.
room, bro. They had all types of room, bro. Shooting threes, looking crazy out there. I'm like, man, this is crazy.
RJ,
But if you
everybody's
go back
eating.
to, Flight, if you go back to previous games of different teams when the Bulls was playing, they was all over the guards.
Yeah,
You
no,
know what I'm
next year
saying?
they couldn't deal with these boys.
Nah, but that ain't it, Flight. I think there was. I don't like we talking about Fournier and Kimba Walker, bro. I'm not taking nothing away from them, but that shouldn't affect the way that the Bulls play defense on the backcourt. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that was
It
the
seemed
best
like
guards they faced so far.
what I'm saying though, Flight, is that shouldn't take away the on-ball defense that's been played. You didn't even see that. I didn't hardly see Lonzo checking no guard last night, bro.
Yeah, he was all over
Because he
Julius.
couldn't. Bro, the only thing with Lonzo is he can't guard no point guard because he's too busy picking up on a big man.
You said
No, like guard.
I think you're breaking up, bro.
Oh, damn, my shit fucking up, bro. Yeah.
This shit, you breaking up, man. I don't know what happened with dude. What were you saying?
No, I was saying like it seemed like they were like I don't know, it was weird. Like they wasn't playing close on the backcourt. Like they wasn't really digging into him like that.
I mean, it is what it is. You know, like I said, I just feel like Lonzo gonna bounce back, man. I think everybody just overreacting, in my opinion.
Yeah, he don't bounce back. The thing about this is, the dude had bad games before, so he know how to bounce back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shouldn't surprise nobody. But like I was saying last night, if dudes out here thinking that Lonzo ain't gonna have no bad games this season, I don't know what Lonzo ball y'all been watching for the last 4 or 5 seasons. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
This dude
Nico,
would definitely.
All right, what's up, y'all?
What's going on, Nico?
Can Lonzo Ball bounce back from this?
Hell yeah. He always do, bro. But that's the problem. I'm tired of seeing him go low and then go high, bro. It's a roller coaster. My heart.
But hey Nico, you know what though, man? I'm starting to think that's like just because I'm seeing. I said this before, man. And I don't want to come off like I'm hating because I'm definitely not hating, bro. But I'm kind of seeing Melo have that same type of deal where he'll like, know what I'm saying? Their low end is low and their high end is real high. You know what I'm saying? So like we see the last 2 games Melo had, and I seen him do that last season. I'm like, okay, well, this dude's an awesome player, but it seems like when he have a bad game, he really have a bad game.
Today, I'm glad you brought that up because I had to decompress. That's why I had left earlier. I couldn't handle that. Everything I watched after watching Lonzo last night and watching Melo today, my spirit was defeated. I had to try to decompress. And bro, today I just seen him bring the ball up the court, pass, let Miles or Gordon Hayward cook, and fucking Miles Plumlee. Bro, I can't handle that from these two. In my head, they superstars. I'm always feel that way because when they play hard and when they do their shit, they look like it. And then I don't know, bro. Like I'm gonna need more time. I'm still trying to recover.
Is that? I'm trying to figure out why is that? Like, what is up? What's up with that type of? Is that something LeVar taught them? Like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? Because we see both of them. We see both of them doing it though. Like, what is that?
Look, what he taught them is run. They run, and it's just like it almost feel like they playing on a different frequency from everybody else on the court. Like that's why sometimes I remember before the season I was saying is Lonzo best basketball with his brothers because the way that they engineered is a specific play style where you seeing superstardom that nobody else plays at. Like they just on different frequencies from the rest of the court. And
but it's weird because I kind of feel like Billy Donovan's trying to recreate that, bro, with the Bulls as far as the pace of play that he's trying to get them to operate at. But it seems like I don't know why. Like I think Flight, you said this earlier that the last time we seen that was like during preseason. We ain't really seen that style of basketball. You know what I mean? Consistently in the game since then. And I'm also I'm thinking now that P. Will's hurt, I think he was kind of slowing them down. If Javonte Green coming in some kind of way, they use other pieces to fill that
They're gonna have to make
spot.
a move. They gotta pick something up.
Right. But whoever come in, maybe they'll be up more up pace than he was.
Yeah, I hope they can get somebody good.
T
Right
Sam,
over.
you asked a good question, man. Because you brought up why is it like that for these two dudes, and I was thinking to myself, like, am I spoiled by seeing other superstars and other players? But then I think about every time the Ball brothers are put in certain situations, it's always some like super weird shit, right? Like today, I watched the whole Hornets game. I literally like Melo, probably took 10 shots, 11 shots,
Yeah, 11
and
shots.
he just brought the ball up the court, handed it to the center, watched him stand and wait for somebody else to get up. They literally had Plumlee playing more point guard than Melo today. And then when Plumlee wasn't playing point
Are
guard,
you serious? So Plumlee,
I know that
that's
sounded
facts.
wild.
And then, they was looking for either Hayward or Bridges the whole game. Right? I didn't want to watch the whole game, but I was in there with Pope, so I was like, fuck, I got to keep watching.
They got to be careful because the East is stacked. And you can't just be losing these back-to-backs. You'll fall off the map.
I'm going to keep it real with you. That game where they lost to the Celtics, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Melo was doing good that game, wasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. He got
Like,
benched. He didn't get benched. That was the other game. He got
let me
benched
go to the
last
stats.
game.
It was some game where he was taking mad threes and he was hitting most of them, but he missed
That
one
was
late.
Boston.
Yeah, since then they just kind of went away from him. I don't get that. I noticed a change in play right after that.
I don't know why they keep playing Ish Smith over him. We got Uncle Vernon here.
I don't think they did. I don't think they did today. Ish Smith didn't really get a lot of minutes today.
What's up, Uncle Vernon? How you feeling tonight?
I'm doing good. Flight man, I ain't worried. I wouldn't be concerned about Charlotte, or I'd be concerned about the Bulls, man. They won't be concerned about that, man. Flight, that's the way it goes, man. It gonna change, man. The things ain't gonna change. They're just gonna get better for them. Watch.
Right. That people have games that people don't, it's like if Lonzo don't score a lot of points, even though he was effective on everything else, but he didn't have a high scoring game, people just go crazy. Why is that, Uncle Vern?
Because people don't be understanding. It's like I said before, man. It's like Terry Rozier said last year. You understand? It's like the general manager said. They need experienced veterans to help them get up out of them games and stuff like that. You ain't gonna sit up there and play the Heat and think you gonna sit up there and win that game because Melo look good. It's gonna take a little bit more than just that. You understand me? And it goes if it Flight, there go that noise again. Somebody ain't never say. Look here, Flight, and it gonna take more. It gonna take more than just your so-called know-how to help you win games in the NBA because people get hot nice, man.
Yes,
You
facts.
understand me? And usually the ones that's gonna win gonna be the veterans, man, led by a veteran-led team. You just can't beat them like that. You gotta beat them. So
I felt like that till I watched the Lakers.
Melo dancing around looking good ain't gonna get it. That ain't gonna get it. It look good for him, but it ain't really gonna get it though. He needs some people to go ride with him. Same way with Zoe.
Man, Zoe is trash, man. I don't.
What?
Come on, man. The man. Do y'all even watch the games? The man do not play defense on.
No, how you say Lonzo is trash? You wrong.
I'm gonna explain.
Why?
No troll. I'm gonna explain. If look at his, do y'all know that his defensive efficiency was worse than Kobe White, Levine, and Sadaransky last year? He plays the good.
Dude,
he plays the good point. No, I'm talking about last year. I'm talking about all of last year when he played with New Orleans. He was ranked out of all.
Where you getting these numbers from? I can't know with all these bullshit. I need to verify the shit y'all coming in.
I shared. My bad. I shared. He was ranked like out of all guards. He was ranked like 125. He was ranked like 125.
No, I know what you're talking about.
I need to get this. You know what he's
The
talking
reason
about?
he said that, that's because Lonzo was guarding the best player on every team.
Right, exactly. But he's not stopping them. You can just say I'm guarding the best player, but he's not stopping them. Levine scored 49. Trae Young scored 40 on him. Lillard scored 40 on him. Everybody had career games against Lonzo. He can't guard the screens. He get lost on screens. Now he can play those big men. He could play those big men. He could stop Randall. He could probably even stick LeBron. He got enough. He's good on like big men and wings. He can stick those guys, but he get lost on those screens. He don't
No,
move
screens is
lateral
his
enough.
weakness, but we know he's a great defender.
I
Yeah,
disagree with that.
but getting lost on screens is bad in the NBA now.
I remember that flight. Lillard had dropped like 40 or 50 on him, something like
Yeah,
that.
Levine. That's the game with Kobe White and Levine. I mean, yeah, Kobe White, Levine. Kobe White had 8 threes, Levine had 9 threes, and Kobe has 30. Levine had like 40 against the Pelicans.
But that's why I don't like them screens, man.
But
People
they
be
do
hype.
go very hard at him. Like they always look to go in and try to prove his defensive prowess wrong. So it is a little edge. They do like they come in with their A game trying to whoop his ass. But
That's
that
part
don't
of
mean
the
he
coach.
bad on defense though.
No, I mean he not bad on. I'm talking about as far as like sticking perimeter players. Like the coaches go directly at him. They know that. They watch the film. If they watch the film, he get lost on screen. So they just watch the film. They like, okay, we just gonna set screens for Kimber. That's why he got moved off to Randall.
Listen, Lonzo Ball is gonna have a good game. His season is gonna be solid. He had one bad game, and like I said, people like you guys wait for games like this.
I
You
do. I
understand?
admit it though.
Thank you. See, at least you able to see. I'm not saying that. We
I ain't gonna
gotta tell the truth.
I ain't gonna
You understand? It's
I ain't
people.
gonna front. Lonzo defense is to the effect of I'm gonna use Steph Curry because he's petty, right? So whenever he played Patrick Beverly and they say Patrick Beverly a lockdown defender, Steph Curry trying to give him 40 to 50. That's just how it go in the league. That don't mean that Patrick ain't one of the best perimeter defenders. It's just certain matchups you're gonna get your ass whooped.
Patrick Beverly is not really a good defender. He just got a lot of energy, man. He ain't got to do nothing on offense. That's Lonzo. Lonzo, he could play defense all day when he just got to catch and shoot, but when he got to actually do other things on offense, it's hard for him to defend. That's why he can't. He ain't gonna be like that. If you got to play both ends of the floor, it ain't gonna be like that. If I can catch and shoot and defend, I can be Iguodala all day. But Steph Curry can't play the defensive end because he got to score 40 points. So you want to be tired. Like Lonzo ain't gonna be able to keep up with that. He ain't gonna be able to keep up with that. I'm telling you, watch the game.
No, that's not true. Lonzo Ball's gonna have a good season, like I keep saying, man. He's gonna go, of course. He's gonna listen. Lonzo's gonna drop 30 this season. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
He's gonna have games. He's gonna have a stretch of games where he in the 20s, or where he averages 20 points. He does it every year. You
know what's gonna happen, Flight? No, when that's gonna happen? In March.
In March. Well, and Lonzo's gonna have games where he has 9 points. These things could happen. So I just want to let everybody know, just relax. Lonzo has an opportunity to right this wrong. You don't think he mishandled that game? He's supposed to come out more aggressive. He should have got on the board early.
I mean, but the man making $20 million a year though. So.
Listen, it's one game. They was 5-0. They lost one game, and now y'all making it seem like his whole career is crazy.
That's what I'm saying, man.
That's what I said.
Man.
He even admitted it. They wait for one little thing to happen so they could reign. They could go.
Can I say one thing? Are we doing that? Are we just doing that out of the blue, or are we doing that in contrast to what everybody told us Lonzo was? Are we doing that toward the hype? Just like how LeBron got haters because they say he the GOAT when he first got in the league. Like I heard people say, "Oh, wait till we get Lonzo. He gonna be an all-star this year. He gonna be defensive player of the year. He the best. He the best passer and every." No, not you. I'm just saying, but like a lot of a lot of Bulls fans, a lot of people. Oh, he gonna be one of the, even the media said it. Like, oh, the Bulls got Lonzo. And everybody saying 82-0 and everything. But it's like. So when you hold that standard, we just going against the standard that that y'all put him at. You know what I'm saying?
But bro, from watching Lonzo from the past, just like Flair was saying, from watching Lonzo, and I said this at the beginning of the season. I said Lonzo is a slow starter. He's notorious for being a slow starter. Actually, the production that we're seeing from Lonzo right now, bro, is actually up from what we usually see from him. Because he's usually see a string of them triple singles when he's starting the season. But right now, the man he's averaging like 14 points per game right now.
No, he averages 12 points. His numbers down. He averages 12 points.
Okay.
Actually.
So this is what I can say about Lonzo. He need either the family at the game or he needs somebody to talk shit. So I'm waiting. That's when I noticed he played well. When people start talking shit, Lonzo start trying to whoop ass. So that's why he started getting going midway throughout the season because people were like, oh, he ain't doing shit. Yeah, why is he here, etc. Then he started whooping ass.
And I ain't even
or the
know
family got
Lonzo
to come.
I ain't even know Lonzo hit. I like Lonzo. I think he a missing piece to a championship team. He just can't run the offense.
I don't know. Yes, he can. I don't
Like
know
he can
why he
run the
didn't.
offense.
Why he can't get the. Why he? I don't know what happened. Yeah.
So what?
Then why we complaining about Boosh not getting the ball when he needed? That's line. If you're the point guard, Boosh not getting the
No,
ball.
no.
He
Wait a
supposed
second.
to run in the play.
I'm gonna say that's why I catch you right there because you're right. But at least that game that just passed, he didn't have the ball in his hands a lot. Like it was like over the last 2 games, I felt like the like Lonzo had the ball completely like kind of out of his hands a lot. The first three, it was not really that glaring. But these past 2 games, I was like, what the hell is going on? He had the ball out of his hands a little more than I would have liked.
And it's two coaches, but it's two coaches that made the finals. Stan Van Gundy and Billy Donovan both took him off,
Hey, is
to
T
put him off
Sam
the
here?
ball. So it's like, you
Yeah,
know,
Yeah, I'm
is
here.
they wrong or
Okay.
is everybody else wrong or he wrong? Because if two coaches that made the finals before both put you off the ball now, so it's like maybe they see something in practice. They could tell like, no, he can't really run the offense because they was getting killed by the practice. They was getting killed by the second unit. They
no.
even admitted.
So I'm gonna comment on that. So I was watching the Bulls game, right? Or we all were. The first, let's say, out of the first 10 possessions, they had DeMar DeRozan running the offense, just doing some shit Lonzo could do, and it wasn't working. Why is Lonzo Ball not getting the ability to show his point guard skills? Because right now, for me personally, this is regressing from what I've seen in LA as far as playmaking and running plays in the half court for Lonzo.
Right.
Because I
feel
would
like
see him at
Lonzo
least
and
play
Vooch
make out
ain't
here.
connecting like that, bro. And I've been saying this. I feel like Lonzo and we know usually Lonzo, bro, connects really well with scoring big men. Like we seen from all the teams he's been on. Like whenever you get into a pick and roll or pick and pop with these dudes, you know what I mean? They just start shining. You know what I mean? Because you be feeding them, boom, 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 dumping the ball to them, and they just be shining. But we haven't seen that yet with him and Vooch, so it's kind of weird. That's weird.
Is he better with big men who only can do one thing?
Well, score.
Because no, the dudes who only know how to just, like a Zubac, Steven Adams, dudes he just get a ball to and they put it up.
I don't know about that.
Maybe so.
Bro, he turned Zubac into a contract player. He was
Right.
G League bound.
He in the G League?
No, I'm saying he was G League bound until Lonzo started feeding him every game.
Lonzo did a lot for a lot of these dudes.
He fed a lot of these. I ain't gonna front. Lonzo play better with trash ass players.
Maybe that's because that's his level. That's maybe just his level.
I don't know about level, but
I'm just saying he playing better with those type players because he might be. I don't know. He might be a bench point guard. He might be a Ricky Rubio.
That was a bad take. That was a bad take, dude. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
I
Like,
don't.
not
How you
hating
get
on
that from that? That man, you ain't come out and say, yeah, man, he makes people around him better when he play with people that are less than all stars. This man said, oh yeah, maybe because he trash too. That's why.
I mean, but he's still playing with all stars though. It ain't like he only playing with Zubac. He was still playing with Ingram and LeBron on the team. He still had them on the team, so why he couldn't win?
Why? What you mean? Why he couldn't?
Hold on, somebody brought up he played well with Randall, but Randall at that time was less versatile. Randall at that point was a pure slasher. Now he do all this other shit.
He was.
But at the point in time, like Lonzo played with players that got a couple jobs. That's the ones he always played the best with. Not dudes trying to look cute, do step backs and post fades and hooks and shit. Like he played with dudes who do the simple shit, get the job done. Bro, got Larry Nance on 3 teams since then.
Right. So Nico, excuse me, sorry, Nico. So what do you think about this? Billy Donovan sees that it's not that Lonzo can't run the point, bro. So let's get that out of there. If you go back and watch those first few games, bro, Lonzo's dishing to all these dudes, and these dudes are just missing shots. So I think we can all agree with that. If you watch the games, you've seen Lonzo giving dudes the ball in the right spot, and either they brick it or don't pull up when they should have just pulled up. You know what I'm saying? Pass the ball off to do some stupid stuff. So maybe in this next game and the last game too, Billy Donovan said, okay, we need to switch it up because apparently these dudes got to have the ball in their hand in order for us to get some points on the board early in the game. Maybe that's why he got DeMar and Zach basically running point like that.
Man, even if that's the case, I ain't trying to see that shit.
Let's keep it a buck, man. The Bulls should have. They should have got instead of DeMar, they should have got a power forward, man. They shouldn't have got another player that need the ball in his hand. They should have got a power forward instead of getting DeMar. You already got Levine and Lonzo and Vooch, who's a post player, and you go get DeMar. Should have got a power
They brought
forward,
in an
man.
old dude trying his best to be Kobe. I'm good on that. I'm good on that, bro.
They wouldn't got
Because
DeMar
he
because
brought
of
up Kobe
Hey
in
KD.
man,
the last win.
Hey, DeMar won that last game for us though, man.
And he brought up Kobe. That's the problem. It's like, bro, I don't think he put the work in to do like that, bro. That's why he airballed that fucking game winner.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Sad.
And that was his first. Hey, bro, that was the first game winner he got, bro, for the season, bro. Like that was your clutch moment, bro. He blew it.
And he had 3 seconds, and Zach was open at the top of the key. He decided to pull over 2 human beings much taller than him.
Man, let me go watch that thing right now again. let me watch that right now. Where that was that yesterday?
Oh yeah.
Cause that was bad, bro. I'm like, come on, man.
I ain't gonna front. I fucking hate LeBron, bro. He's so weird. Like, since they said he coming back off an injury, now he's trying to come out here and whoop ass every possession. But when he not hurt,
what's wrong with that? What you mean?
But it's weird, bro.
What he's supposed to do?
But it's like it's only after certain things. Like let's say LeBron go get a hard foul, we think he hurt and dying. He come back and try to score the next 28 points. Like, it don't make no sense to me.
He be doing that. Yep, he do that.
Since he was out with the ankle for the past 2
tonight?
days. Yeah, he playing right now. I'm telling you, he trying to whoop ass. He probably got like 20 points right now.
Hey, listen, they playing the Cleveland Cavaliers, bro. You know he want to win that game. And they up right now. The Cleveland Cavaliers up right now by 1 point.
Four.
He ain't trying to lose.
The Lakers?
Yeah, Cavs
Cleveland
and
playing. Yep. LeBron ain't trying to lose that game, bro.
Man, but I just hate it. It's like he always on some strange shit and energy, bro. It's never like just LeBron being good today. It's like it's always some motive behind it.
That's crazy.
That's why I say him and Steph Curry might be the most petty players in the NBA.
Bro, my brother's a big Curry fan, bro. And I've been told this dude, like, yo, this dude is petty, bro. Like, this dude, he's humble. Like, no, he's not. He's not a humble guy. He can give up. He can get that demeanor off like he is.
Humble
that
off
dude
the
is
court.
not right.
On the court, he's quite the demon.
Dude is not that, bro. Bro be out there dancing when he's shooting people face and stuff. Be dancing around. Like, come on, man.
I just seen an interview with him recently. He said the best thing to him is when he hit a 3 and people just looking at him like they don't know, they don't have nothing to say. Like, you trying to hurt people, it seems.
Hey, that's the way he did Lonzo. That when Lonzo beat him with the Pelicans that last game they played, when Lonzo shot that fadeaway on dude, yeah, Curry turned around and just looking at him like, yo, what just happened? How this dude did it to us?
Yeah, Lonzo turned up against the word. Hold on, I do want to say shout out to Paul George because he got 37 right now. They losing though, but
they ain't gonna do it.
He out there cooking. And Lillard's still playing passive.
These boys lost in front of Joe Kim Noah, and wasn't Kukoc out there also?
Oh yeah, yeah. They had a lot of Bulls legends out there.
Man, you gotta turn up. Man, got the Bulls legends in the house, bro. You gotta win, bro.
Yeah, no, that's a very painful game. That's a very painful game because it wasn't like the game was out of reach. Like, it wasn't just a complete massacre and an ass whooping. It was a game they had in reach that they threw away. And this time it wasn't even DeRozan's fault, even though I like to blame him for everything.
What you say, Nico?
Oh, I was saying that they lost a big game, and even though I like to shit on DeRozan, it wasn't even his fault this time.
Hey! I think you can blame DeRozan because of the fact that look here, DeRozan made up there and took that old silly ass shot, and he didn't have to. He could let Zach LaVine.
It was 2 people on there.
You understand me?
Yeah.
Man, come on, man. Come on, Fly.
That was a bad shot.
Look here.
But he brainwashed by Kobe though.
Instead of Zach, who?
DeRozan.
Who you
Like he's
talking
trying his
about?
best
Oh,
to be Kobe
DeRozan.
right now.
His best, bro.
Yeah, I already know. I got that. I know it. Yeah.
Yeah, I blame him for that shot, but leading up to that, like I ain't gonna front. I almost feel like if it's late in the game, DeRozan gonna try to do some heroic shit, even though he not
Hey,
cut
look
from that
here.
cloth.
Hey, look here. The last thing you gonna do is give DeRozan a three all the way on the fucking baseline. How the hell he gonna shoot a goddamn 3-pointer on the fucking baseline? Who the hell you look like? Who the hell you look like making a play up? Who the hell you look like making a play up for him? That was some stupid ass shit. That's what
Yeah,
that was. They should have gave that boy Zach LaVine that ball and let him do what he had to do. They should have changed that goddamn shit fast. But no, they didn't do that. That was on their part. That's it, B. Zach DeRozan, man. DeRozan. He played a hell of a game, good game, but it came down to that dumb shit. That didn't make sense.
yeah, it was because it was all for nothing. Like you did so well up until this trash ass play.
That's right.
So does that change going forward?
No, don't change. You should just keep on with the same game plan. Everybody, keep on doing what the thing they do. But brother, you still don't get it, man. I'm telling you something. Those peoples are experienced veterans. They know how to win. It ain't like they just go jump up off the ship and say, look here, man, what we gonna do now? They ain't gonna do that. Well, if anything, they gonna fight against each other to make sure each other get better. And they can do that because DeRozan from California played at UCLA. Zach played at UCLA. Lonzo played at fucking UCLA. So it don't make a difference.
Well, USC for DeRozan.
Man, well, I'm telling you, it might as well be
Vooch USC also.
Yeah, you see, there you go. Now you know what I'm saying. It ain't finna be like that. They finna win some games, man. And they're gonna be in charge of that shit.
Yeah, y'all just getting carried away. Like y'all always do.
I don't know what Melo and them gonna do out there though.
That's the thing. They don't have the team that Lonzo got.
Bro, they got Bridges taking 20 shots a game now, 22 shots.
Lonzo be he got some good players on his team. That should like weather the storm. The Hornets is this shit. They just got to win a game. That's all. Just get back in the winning column and then to get this shit back on the road. I don't know what's going on with LaMelo Borrego rotations and shit. It seems like there's no consistency with the rotations.
Hey, we got to fight for Jello. We got to fight for Jello to get some time on the court, man. We got to go out and fight for Jello, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. I just thought about that too, Mike. I'm glad you mentioned that. Look here, Mike. This is what I would start doing when they start getting to them arguments about Melo and Lonzo. I'm gonna start saying, "What about Jello? What about Jello?"
Yeah, Jello just out of it.
Yeah, hey boy, we keeping him out of it. We got to get him in there. Yeah, we got to get.
I'm glad you mentioned that. I will.
Respect. Somebody
you know I'll bring up Jello in a heartbeat.
I want to say something. Anybody out in the YouTube scene? Nobody just covering Jello. Who gonna take that Jello? Who gonna take Jello?
Hey, don't worry about it. I'm already
on
it.
and do their thing with Jello.
That Jello first game, I will.
Just sitting there waiting.
I was already trying to find this game too. But the thing about it, it's gonna be hard though because I don't know if G League games is gonna be on TV like that.
Yeah, but he got a lot of hype.
I'm gonna find some type of listening.
Nobody in the community just focuses on Jello.
Right? Nobody does that. No, you're right.
You got people that love Melo, people that love Lonzo, and they focus on them, but nobody just dedicated to Jello.
Right.
Somebody can really take
I'm gonna give Jello his proper respect because he became my favorite when I seen him play overseas. To be honest with you, because I seen more than Zoe and more than Melo, he gonna make sure we get this fucking win, and he gonna be the one to do it. Like I've seen Melo back off and kind of let them run the team. I've seen Lonzo back off, let them run the team. Jello ain't going with that shit. They're trying to get him like that right now so he can get in the league, so he don't look like just a shot chucker. But Jello want to win, and he gonna do everything in his power to do it. Like he made winning plays every time he played in little bits of minutes in the summer league. So let's apply that to a full game. I can't wait to see him cook. I told y'all he getting 27 points, 6 boards, 7 assists.
Oh yeah, that's your starting line.
That's what I'm saying. And they play what next month? I'm waiting on it.
Yeah, man. I think they playing on the 5th or the 6th of November. But how can we see the game? No, that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. I've been trying to search around. I don't know how to watch this game without being in Florida. Because I think the whole thing is they're playing in Florida, right? At Disney? Or did I read that wrong? Yeah, what did G League play at? Are they playing it in their homes? I don't know what I was reading, man. Look, I was reading something saying that they was gonna be playing in Florida.
I have no clue. I'm gonna be real with you. I was waiting till it got a little closer.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was waiting till it got just a little bit closer. This is the first time I ever gave one fuck about the G League. Never in my life have I cared about the G League until LiAngelo Ball was there.
Right, facts. Let me see.
So now
I
gotta learn.
Everybody worried about the Greensboro Swarm. They getting a lot of attention. Shout out to Thunder.
Bro, somebody snoring on the stream. What's going on?
Nah, I was just sitting next to somebody who was asleep.
Oh, okay. I was like, what is that, man?
Motherfuckers out cold. On a Friday. Shout out to Jarvis Jackson.
Hey, man, can we talk about BI though, man? Because
let's talk about it.
This man.
Hey, Flight. Hey, Flight. That old sick ass Sonic showed his ass up today, huh?
Yeah, didn't he? He crazy.
Yeah, I heard. Hey, Flight. I heard every word he said. I wish I could slip my hand through these telephone things and I could slap the shit out of him when he said out of his mouth.
You know your name came out.
What he said out of his mouth about me. I wish I could just slap the shit out of him. And you could hear it all over the thing. I just wish I could do that. That was the first thought. And then I just said, forget it. I just go ahead and say, fuck you, Sonic.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he can't come on the show without mentioning your name.
Hey, Fly, look here. Hey, Fly, look here. I told him, goddamn. Hey, look here. I was gonna say, look here, Fly. I was gonna say, look here. I know you don't use drugs, but goddamn, you send a lot of motherfuckers to use them, though. Yeah, he called it.
Wow. You asked me that? You just saying it. Yeah, you're right. That shit's crazy. I don't know. Phonics be tripping.
Vern, did you get them CO2s?
What's the like? Okay.
And I say, yeah, Phonics be tripping.
Bro, where can we watch this G League game? That's what I'm thinking right now. I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, he's funny.
I don't understand how
I
they
wonder if
talking
you got
about
the Madagascar ZO2s.
Yeah, we got them on the screen.
Oh, let me see.
The Madagascars was nice.
Well,
That's
yeah.
facts.
Yo, but your boy BI, man, Dave, what Dave James at, bro? Because BI, man, is blowing the opportunity right now to show everybody he don't want over there because he got to pull out these close games, man. Your boy Fox is over there cooking them.
Shit, he a glorified shot chucker. We know that.
Hey, where can you get those ZO2s from, man? I like those ZO2s. I might have to cop them things. They still got those on the BBB?
Yeah. How does this Patrick Williams situation affect Lonzo? What happens now?
I think Lonzo about to turn up because I think Pat Will's slowing them down.
It go.
I think they only got room for one slow player on that team, and that's Vooch. They can't have. I mean, DeRozan can run a little bit, but Pat Will, man, sometimes and Pat Will, man, because he was hurt, he was missing on defense, bro. Like some of the times where he was supposed to rotate, he wasn't doing it, and it was like messing things up.
Right.
Right. Hey, T7, you're right. Hey, I think Lonzo is gonna turn it up too, like I said before. But look here, I think of this. I think not only just he gonna turn it up, the Bulls also gonna turn it up too. B, I told you, man, that these people say they doing this for a reason, man. You understand me? And they already realized that. B, they got a nice squad, man. And you know what I'm saying? They do some games like T7. I'm tell you something. Look at T7 for real. These little games like that ain't nothing. You know why? Because they be going down to the wire. You don't get you know, I don't know. Look here, you don't get your ass whooped by 20 points. You understand me? You don't get blowed out like that. You go down to the wire like that. They got veterans, man. The veterans know how to play in games like that, right, T7? So look
Yeah,
at
but
T7. Look here,
I'm
they gonna
saying this
play
though.
in
I'm
a
saying
whole
this
lot
though,
of
Vern.
games like that. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's gonna be some games like that. But what I'm saying is this though: the Bulls, even though they're gonna be everybody like the scrappy scrap type games, you know what I mean? The close games, real good games where you see them going back and forth. But I'm telling you this, man: the Bulls got to play one of these playoff contenders, bro, and win in convincing fashion. They're gonna have to do that, man. Every game can't be tit for tat. It's got some of these games they got to win by like 15, 20 points, bro. They gonna have to because again, I mean, all respect out to New York. They got wonderful defense. They got some hitters over there. But when it comes to the Eastern Conference, man, there is some more heavy hitters than the Knicks out there. You know what I'm saying? So if we struggling with the Knicks, what you gonna do with the those that are ranked higher than them?
You're right about that.
Step that game.
That's what you gotta do. But the
Step the
Knicks gonna
game
be
up.
man. I mean, the Bulls gonna be fine. You know, the Eastern Conference is deep, man. So it's gotta be on their A game. That's all. What about what's up with Kobe White?
Yeah.
They need Kobe White.
Yeah. I don't want. I think, man, right now they
Yeah.
need to stick with whatever
Yeah.
they had in the preseason, bro. Because them boys is clicking in the preseason. I don't know who they had instead of P. Will in there. Was it Javante Green? Because he kind of short to play the four, right? How they had that lined up?
Who, Devontae Green?
Javante Green.
Yeah, he
Who they had for what was the starting lineup before P. Will got back?
the starting lineup without who? Say it one more time.
Before Patrick Williams got back in there during the preseason
I
first
think it was
game.
Green. It was Green. You heard?
Yeah. But I think he's too small though.
Yeah, Green is too small for that shit. He ain't ready for that life.
He hustle. He real hustle player, but I don't think he gonna fit that role like that. But yeah, man, they got to do something, man. I wonder who will start there.
Yeah, I wonder who you think gonna do that.
It probably
It's gonna be
Javante.
Green.
Yeah, it probably Javante Green or Johnson maybe.
Yeah.
Alizé. They named that boy after liquor. They said I love this liquor. I'm gonna name you after this liquor right here.
Yeah, but like Devontae Green, that's his name, Javante Green.
No, Alizé. I'm saying.
Oh, who name is that?
Alizé Johnson. You know,
Oh
Alizé is a liquor. It's a
yeah.
type of.
That's
Oh
the
yeah,
truth.
he's 6'8", so he might have to start there. They probably gonna start him at that 4 position.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm lying about that shit. Yeah, I hear that.
So you think the Jazz gonna win tomorrow, Flight?
Yo, they could. I'm trying to think.
They got what's his dude name? That center down there
What center?
for Utah.
Hey, Flight.
What's
You
up?
hear me?
Yeah.
Come here, Flight.
I'm right here.
Hey, Flight, look here. Hey, I see you had started at 9 o'clock my time. I guess at 10 o'clock your time. Hey, look here, Flight. Hey, look. This is what I want to say. Hey, you was over there on Popular Show watching that game. Hey, look, how did that turn out? Because I didn't see all that. How did it turn out over there? How that show turned out?
It was all right. I came in late. I messed around and fell asleep, but I tried to get over there before he got started because I was tired. So I was like, I came home and took a nap instead of going live.
Okay. All right.
But we're gonna do Hornets games. Like I said, it's not on the regular. We'll be doing it. When the next time the Hornets play Sunday?
Oh, let me see.
If it's Sunday, we're gonna live stream the game.
Yeah, they gotta play Sunday because I think the Bulls play it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish they would have pulled this one out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely came on late. I'm off. I'm off tomorrow, so ain't really no time limit. I ain't got nothing to do. So as long as the people want to live up, it'll be up. You know.
Oh yeah, they play the Blazers. They play the Blazers on Sunday. The Hornets.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, they about to.
Well, the Blazers is looking funny. They play Portland at 7.
I think they won tonight though, didn't they?
I think so.
Who they play tonight? Yeah, they just beat the Clippers.
They beat
Man,
the Clippers.
Paul George dropped 42 and lost. My goodness. Dude almost dropped 50 points and lost again and still lost. Because he the only one scoring. That's why. This man is the only one. Oh, no. Yeah, he the only one scoring.
Who?
Paul George. He's the only one. Is only one other person. Luke Kennard, I think. Who's that? Yeah, Luke Kennard is the only other person on the team that's in double digits. That's crazy.
Yeah. Luke Kennard. The Clippers winning? Who the Clippers playing? I was watching this blowout with Dallas and Denver.
Denver did it wrong. Wow. No, the Clippers playing the Blazers right now. But I said that Paul George got 42 points. He's the only one been scoring on that team, bro. The only other person on the team in double digits is Luke Kennard. He got 16.
Wow.
So that's the problem right there. Like, bro, you scoring points, but man, you can't do it all by yourself. You got to spread that ball around.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta get that shit together out here, man. They're gonna be able to do it. I got faith in them boys. It's gonna be a good season. East, West, you know. It's still early, so even teams like the Warriors, and I don't think that they just leap shoulders ahead of everybody. Utah, you know, you really don't know who's who right now. You really don't. What happened? You really don't know who's who right now. What you saying, Uncle Vine?
No, I was trying to hear what you said. I can't hear you on this phone, man. I'm upstairs fighting my reception coming in bed. It'd be like an echo. I get that echo. That's what I'm getting, that echo.
That's cool.
Don't worry about the flight. My fault, man. I'll get my Wi-Fi going right, man. Like you said, I should take my ass downstairs by the box.
That's what you do.
What did you say though, Flight? What did you say though, Flight?
No, I said that's what you got to do to get the shit running. What you think will happen with Lonzo? What you think will happen with the Bulls and the Utah Jazz?
Hey, look here. I see the Utah Giants winning a lot of. I'm gonna tell you one thing about the Giants. I'm not really surprised because they did the same thing last year. But then the only thing that messed them up when they lost Donovan Mitchell and in the playoffs things. You know what I'm saying? That was kind of like messed up. But I think they're gonna be winning some games. Yeah, they're not
Right.
to win over there. Do got a lot of talent. They team pretty good. You know, Conley ain't you know he ain't no punk. You know, that was like I be saying before about them veterans flight. You can't be good. You can't fly. They know how to win. Well, they give you a hard game. You know, it's like a fighter. A good fighter will give you a hard fight. A bum will won't give you
Yeah, I'm lying about
so
that.
just I think you talking be good. Bulls, like I said, the Bulls too, and they led by good veterans. So I think they're gonna be good too. I think they're gonna be right there holding it in their spot. You know, if they got to be third in the conference in the East, then they be third. If they got to be sixth, they'll be sixth. They'll be in the race. All they do is be in the race.
Well, shout out to
Sometimes
Thunder.
you
He
don't want to
said
be
the
in certain
Bulls lost
positions
the
where you have
tape.
to play the
What'd you say?
yeah. I
Say,
think they're
say,
gonna be.
say what you said one more time.
No, I said I think they're gonna be all right. I think the Bulls gonna be fine, Mike. I think the Bulls gonna be fine. Utah gonna Bulls gonna be fine. I wonder what your boy and them out that they're gonna do in LA. What you think they gonna do, Flight? And they ain't talk about the Clippers.
You talking about the Lakers?
Lakers
It
look
don't
good
look
right
good for
now.
them. Did they lose today? Yeah,
Nah,
the
they still
Lakers.
playing.
Didn't they lose today?
I don't
Nah, they
know.
still playing.
Are they winning?
Yeah, they playing
Yeah, they
right
just
now.
took the lead recently. I'm
Hey
tired of these
man,
games being close though. That's the issue.
hey, the Bulls may lose this game against the Jazz, bro. Because if you look over the last several, last year, I think the year before, bro, they didn't lost all their games when they matched up with the Jazz, bro. They lost every single game in the past 2 years. So if they pull this one out, big up to the Bulls, bro. They got the team. They know they got to slow
Hey,
Mitchell down
Paul dropped 42.
and still lost. How you do that, bro? Who that, Nico?
Yeah, that's
Hey,
crazy.
but you see, man, that this dude scored 42 points, bro, but nobody else on the team scoring. Only other person in double digits
Yeah,
is Luke Kennard. Like you
I
can't win like
thought
that, man.
I thought Reggie Jackson would have did a little something, but I guess not.
Yeah, I'm here.
Reggie Jackson straight sold.
You said he sold?
Yeah, he sold for sure.
Well, it's
He not
80,
providing nothing. You
85,
giving him
88,
8
right?
points a game.
I see Carmelo Anthony out there.
Oh yeah. 85-90 Lakers Cavs. And Russ out here trying to eat.
Westbrook hitting that
Damn.
backboard shot.
Dwight Howard just got his shit smacked. Bro, they better stop trying Jared Allen like this, bro. He's an elite rim protector. He will win a DPOY, bro. That's gonna happen. It's not a better interior center than Jared Allen in the NBA. Fuck Rudy Gobert.
Bro, Rudy Gobert is like, I don't like that dude.
Wow.
Cause bro, he been stealing awards.
He got no offense, bro. He kind of soft, man.
Usually Jared Allen just swatted this nigga Dwight Howard shit.
I told you it's not a better interior defender.
Hey, you. Hey, who's that? Rico? Hey, you like Allen over what's the dude Williams, the one that played for Knicks. Rico.
Hell
Nico?
yeah. Yeah,
What
that's
Williams?
Nico. Yeah.
You talking
Hell
about Mitchell
yeah.
Robinson? Who told who's Williams?
Yeah, yeah, bro,
Yeah, Mitchell
hell yeah.
Robinson. I said
He
Williams,
cool,
Robinson.
but No, I understood who because Flight
I
always
like.
talking about him.
Jared Allen, I don't know. I'll tell you what. Me personally, Mitchell Robinson. Let me say, nah, he's a better defender. Jared Allen, damn, he defended the shit out of
How many? Jared Allen got more bodies than Jared. I'm gonna say than Mitchell Robinson. Jared
Yeah,
Allen and blocked everybody's favorite player.
yeah.
And whooped ass.
Jared Allen is a better defender. I think Mitchell Robinson. Who think's better offensively? Mitchell Robinson. He not no offensive player either.
Well, no, you know,
I've seen Jared hit a three.
No, you ain't.
I've seen Jared step out, hit jump shots. He catch lobs. He got a little post game. He just do what the team need. But as far as defense, that's something he makes sure he bring every night. I don't really see nobody ever going at Jared Allen. Like Rudy Gobert, I've seen Jokic whoop his ass multiple times. Even though Jokic is Jokic, I understand that. But Jokic whooped that ass on the inside. He ain't out there shooting threes. He come on the inside and give you all these good moves at the slowest pace.
Hey, how many points Melo got?
Go ahead.
Jokic do that to everybody.
How many points Melo got?
Jared Allen to get with him.
Jokic
let me see. Hold on real quick.
This dude out here.
Wait, who you asked about?
This dude Russ out here like he crip walking and stuff. Like, bro, play ball. What you doing?
Well,
He trying to be cool. You know, he got to. Yeah, he trying to be cool. All right, who points was you asking for?
Melo.
Oh, let me check Melo real quick. Damn, internet, can you load, bitch? All right, here we go.
Yeah, got that McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Before I look, I'm pretty sure he got like 9. Nah, low key, I'm on data right now.
Wow.
All right. Melo he got 15, surprisingly.
Oh wow, what's his he's efficient though? What's his
Carmelo Anthony or Melo?
Carmelo Anthony. What is percentages looking like?
Yeah, you're right. We should have been calling him Carmelo. That's I appreciate that.
No, man, it don't matter. Melo, my bad. You right, Melo. My bad. I just get it. You right. You had the right Melo.
That's Carmelo.
No, that's Melo.
Hey, he got the Melo today, bro. The way LaMelo been playing the last 2 games.
Well,
Carmelo got the Melo.
Melo doing this thing.
Hey, yo, come on!
I gotta check his percentage. I was just looking on the on Google type shit. I always have like all the games up for the quick stats. Bro, LeBron trying his best to show me he not old. All right, let me check the stats real quick. Box score. Melo got he is efficient, 6 and 9.
Yeah, it's efficient.
That's what we need out of him. Russ is 8 for 13. Let's give him credit for being efficient tonight.
I was over the back, man. They got to call these things, bro. Mark.
Also, Evan Mobley is whooping ass. I don't know who Evan Mobley is, but he came out here to whoop ass.
Dude, LeBron beard like he pasted it on.
That's facts. Reeves, put the ball up, bro.
This guy LeBron looking around when that's his fuck up.
He always do that, bro.
Yeah, LeBron.
Now he gotta see who he can blame it on.
Hey, you looking at Kuzma. He looking at Kuzma. Kuzma's not even there no more.
Right, nigga, that was your fault.
Right.
Now, LeBron is the king of shifting blame.
Wow,
that was a travel, but shoot that, man. Okay. It's an air ball.
They got this dude Darius Garland out here looking like he just a prowler.
What is this dude? What's this dude's name, man? You can't be let Melo.
Evan Mobley out here whooping ass.
Is that Evan Mobley, bro? Nah,
let Melo. Austin Reeves.
Shots, bro.
Austin
Reeves. Shit. Vogel. Hey, this took the lead.
Vogel always look clueless, bro. Like he don't know what's going on.
Fucking what's that dude? Darius Garland, big 3.
Okay, Melo with the defense. Let's go.
LeBron, do your pointless step back. Hey, LeBron got the most pointless step back in the league. He'll already be wide open and still do it.
Wow. So he got to get in his stance.
Dude,
It's like a Darius Garland out here. I'm telling you.
Shout out to Carmelo, big three.
Melo hit a
Carmelo
three.
whooping ass right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
you ahead of me. Hold on, let me try to.
Yeah, TV
fast. LA, baby.
Bro, how you on data and you ahead of me, bro? What's going on?
Hey, LeBron just took a dumbass shot, bro. He probably got like 30 shots tonight. Sit your old ass down. Let somebody eat. This man trying to be 40 with 30 shots for no reason.
Man, Bronny trying to lose to his own team? What you mean?
Russ playing good tonight.
Because Bron was up there slapping him like to get that brother in order, man.
Let me see.
Yo, LeBron always looking for
AD kind of ass cheeks. Yeah, he better know it ain't happening. Oh yeah, shout out James Harden for having a good game tonight or today. I should say.
What he dropped? What was his
I know
stat
it was
line?
like 29 or something. Let me check. Let me double check.
He must have been
He
getting the
had a pretty good game. So that's the reason. That's why he would score a lot. All right,
bro. I guarantee you got to the foul line.
See, I'm bringing it up. Bro, James Harden got moves, man. He's just fat right now.
Shout out.
All right, let me see. Harden had 29.
How many? What was his foul line look like?
Let me see. Hold on. Am I reading that right? This nigga took 19 free throws.
I told you, man. I told you, bro. I told you, man. Come on, bro.
I had to squint. Even though I got 20/20, I wasn't quite sure.
This man took 19 free throws?
16 of 19.
Bro, how you take 19 free throws, bro? He must have I gotta go back and watch this game. I'm gonna have to
slid a little money into one of the refs' pockets.
Right, I might have to watch that maybe Sunday, bro. I gotta catch a flight on Sunday and might just watch it while I'm at the airport. Bro, 19 times, bro?
Yeah, just type in James Harden highlights. All you gonna see is free throws.
Right, they're not gonna show the free throws though.
Then they ain't gonna have no highlights. They gonna have to put those in there.
Yeah, that's crazy,
bro. That's my brain is being attacked from reading that.
Yeah, because he only shot 11 shots. Bro, he only shot 11 shots.
That is wild.
That's 11 shots.
Let me see.
He shot 11 shots and he shot 19 free throws.
Luka had 16. He been playing ass lately. Jokic had 11, but he had 16 boards, 8 assists, bro. That's a true journeyman as far as a big man. He gonna go all across the court and do everything he needs to.
What Porzingis have?
Oh, he was hurt.
Oh, Porzingis hurt again?
He always got something up with him.
Bro,
I don't think it's nothing serious, but
if it ain't serious, bro, he should have been on the court.
They might be load managing him. You never know.
Chip this dude out, man.
Hey, somebody need to tell Colin Sexton he not a shooter. I don't think he realized that.
No, don't tell him. Let him lose his game first.
And Darius Garland need to realize that he not Steph Curry. Step in a little bit. Darius Garland trying to pull from 30 every play. Oh shit, Jared Allen getting back in. LeBron better score before he get back in. Hey, LeBron ain't getting that paint no more. And when Jared Allen in the paint, LeBron take threes. When he out the game, then he drive. Even AD don't score. Let's be real. Jared Allen took AD out the game. He ain't even trying nothing.
No, that's what she did.
Shit, I'm watching it. AD ain't tried nothing tonight.
Hey, who's the Windy City, right? Who they got? They don't got no good forwards down there. No power forwards down there they can bring up.
Damn, are they even playing or practicing yet? LeBron's got a nice little stop on Jared though. He always trying to be sneaky with these blocks. Oh, he pulled it. Oh, he missed though. And LeBron low-key been ass on them logo shots for the past 2 years. First year with the Lakers, he was on point.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Shout out to Avery Bradley.
Well, he nice. You like him?
Well, he just hit a shot. We up 9 now. He tried to ditch us. And respectfully, he didn't want to risk his child with COVID.
Who's that?
But we needed you. Well, we didn't. We still won anyway. Avery Bradley. He better be thankful LeBron gave him a home again. It would have been over for him. And that's why people be trying to it's a love-hate relationship with LeBron. He got the power, but he do help certain people.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
Avery
game
can
gonna come
go
down to the
anywhere he
wire though.
wants to and play for anybody he wants to. I'm telling you, and get time. So I don't agree with that statement.
Shit, the Warriors just got rid of him.
And
I mean, they'll bring him in.
All
Yeah,
right, man.
because
I'm
he
out
do
here
play,
play.
aggressive
All right,
defense.
all right, T.
RT Sam.
I respect to the panel.
Warriors going young.
For sure. Well,
what you mean?
I mean,
So
to an
we
extent.
played everybody?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, explain that real quick.
Uncle Von, you there?
Oh shit, I
You
think
talking to me, Flight?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
said
I am.
explain.
All right, what did you say? Say it again.
He said to explain what you just said.
Oh, yeah. Explain that, like the Warriors going young, because I see a lot of vets on
No,
their
what I'm
team
saying,
too.
what I'm saying is what I'm saying, what I said about. He said the Warriors got rid of him. I said the reason why the
Yeah.
Warriors got rid of him because they going young in their backcourt. Look at they got Thompson and they got Dude. You understand me? If Bradley ain't he gonna be taking up too much time, and they got another dude. What his name? Paul, whatever his name is. He coming on like it ain't nothing. So if Bradley gonna be getting up enough time, it would be wise for him to go out there. But he go out there, he get out there and get some time, man. I'm telling you, man. For real, I don't understand what you just said. I'm still trying to catch up with what you just said about Avery Bradley. I didn't get that one. That just flew past me. So I mean, you should be explaining that shit, not me explaining to you how good this man is. You already know. You sound like he
Well, yeah,
washed up. I don't understand. Explain that.
he is a little washed right
You
now.
said they
A
Golden
little bit.
State got rid of him. I just told you why Golden State got rid of him. Go ahead. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, I think he a little washed though. No, it's fine. I think he a little washed because his defensive efficiency isn't what it used to be. He don't
Well,
get
you
the
said
steals. He don't get the certain blocks anymore. Yeah, I'm not saying he's bad. He's still better than most guards at defense. But like teams right
he's
now
not getting the
aren't really looking
time.
for.
The time.
So what do you mean, like just the play time? Is that what you mean by that?
The playing time. He's not. Well, thank you. He's not getting the playing time. That's the difference. When he was out there, when he was out there with LeBron before, he was getting a lot of playing time. You understand me? And then it came down to the whole and everything. The what's the name? The COVID thing and everything else. You know what I'm saying? That took a different thing. But then at that time, he was playing good. So I guess what you saying is from 2 years ago to now, he took a very big decline. I don't agree with that.
Well, not a real decline, but like his value hasn't increased. I would say it's a slight decrease to where
Yeah.
teams aren't like, shit, we got to bring Avery Bradley in right now.
Right.
But like I'm saying, LeBron brought him back to a winning
In
organization.
the playoff,
He ain't trying to go play for no trash ass team.
in the playoffs, in the playoffs, brother. In the play, understand this right now. Okay, I understand you. I don't want to be make it seem like I'm cutting you off, but I'm not though. Well, in the
No, you good.
playoffs, they wouldn't be sitting up there saying, "Man, let's bring this man in." You say, "Boy, I'm telling you." There you go. There you go. You know, yeah, right. Yeah, in the playoffs, they be at the doorstep
Yeah, that's a good
because it
point.
don't take
I'll
him
be
long to
honest. I haven't thought
get in
about
because
playoffs yet.
he's an ex, he's an experienced veteran.
Yeah.
Yep,
Who's an experienced veteran?
I think Avery Bradley.
Good play, LeBron. Oh man. Yeah, this is a good win for us. I'm calling it already. This is a dub.
You're a Laker fan, right?
Yeah, this is a dub. He just cooked up Jared Allen. You know, every time he get a big man on, he
Oh,
try to do some saucy stuff.
hey,
My bad. Go ahead,
hey,
man.
Flight. I was on I'm sorry. Thank you. Hey, Flight. I was on HJ show tonight, right? And we was talking. Flight. He had brought back up again about. Remember how dude was talking about how Michael Jordan was weak and all that other stuff, and AJ went off about it. And this is what I did too. I said, HJ, look here. I'm saying I be capping, man, when I be coming here and saying, LeBron James is the best player ever seen in a pair of Jordans. You understand me? But look, I be just be capping, man. Look, I know Michael Jordan is the coldest player that ever played this game, man. For real, I ain't lost my sanity or nothing like that. I ain't stupid. I just be fucking with them niggas. They be doing that. And AJ, boy, he started laughing like,
Yeah, I'm looking
he
at
was
him
serious
now.
about
I
that. He
didn't
was
know
like,
he was lying tonight.
Melo, big three.
I
Oh
didn't hear
yeah,
you
this
said it.
GG.
I
Oh
saw.
yeah, my bad.
I'm looking
Probably
at the
let a good
live
shot.
now. That's what I did. I didn't even
Oh
know
yeah,
he
did
went
you?
live
You
tonight.
is?
Yeah, I'm looking at him.
Yeah,
I see when you came in the room. You
yeah.
came in towards the end.
Right. I always come in towards the end. I'll be fucking programs. Matter of fact, I'm tell you, Flight, man, I'm gonna tell you, I be on everybody's shit, man. A lot of times I'll be saying them because everybody ain't cool with me.
Mm-hmm.
But I look at this shit anyway. I ain't
Yeah,
like that, man. Ain't no funny nigga like that, man.
Right.
Except for that old lame ass motherfucker that I choose not to even talk about. I don't fuck with him on a good day.
Right.
Hey, I see FYF came through today, huh, Flight?
Yeah, FYF stopped there. Shout out to FYF.
Oh yeah, salute to him. He allowed me on yesterday. They was talking about some crazy shit.
Yeah, what the hell they was talking about over there?
Like, they was talking about Lonzo performance, but then it just became not even a roast session about Lonzo. They was talking about somebody in there. I came in at a different time. I guess most of the basketball was over. They started roasting some nigga in the army. That shit was funny. That went on for like 30 minutes.
Right.
But I guess he also stood on that 10, 6, and 6. But I almost felt like, damn, he might get 10, 6, and 6 this season. But I don't want to believe that, man. My spirit say, please don't let Lonzo Ball get 10, 6, and 6. I can't handle that, man. I ain't
That'd
going
be on this
for it.
business. He ain't gonna be no all-star getting that kind of numbers. You know what I'm saying? If they winning, it's a different
Really?
thing. I wouldn't even say it's a different thing. Them ain't all-star numbers.
He gonna be
I don't
alright,
care what
y'all.
they winning.
Hey, LeBron just put the dagger in. It's over.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, for sure.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like, I don't know what Lonzo is trying to accomplish right now. Even though we still early in the season, sometimes I just want to see him want it. Like, I want to see a look in his eye that Lonzo Ball is not here to play around with nobody. Like that disinterested look.
Stay tuned. You'll
That
see it.
make me disinterested. Yeah, I want to see it. But that's why I said earlier that parents got to be at the game, or somebody got to talk shit. I'm waiting to see which one gonna happen first. Well, the parents already came and he had his best game, but what I'm saying is, as far as what changing for the rest of the season.
Right.
Either that'll start. Hey, either that'll start losing some games.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, once they really start losing, it ain't no more comfort. You came here to lose? Hell no. So you're right on that. I ain't gonna front. I still need the family to show up more. If I can get a triple double just from pops and mom coming through, shit, I'm gonna need y'all at 35 games minimum.
Yeah,
I,
good thing it only been a week since the NBA been going. It's been only 5 games. They only played 5 games. How many games they showed up to? 2.
they showed up to one of Melo's and one of Lonzo's.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
to be real with you, I've been thinking that lately for this reason. He said his mom and pop came to every game from kid all the way to UCLA, and even in for the Lakers here and there.
Yeah.
But that's when Melo and Jello start doing their shit, so they had to be other places. But he always have his best game. Hey, good
Hey.
shot, Carmelo. He always have his best game with the family there.
Well, I
Hey,
tell
Fly,
you
you might be
what,
right. Carmelo
he
might not
made
be
that
washed.
decision when he took his ass out.
He never was.
He washed on the low, but I don't know, man. Sometimes he look good. My bad, Vern. You keep going. My bad.
No. I ain't gonna even say that. What I was gonna say, I ain't gonna say it anyway. I'm saying that's the decision he made, so he gonna stick to a decision. He gonna stick to his guns. Lonzo is a player that sticks to his guns. So we'll see what he gonna do. Cause I remember. I remember when I was watching earlier. Somebody had made a statement. Said if like I said, if he gonna play that shit out there in Chicago like that, he should have stayed his ass over there with his brothers. And I agree with that statement, but
That's
I
a
don't want
fact.
to agree with that statement right now because I know one thing about Zoe. He can do a whole lot better than what he been doing, than what he doing now. But they winning though, so I mean, what you want to do? They winning. They way
And
over
it's
500.
yeah, they top seed. But that's why I'm always gonna ask: is Lonzo Ball best basketball with his brothers? Hell yeah to me. But he want to create a bit of his own legacy. I respect that. But I don't want to like come off as brainwashed by LeVar, but I do genuinely think they can win a lot of championships together. They just play too fast, the IQ too crazy, the defense on point. They do everything you need to win a game. That's why I wanted to see it. But it looks like I'm gonna have to be closer to 30 by the time I get my chance. But I don't know. I've been waiting for it,
Hey,
man.
okay,
Everything lined
okay,
up for it to happen.
yo, hey, look here. When Lonzo had made that decision, before Lonzo had made that decision where he was gonna go, right? Before he did all that, before his
Yeah.
basketball team did all that, what did you think he was going? What did you think he was gonna do? What
Well,
did you think he
I'm
was
gonna be honest, because
gonna go?
I was
Besides the
following the
Lakers,
stories. They kept
besides the Lakers.
Yeah, they brought up Lakers, but they kept saying Chicago, and I had seen a little challenge. Whatever challenge they was doing, I seen Dwight Howard just hit a three, but whatever challenge they had where Zach LaVine tagged Lonzo Ball was something on social media. He was saying I challenge Lonzo Ball to do this and that, and basically begging for him to come to Chicago type shit. And I'm like, shit,
Right.
Lonzo take that
I
kind of
saw
shit
that.
seriously. Yeah.
I saw that.
So that kind of stuff matters to Lonzo. They showed
I
interest,
already know.
and yeah, so that made me think like, fuck, he might really consider Chicago. But I kept saying, bro, his best basketball come with the brothers. If he come through, Jello for sure getting signed. So I ain't gonna front. I just kept saying Charlotte, but I had no clue. If I'm being real with you, I ain't gonna front. I was shocked when they said he signed with the Bulls 2 seconds into
Oh
free
yeah.
agency. I was in pain. I was in pain. I'm like, fuck it,
Yeah.
man. I guess he gonna
I was
hoop.
shocked also, bro. Yeah. Yeah.
They winning though, so I
The
can't hate
shock is
on it.
one of them. You can call it shock, but I was fucked up.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. But like I
for
said,
real,
it's
man.
to a certain extent, it turned out to be a to a certain extent, to a certain extent, it turns out to be a blessing in disguise because he has a chance to lead a veteran-led team to the championship. His own, to a certain
Yeah,
extent, veteran-led team. You understand me? Because
yeah, for sure.
the way it seemed, when it started getting bad for him, all the blame is gonna fall on Zoe. The first one that's gonna get it is Zoe. I noticed that
That's a
right now in
fact.
the social media thing.
Because they're always gonna look
Yeah,
at his point total.
they
Like
they
right
got Zach
now,
Levine in
look,
there.
if we
Right,
lived
right.
in the early 2000s or the 90s, his point total would be all right. But now we in the modern era of point guards have to score at least double digits nowadays. At least.
Facts.
Right.
So when he come in and drop a 6 point, in a loss, hell yeah, they're gonna put it on Lonzo. I'm like, where was you at? You out here for 33 minutes. What you doing?
Nothing.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, Lakers won though. Shout out to them. Let me
Oh
see how
well.
much Carmelo had.
Heavy is the head that wear the crown, my brother.
Yeah, I want to see Lonzo do well, man. I almost like it's too much. Like, what can I say? Like, as a fan, and we know his potential, bro. When we come out here and see that kind of stuff, like, how can we really defend it? I'll be thinking about it because I've been having arguments about Lonzo for years now, and I never really had much to say other than the coach was doing this and that and this and that. But now, like this year, I can't use that no more. Like like he really gonna have to put up or shut up. And if he play that average ass basketball for more than half the year, then well, I don't know what I could think after that. So I'm looking forward to greatness, but I just don't know. And LeVar said he unpredictable,
Yeah.
and I don't know what the fuck to think with him.
Yeah, at least the Lakers made it out. You said Carmelo had 21. He had 21.
24.
Mm. Melo know he gonna show off for LeBron.
Brown had 26. Russ had 19. I don't know who the fuck Evan Mobley is, but he had 23 for the
Oh,
Cavs.
I think he was second year playing.
Like, who was that? But I guess he been hooping lately. There's a lot of good games tonight.
Yeah, tonight was.
And I was gonna say, I think we didn't figure it out how to stop Luka Doncic. Oh, 1 second. Russ got an interview. Hold on. Let me see what he's talking about. My bad. I don't want no copyright. Let me mute it.
What?
So basically, all he's talking about is spacing, and when they get out and run, it's gonna be hard for people to beat them, which is facts though. Like the Lakers literally won a championship in the bubble by playing fast. Well, in 80 in the half court. In the half court, it was all 80, LeBron here and there, and then fast break. So if they could do that, they got a good chance of winning the championship. But I just don't know with the Warriors, man. I'm not ever in my life gonna count Klay Thompson up. It's not happening. But I'm more worried about how these Bulls gonna bounce back. They played the Jazz, right? Let me see. Let me see the last Jazz game real quick. All right, so they played the Rockets. I ain't gonna take that win. So they beat the Nuggets. We're gonna forget they played the Rockets. My bad, I got a phone call.
Yeah,
Yeah, they look like a well-oiled machine.
Who? The Lakers?
Not a Jazz. Now the Lakers still coming together. Basically, it boils down to Russ talking about, they need the spacing. That's what they're trying to figure out. So I see Russ coming down the baseline more, doing a lot more cutting, backdoor type shit. Which, if you can get up there, get these dunks that we know you can do, that's gonna help out a lot. But I was
Right.
talking about the Utah Jazz because I'm worried about these Bulls. I want to know how they gonna bounce back. And
Because
shit,
they
I'm gonna
have
keep it
to.
real with you. If Lonzo Ball don't come out here and take advantage of Mike Conley, I ain't gonna front. I might not watch basketball for a couple of days.
Why?
It's gonna be an overload. Like sometimes I gotta decompress, man. I already just watched Lonzo stink it up last night, then watch LaMelo Ball be ass today. Like it's overwhelming, bro. I'm really invested in these human beings. Like it's different. Like I don't just watch them. I really want them to be great. Like I see their jerseys and rafters. I see greatness from each one of them, even Jello. But when they come out here and deliver these goose eggs, and it's not always their fault either, bro. It's always some weird shit. Borrego had Melo being Lonzo Jr. He brought the ball up the court. Plumlee was waiting for it. Passed to Plumlee. He ran off to the corner. Didn't get no corner shots or nothing. I'm not that's the most uninteresting basketball that you could ever watch.
Well, you're right about that.
Especially, who we here for, man. So
Yeah. That was a fucked up
that's about it.
situation.
Yeah, that was terrible. Like I ain't gonna front. Like if they do that shit next game, I'm gonna have to write a letter.
Yeah,
They might not get it, but hey, they gonna get a letter for sure.
what you
We're
gonna
gonna have to
say?
have. We're gonna. Why is LaMelo Ball passing and running to the corner? Like it's just some simple shit. Like we need real questions to be answered here. We have the best playmaker on the team and the second best scorer bringing the ball up the court, standing in the corner. What is that? I don't see that in basketball. Like that only happens to the Ball brothers. I don't see that shit from nobody else.
Yeah,
Davion
why?
Mitchell ain't got to deal with that shit. What?
Yeah, why is that?
Yeah, that's why when T Sam brought that up earlier, I really that's a good ass question. Why does it happen to them? Like, because we not overrating their abilities to play make. We see that shit with our own eyes. But why is it the teams that they go to and they play on treat them like some subpar average ass players? Like I almost feel like I brought up before, like somebody said, how do you coach the starting five to win the next game or something like that? I said it's hard to coach what Lonzo is. The brain that he has is almost like you got to let him play. Like you almost ain't got to tell him shit. He just gonna know what to do. And that's same with Melo. But I feel like because they had that kind of mindset, they not playing the same game everybody playing. That's why I said earlier, I think they on different frequencies and vibrations. They not playing the same game of basketball. They know how to, but they shit completely different. It's wired different. So that's why I always bring up their best basketball together. Once they three frequencies link together and they form that spiritual basketball triangle, they
Yeah.
gonna play some basketball professionally we never seen in our entire lives.
You think?
For sure. I've never seen it in my life, bro.
Yeah,
They got me more interested. Oh, go ahead, Vern. My bad.
I agree with you because of the fact that with Lonzo the same way it is with Melo, even with Jello too. See, it's gonna be hard with Jello too. It's gonna be hard to keep Jello out because he know what he's doing. It's gonna be hard to keep Lonzo out because he know what he's doing. You can see that in them. They know what they're doing. You understand me? And that's called experience, man. So
Yeah.
it ain't gonna be hard for them to be on somebody's team or be running someone's team, especially Melo, especially LaMelo. So, man,
Yeah,
that's
like
like,
the basketball acumen is it's too hard.
oh yeah, most
Yeah, it's too high, man. They're gonna get their shit together. Lonzo and LaMelo. Like I said, it's sometimes bigger than just them. You know, it's a lot of politics.
But when we gonna get that superstar treatment for them? I'm tired of all these new players coming in. They just get the keys immediately. John Morant came in this bitch. They let him take 30 shots from day one, 35 minutes a game.
Right.
What's going on with the Ball
And if
brothers?
and look here, and looking at the ass and look at the end results of it, it looked like they did a good job by letting me do that. He acting a dang fool right now, ain't he?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But when we going when people say unleash Zoe, that's what I want to see. Unleash him. Don't come in here and make him run some fucking like it's almost like coming to practice for him. Set up the team, do this and that. Like no, let Zoe come out here and play some fucking basketball. He ain't playing basketball, passing the ball and standing in the corner. Like he's not contributing. Like I want to see these dudes go out there and play basketball. I'm trying to think who else came in and they just got the keys immediately on some weird shit. Bro, even let's say even Duarte for Indiana, right? They letting him. He got a green light. Tyler Hero came in, green light. Shit. Who else? It's a lot of players. Trust me. They ain't coming to my mind immediately. Shit. Even Zion. I don't want to like compare him, especially to Zion, because he is a force of nature. But he came through, green light. Oh yeah, Anthony Edwards came in, fucking green light. It's just a lot of players. I ain't gonna name all of them. I don't got the willpower to do all that. But they come in, they just get the keys to every franchise, and they do shit. And for some strange, let's say the Rockets, all the young dudes on the Rockets, they got the green light. You don't see Jalen Green coming out here playing for 4 minutes and then getting put on the bench and coming back in the next quarter. That shit only happens to Melo and Zoe, and even Jello. Shit, I'm still pissed at the summer league. I'm sorry, I thought about that. That's how pissed I am. This dude came in, played about 4 minutes, hooped, and they put him right back on the bench. What the fuck is that? I don't understand.
Right.
It's politics, but I still don't. I don't understand what politics those are. I gotta, reach another level of mental state to get that.
Well, they gotta get their shit together over there.
Yeah, but I'm exhausted now. I'm still defeated. The Hornets got me fucked up with that game I watched today.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Let me see. I do want to know what Vern think about that though, real quick.
Uncle Vern, you still here? There you go.
Oh yeah, I'm still here, Flight.
Yeah, I
I'm
just
still
want to know
here.
what you think
I ain't
about
going
the
nowhere.
minute situation and the way that they get treated. Like, I don't understand what that is.
It go right back with they go back right with LaMelo again when dude was doing that Baroga, whatever his name is, was doing that shit before. You understand me? Giving them less minutes, especially come down to the end of the game because he said Melo can't play no defense. Want to make it seem like Melo couldn't play no defense, but it seemed like I thought they had a talk with dude Borrego. You understand me? When he got extended on his time with them, that he gonna let Melo go. But I guess they didn't have that talk. I thought they had that talk. And I thought they was ready to let Melo go. And it looked like they ain't ready to let Melo go. And that seemed like that's front office. You understand?
Right.
They let him go game
Yeah.
one though. Like, what the fuck changed?
Yeah.
I watched Melo cook
Okay.
back to back, and then the game against the Celtics, we brought that up. He took a couple threes late in the game. He hit one, and then he missed the next one. And then from that game, the next couple games, he just been playing in the corner. Like, I don't get that. Like, is he not allowed to make mistakes? Or why do we, like, ain't no fucking way I should be seeing Miles Bridges get prioritized over LaMelo Ball. Ain't no way.
No. Coaches be doing that, you know what I'm saying? Take away your time because they don't like your production on the court. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the wise thing to be doing that ain't the wise thing to be doing with Melo like that.
Wow, well, we playing
Especially for
game.
Melo. His job could be gone next year at the end of the season. Especially if they don't do good in the playoffs. or even make the playoffs.
I mean, they lost the past 2 games though. That's the problem. The games where Melo been in the corner, L's. My bad. Let me check Hornets real quick. Let me make sure I'm on point with what I'm saying. All right, yeah, they got 2 losses. So that's Celtics and Heat. All right, my bad. Yeah, they beat the Magic, but that was different because Bridges did have an amazing game that game. Damn, Melo played 24 minutes that game, bro. What is that? They had How is Cody Martin coming off the bench and getting 30 minutes? He's not a world beater. He ain't coming in whooping ass. But he coming in and getting 30 minutes.
It's crazy.
I'm just not looking at this. I didn't look at that game.
Real crazy.
And then the next game, Melo, he got 30 minutes, but I watched it. That's me watching physically, my own eyes live because it came on the TV. And LaMelo Ball got minutes, but he brought the ball up the court. He either handed it to Hayward, Bridges, or Plumlee. So I don't get that. Nigga had 6, 6, and 5 today. And they talking about us running the offense. Bro, come on now. I'm about to write that letter, man. But yeah, I'm good on that. I'm probably finna. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some shit though.
It's crazy, man.
Well, shit. Hey, I appreciate y'all having me.
What you saying? Wow, you say you about to slide?
Yeah, I'm about to do something because I got a little energy right now. I need to get it off.
Yeah.
I probably gonna work out. I told you that motivated me. I appreciate that, man. Like y'all just changing my life, my confidence in many ways. Even if niggas talk shit and make jokes, like that's not the point. The fact is, we here having productive conversation. The conversations don't end with people just talking about how trash people are. We actually talk about how things need to get better, why they need to get better, and it's a process.
Yeah.
So
and
just even that kind of mindset.
We all kind of get to know a little bit about each other.
Yeah. And the kind of this person I am, this not just a personality. That's why I don't really get into that many arguments with people because I'm not putting on a character or a side of myself. This is actually how I am.
Right.
Like if I was putting on a character, I'd be arguing back and forth with many people. But even with Pope, yeah, like when we was getting into it earlier, like. If I was putting on a character, we would have really went back and forth, and it would have been something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but some WWE shit.
Yeah, like I keep thinking, like maybe I do need to add some sort of like character though. Like, I be too human sometimes,
especially on this show.
I ain't gonna front. I got a Kyle Kuzma character, but that's different though. Like I'm gonna need to. I'm gonna have to think of something though, because this still all new to me.
Hey man, I like you, Nico. Pause. It's like I like you on the panel. You're a guy who I look forward to seeing when you jump in the panel. Nico,
I appreciate that, man.
Let's go. I appreciate you.
I do appreciate that for real.
Coming to the show every day and choosing to listen to us, man. It means a lot, man. This channel, it means a lot to me, man. It's my heart and my soul, man. I put a lot into this, man.
And I noticed that. I pay attention to it. Like I don't hear you try to control things enough for me to think it's a heavy agenda behind it.
No, it's not.
Like when I see other channels and they censor people, and I ain't just talking about that channel. I'm just saying in general, any sports channel where they have a controlled environment.
Yeah,
that let me know that they trying to produce a specific something.
No,
you allow the shit to get wild.
Yeah,
like
sometimes I be getting calls saying it's getting too wild.
Yeah, it get wild.
Every time motherfuckers call me, yo, Flight, are you on your stream? I'm like, huh? What?
Yeah, Oh, it got dudes ready to try to link up IRL. Like, bro, like it ain't that serious, B. We all just talking basketball. But I respect that because it's allowing people to be themselves. Like, I ain't gonna front. I knew about Juju because of the other channel, so I seen him there first.
Right.
So he wasn't as 100% as I see him here because I could tell that it's a certain agenda to keep him tame. But that's not a real issue. What I'm saying is when he came here and he was wild, that first day he came back, like that brought an energy and a character that I know excites people. Even if it's shit talk or shitting on Lonzo type shit, like that made me want to start having conversations with him more because I know he gonna come with something witty. It's not gonna always be emotionally filled, like, but it's also gonna be a little facts behind it. Like I like that kind of shit.
But he started here first before he went to the other show.
Yeah. And that's what I was getting the backstories because I came in some months ago, but I wasn't at the beginning of all this shit.
Right.
So, I'm trying to fill in the blanks and see how everything happened. And
he's a young, talented kid, man. Just want to see guys do their thing,
Yeah, and that's why I interjected that day and I said, Flight, he don't talk like he trying to make people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not his energy. Like if somebody ever said Flight made something this and that, let's talk about his specific brand and what he doing.
Right.
But I've heard you mention before it being a conduit and allowing people to come on this platform and build themselves. Even me. If I take one or two people here and there that want to hear me talk about something, that's something I appreciate because it don't have to happen at all.
Right.
I could just be watching this Lakers game by myself.
Yeah, and we got access to a couple of people. We get a couple of people watch us every night. I don't know if you check out.
That's facts. That I'm bringing up the BBB Marcus situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that touched my spirit when when he said he was gonna send Lonzo that text. Let me
tell y'all something, man. It's gonna happen. You understand? It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Y'all just better make sure y'all hear when it go down. Because look, I'm telling you now, God telling me LeVar coming on this panel. Now I just don't know when. You understand? I don't know who's gonna be on it when it happens. Yeah. Lonzo, he gonna get on this show. I don't know when. I don't know. We closer than you think. So
yeah.
But it mean a lot to me. Like even like the LeVar situation, like getting an interview, like talking to her. This shit mean a lot to me, yo. I ain't gonna lie. When I talked to LeVar after I got off the phone with LeVar, man, I met him with I think like during the Drew League shit. Like I didn't meet him, but Dex was able to line up and get us on the phone, and that's why.
You know what? Let me interject real quick because I want to say I seen you before I knew what you was doing here. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't into all this coming on panels and talking and all that type shit, but I seen your interview because at that point in time, even still here and there, every day I wake up, I'm like Lonzo Ball, LaMelo Ball, LeVar Ball, LiAngelo. I'm trying to see what new information is out daily because. They I don't know. The information in the off season from them is always so scarce. I'm waiting every day.
So how was you seeing? So you were seeing the videos?
Yeah, like I seen the interview specifically because I was looking. I would look for LeVar Ball because I always want to hear him talk about I always wanted to hear him talk about certain abilities his children have.
I got LeVar Ball right after the trade, after the fucking signing trade. Like the next day, I was interviewing LeVar Ball.
And that's crazy. Like, how do you feel about that? That's like the person that has inspired so many of us to even be in this space.
Like
I ain't gonna front. The past 4 or 5 years of my life has been Ball family.
Yeah,
that shit is insane.
I ain't
That's
gonna
what I'm
lie,
saying.
man. After I got off the phone, after I got off the phone with LeVar Ball, I ain't gonna lie, I cried, but I was by myself. It was by myself.
Respect.
I went in my closet and I shed some tears, because I just keep it real, man, because I've been going so hard, man. It was like almost like a crowning achievement, And like I said, I come from a messed up, crazy situation, like Like I'm from Hempstead. I ain't giving you no horror stories or nothing like that. But a lot of people
Yeah.
in the position I'm in, you know, a lot of my friends are not living. I'm not living the best, but I mean, I'm living good. I got my own place. I don't live with my mother, but you know, it meant a lot, you know, to talk to LeVar, like to hear that he noticed me and he let me know about my content. He was surprised how much content that I had up there, and then even interviewing him and then talking to him off camera, you know, it just was he was a real dude. I really appreciated him for doing that because he didn't even have to. Like even like little do y'all know, we was in the Zoom call when we were doing the interview, and like 40 minutes in the interview went out, like. So
Yeah.
we were almost done, and LeVar called me back, you know, and to get me back on the string, he could have just been like, "Fuck it, like whatever. It's already 40 minutes in. I'm busy. I gotta say." He literally waited for me to come back in the room and continue the interview. Like it was just little shit like people don't know, you know. It's like he
Yeah.
went out of his way, you know, to do that shit with me. You know that he is crazy. I guess he appreciated the content, man. You know, he could tell I really respect dude.
And that shit is like it's hard to put that kind of stuff into words, because I'm not gonna say it's like meeting your idols, because I don't think we idolize anybody really.
Right, it's
But
just a guy you look up. You kind of look up to him. He's just a great model of a black man, a father. You know, like me, I have kids, so I was looking at him more of a father. Like when I was talking to LeVar on the phone,
yeah,
I didn't even bring up Lonzo or nothing at the time, because at this time Lonzo it was the fucking free agency was coming up. So
yeah,
I talked to Lonzo like a week before Lonzo signed. So all that speculation is popping off, and I get on the phone. I didn't bring up LaMelo, Jello, mind you, the Drew League going on too. So we don't know if Jello, LaMelo was supposed to be coming, you know.
yeah,
So that's what everybody was waiting on. So I didn't bring none of that shit up. I just brought up him, you know. And like I said, even like my son, my first son, his middle name is Lonzo, but I gave his middle name Lonzo really because of LeVar, because I love the way he defended his son. He defended his
yeah.
sons, you know, and I want to be just like LeVar, like always have my son's back. Like I literally tried to have 3 boys like LeVar, Nico. Like I have 2 sons and I have a daughter. I almost had
Yeah.
3 boys like LeVar, and I would have been acting a goddamn fool again. You understand? If I had my third one is I had a daughter just now. That's her right now. Just talking to her. Yeah. but we got help. I ain't gotta get it right now, but I got 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I tried. You know, I really moved with this shit, man. So I'm using LeVar that laid the blueprint. So it's up for us to, especially if you got kids. You know, my son is 3. So I got him dribbling the basketball, little shit right now. He going play
What?
a 5-year-old.
You ain't pick like him, did you? What I'm saying was you like woman, strong, built, tall. Like you didn't have that
No,
thought
so I,
process,
no,
did
I
you?
didn't do that. My girlfriend. I'm not married yet, but
Okay.
but I've been with my girl since we was in high school. You know.
Shout out to that too.
Yeah, so it's the same situation. I don't have a lot of different women. I just got the same, all kids by the same women. I was in the hospital when the babies were delivered. I'm a father too, so that's why I really looked up to LeVar. You know,
Yeah.
because of that shit. I want to be like how he is. So I want to be like doing the parent teacher conference shit, being involved in this and that. You know, talking to the coach of my son. Like I said, my son is 3. But he's gonna play in a 5-year-old league. He turns 4 in December, so he's gonna be playing in a 5-year-old league. And I don't care if he looked like the worst guy on the floor. You know, I just want him. I want him to play up. You know, just at this age,
Yeah.
get this experience. He's a kid. You know, so little shit like that. Like get
I
this
ain't
guy
gonna front. I didn't
playing.
know they played basketball that young.
Well, no,
I
I
didn't know
think
that.
you say you didn't know. No, 5. Yeah, they got leagues for 5-year-old, 5 and 6
Shit, what
right
kind
now.
of court they shooting on?
They lower the rim, and of course they lessen the rules. You could travel, little shit. They let certain things go.
Bro, I did not know this. I'm about to look this up.
Oh yeah,
I had
shit.
no
They got
fucking
leagues
clue.
to a lot. They can start at that age, but it's good to get
Hey.
them to learn how to play organized basketball.
Yeah.
So, but being on a team, because believe it or not, playing on pickup on the street is different with the referees and all of this shit with the calls, and there's certain things that just fly on the street that wouldn't fly if you put officials and everything out there.
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta get used to playing like that.
and also gonna have to experience all of it too.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing I can commend. I was gonna say with LeVar Ball, I think it was when Marcus was here, and they was talking about Lonzo's defense, right?
Mm-hmm.
One thing for me, I always seen Lonzo as an on-ball defender because they said they used to play in the backyard and run the ones consistently.
Right.
Backyard rules.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and ain't none of that whining, and ain't none of this fouling. We're trying to
Yeah.
get buckets and we're trying to play real defense.
Yeah, so
That's
you
why I
can't
also
play
look at
like that. You can't play real
yeah,
defense like in the backyard, like if you was at the fucking in a league. You
yeah.
understand? You'd be fouled out.
And that's why I think that even if Melo doesn't have the best defensive efficiency, I think he's a good defender because he just know what to do on defense. Like he don't know how to sit well yet. I don't know what's up with his legs and his alignment, but he don't know how to sit well yet. That's gonna come in time.
Yeah.
But somebody like Jello, he know how to sit well. He just got to get the foot speed. Lonzo is the perfect defender of all three. He got the best defense, the feet slide. He changes hips. He do all of that. But all that stuff start in the backyard because the way that they play defense, they don't rely on certain little tricks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just straight man up. Let's get this shit done. It's aggressive, even if the other two get beat a little more, but it's all still the same style of defense. So that starts from not only the leagues, because I'm glad you brought that up. I'm finna looking at stuff like that. Start young, and then you take organized basketball and bring it into your backyard, and bring your own rules and certain people. And he said, he was training other people's kids, so they got to play against other people's older kids from a very young age with the same rules. Ain't no fouls, ain't none of that out here. Almost like jail basketball. I'm gonna keep it real with you. They playing jail basketball from a young age.
Right.
So I do want you to continue though just a little bit on how you got impacted. Like what tweaks have you made to your existence because of LeVar Ball?
I mean, like I said,
other than you can continue with the children because that's important.
Like I said, really,
you got legacy.
That right there. Like I said, like before I come home, like sometimes I get off work at like 3 o'clock. Like right now, I'm not working 10 and 12 hours. I was, but right now I'm just working a regular 8-hour shift. So I get off at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I come home. I probably won't get home to like 4, and I just play with my son and shit like that. And then for a few hours, so I'm just trying to do not necessarily play with him, but like teach him the game. At least my third one, he's my first one because he's 3 years old. He's a little bit more. He's still not all the way there yet, but just let him, just have fun right now. Just that right there. I'm trying to make changes. Like it's hard to just want to be there for my kids. Like, and LeVar is like an inspiration for that shit. I'm trying to think what else. It's more than just the kids, like even like being with the same women and things of that nature. LeVar got a lot of things to be inspired about that I don't feel like gets highlighted. He got a lot. A lot of people should be looking up to LeVar because and even the business acumen, like starting the JBA and things of that nature, coming out with your own shoe brand, telling your kids you don't have to do Nike, you don't have to do this. I tell you what, if Lonzo would have played like LaMelo and won Rookie of the Year while he had those triple Bs and all that shit would have got. That shit would be where fucking Puma and Under Armour, all that shit is at right now.
That's facts.
Because that's really what I think they was banking on. But if Lonzo would have played like how he played, even like last year, in his first year, I think he could have took the brand to the next level. But if I think they were banking on Lonzo coming in winning Rookie of the Year, I don't know what the hell they were banking on, but I think if Lonzo would have played like LaMelo in his first year, especially with the triple Bs, sneakers, and all of that, it could have went somewhere that we've never seen. Like. It could have got there. But yeah, like starting your own business. Like, so I was doing little training shits because LeVar, he was training kids in the backyard. I remember that I heard. So before I was doing like live videos, I've been, if you look at my YouTube channel, I got over 600 videos. I was uploading and things of that nature, making I got a lot of content. So But before I was like dedicated, like now YouTube is like I damn near like really kind of take it a little serious now, you know. But before I didn't take it so serious. I used to run a little fucking business that I was doing where I was training kids. Like I used to train kids in basketball. I'm a basketball coach too, but I don't do it now. I stopped coaching. I would say about what 2.5 years ago, like when I had my son. Uh,
Yeah.
but I've been coaching for 4 years. One as an assistant, three as a head coach, and but right before I stopped coaching, I was going into assistant coach for AAU. So this was recreational, like at the local park, like. But this was like a real league. Like you had 10 teams. It was some wild shit. Like it was a league. Like I was the head coach. Like I had
Yeah.
an assistant. I'm fucking dealing with parents. Motherfucking parents call me. I feel like I'm a fucking counselor. Kids and shit like that. We got close. I never won a championship, but I lost the game right before the championship, which was my closest. So I really
Yeah.
wanted to do that. So I'm coach. I was trying to be like LeVar. So I was training kids, but I was getting paid. I was training them 3 days a week for $50. So it was like my own business. It was
Yeah.
like guaranteed results type shit. I had like business cards that I was doing. I had a couple of kids I was running with that. So I always wanted to start my own business and things of that nature, but just trying to find out what was the right business to start. Because everybody got an idea. You just gotta put that shit out there. A lot of this shit just be ideas. Like I talk Lonzo a lot. Like I love Lonzo. If I wasn't on YouTube, I'd be watching the fucking Lonzo game. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's just I fuck with all of them. I was inspired by that whole shit, like that whole movement, especially like the UCLA and that one. But I really was inspired more off LeVar more than it was Lonzo. It started with LeVar for me. A lot of
The
people.
whole shit is revolutionary.
Yeah, it started hearing LeVar run his mouth like, my son is this, my son is that. And you always want your father to back you like that. It seemed like he never, like he come on TV, Shannon Sharp. Are you telling me LeBron James? You telling me Lonzo better than LeBron James? Yes. Oh, see, I don't agree with
Yeah.
that. Let me tell you something. I ain't gonna
He
tell
said
nobody.
put
Ain't nobody.
put
I ain't
Steph
gonna
on
say nobody
UCLA
better than
and
my
put
son.
Lonzo on the Warriors.
Yo, he said I ain't gonna say nobody better than my son.
That's facts.
That nigga LeVar, he gonna go to the grave with his boys.
And also never he never said they were better than one was better than another in a disrespectful way. He said they all the best, and he give you a reason why.
Yeah, he tell you the difference that like what they all do. Lonzo makes
And that
everybody
shit
better.
real.
Yeah,
Like,
Melo is this and that. Jello,
yeah.
he give you what they all do. See, LeVar know all of them better than these NBA coaches. But they need to listen to LeVar. When LeVar is talking to Borrego, hopefully it's not the information is not going in one ear and out the other. Billy Donovan needs to be talking to LeVar. Because LeVar know what make Lonzo the things that make him tick. So I think even the G League, the Greensboro Swarm, they all need to be in contact with LeVar Ball. LeVar Ball is not a average parent. LeVar Ball, I'm just saying, it's just a different level, especially with his sons. The type of like tutelage and like shit he got over them. You have to deal with him. In some capacity, not necessarily like, okay, he's gonna run the organization, but damn, almost on an advisory role to help you. So
I'm glad you brought that up. I do want to chime in and say this. Shout out to Lance for that. I appreciate that. But I do want to say this. Like LeVar Ball he's not just a basketball dad or some dude that's saying, "Oh, you're not doing this right." He literally, I'm gonna say this. He got 3 Frankenstein monsters, and he know how each one tick.
Right.
Why would you not listen to what he's saying? Like, it's different where, let's say, I'm gonna use Steph Curry because I like using him as an example for things. Steph Curry ain't like Dale. Dale didn't construct Steph Curry. Mahmoud Abdul Rauf constructed Steph Curry. That's a completely different human being that trained him. So Dale Curry knows what Steph Curry is good at, but it's only one person that knows exactly the way that Steph Curry ticks on the basketball court. and that's the person that trained him to play how he play. LeVar Ball trained all three of them to play how they play. He know that. He know everything they're good at and they suck at. I'm pretty sure you've seen that Christmas video, right? It was like in 2016 when they had a little Christmas video.
Right.
When I was watching that, like I try to go in depth. Like I examine his family to the fullest, which is, it get weird to me sometimes. I'm like, damn, why are you focusing on them like that? But they worked out and they went to the back to start shooting, right? So, Jello was shooting a certain way, and LeVar was like, hey, you ain't gonna make none of those. And tell him like you ain't gonna make none of them shots. And he wasn't making none of them because he know exactly the way he's shooting, how I go. And then when he shot with his, whatever confidence or the form LeVar was saying, he should have been shooting with, he starts saying knock down, and Joe was just hitting everything. But the thing is, he could see that little bit of shit that nobody else pays attention to. When somebody's like, oh, Lonzo having an off night, this and that, LeVar know why.
Yeah.
He can see the body language. He know exactly why Lonzo doing this and that, and that's why he came out the first year saying, you got to tell him what the fuck to do. Get on him. Because if not, he just gonna do some regular shit.
Yeah, he need to be playing 40 minutes a night. He'll let you know. Like this is what needs to be happening. These trainers, they're too soft on him. That's why he get hurt.
Exactly, way too soft. Like, and you could tell they are built for battle. As crazy as it sounds to some people, they built for battle. You don't go undefeated on any level of basketball unless you built for battle. That's just what it is. LeVar Ball didn't come with top players from each state and brought them together to one team. 3 of that 5 was his children, and they went undefeated. And he know how, and whoever tapped in spiritually know how. When you watch them games and you see the way that they play together, in your life you ain't ever seen no shit like that. Even if it's like, oh, they just chucking out the ball, this and that, but it's a purpose to it. That is the most organized chaos. The most, I don't want to call it reckless, but I'm gonna call it organized chaos. Because they throwing the ball full court every play, but it's landing in their hands every play. Rarely did it go out of bounds when I seen that. Right. It's like, oh, they full court pressing this and that, but rarely was they getting, beat defensively, because they had Big O defending the rim. They had Eli beating shit up, and Lonzo was beating shit up, and then Jello and Melo would get the steals. So the way that they play, it's some real, like, so people need to listen to him, man.
Yeah.
I all the respect to LeVar Ball, man.
And all
I don't
that
care what
stuff
people
that he
think
did,
about him.
like the JBA, all that shit is inspirational, man. And trust me, it shook up a lot.
He changed the world. NCAA out here
That's
playing
what
players for no reason.
The G League bringing in players now like Zaire Wade and things in there. That's all because of LeVar. They paying. I mean, I know somebody's paying. I think NCAA. They got some. I forgot what the hell the G League got, but they got some program where G League players can come in and get drafted where they can get paid.
Yeah, no, you get a salary, you get paid. That's the thing. So that's when I said NCAA
went to college, but he instead he went to get paid, and he's still going to go to the NBA.
And that's a beautiful pipeline too, because if people think D Wade ain't got nothing to do with him going there, you're wrong. But who cares? He think they think his son could play. I think Z Wade could play. But I do want to say this: when I mentioned that NCAA ain't playing players for no reason, it's because of trickle down effect. As soon as LeVar Ball brought up the JBA, they's gonna play players to come through, and who? That's when the G League said, hey, we paying players straight out of college. I'm gonna say straight out of high school.
Yeah, well,
if you talented enough, come through. Exactly. So then the NCAA was like, shit, we're threatened. These top players are gonna say, fuck us, go to the NBA. So that's when they said, now you can make names off your likeness. That literally changed the entire world.
And that's just the first domino. I'm telling you. I hope LeVar Ball, he don't get lost in the shuffle with all this change, because it all started with him.
Yeah, like, but that's the thing. That's why we here
with these quote unquote crazy ideas. But these crazy ideas send shockwaves around the world.
Changed the world.
Yeah.
Never in NCAA been here for I don't know how many years, because I ain't been alive for a majority of them. But point being, they wasn't paying nobody, and they didn't plan on paying nobody ever.
Right.
It been lawsuits and it been court debates and it's been back and forth for years saying pay these players. Fuck no. They're not ever paying you. And then LeVar Ball literally changed that. And
Yeah.
people need to start giving him his credit
No.
and his respect. Because even though some people think, I've heard so many people, because I fuck with the whole family, and I'll have conversations, and I'll talk about Lonzo, I'll talk about LaMelo, I'll talk about LiAngelo. So from throughout all those conversations, they'll be like, "Oh man, Lonzo's a bust, he's this and that." They'll say, "Oh man, Jello's a bum, he's this and that, he ain't got this and that." They'll say, "Oh man, the dad is a jackass, he's this and that." How can you think that about what the fuck they're doing? The only person I've seen get credit from the average thinking mind is LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, because I know because he doing everything right on the basketball floor.
Yeah, and he's not too wild in other
He
areas
giving you
either.
nothing to criticize on that department.
Yeah, he's the only one to get respect from a normal brain.
Yeah.
But Lonzo got shit on his first year. But I ain't gonna front. I think Lonzo Ball he would have changed everything that they had planned. But he got hurt. They was on the way to being plus 500, possibly getting the chance to be in the playoffs. But that's because of Lonzo Ball. Once he got down, they lost almost every game since then. So if he didn't get hurt, it would have changed the entire trajectory of the brand, the business, everything. But year two, he playing with LeBron. Things look good, but he got hurt again. He missed probably 80 games the first 2 years. That's a big L. So then it's Jello turn to come through. At that point in time, Jello took a L. He didn't get drafted. His little situation, all that. LaMelo Ball is literally the savior of what they got going on. And it's all up to him. But it is literally up to him because the casual fan respect them too. People love to shit on Lonzo. You see that here. Anytime Lonzo on the screen, they come through and they can't wait to shit on him.
Yeah.
When it come to Jello, they can't wait to say how much of a bum he is. He just put up shots. He is 6'4", trying to post up people. Like, bro, like they always trying to dissect him. And
they
when
start
it comes,
attacking him next.
yeah, no, he's gonna get attacked next. So he's gonna have to hoop from day one.
Let him have a bad game in the G League. They're gonna go crazy.
And they will shit on him.
Yes.
Even with LeVar, they say, "Oh man, he's just a loudmouth trying to live vicariously through his children." Like, are you fucking stupid?
A lot of these people saying this don't even have children.
That part, but they also don't have any true ideas that change reality. LeVar Ball has literally changed reality.
Right.
We have. I ain't gonna front. I ain't ever seen as many black fathers in my life. My black father wasn't around.
Yeah, well, mine was.
Hey, shout out
I
to you.
grew up in the house with my dad. My parents did divorce when I was 16, so I pretty much had him in my house my whole life. So
yeah,
that's why I said I ain't got no wild shit. I mean, like I said, he was there,
Yeah, but most of us from a certain generation, let's say mid '80s through the '90s, bit of early 2000s, that was really rough. It was rough before then, but after that was just like a complete drought of fathers. Like it was not happening. LeVar Ball has made bringing a father a thing. This dude was out here having children on accident and still want to be a part of their kids' lives.
No.
They don't want nothing to do with the female. I ain't gonna front. Shout out to Lonzo Ball, right? Because I was watching Ball in the Family again recently. He said, he said to Denise, "Sometimes I don't want to see you. I just want to see my daughter." Like, that's some real ass shit.
No,
like,
what's all big, man?
I don't always want to. I ain't gonna front. I tell my ex that here and now. I'm like, if I get you pregnant, I'm gonna say this. I'm not always here for you. I'm gonna keep it real with you. But some people respect your honesty. Some women might take it the wrong way and feel like, it's fucked up, but you have to understand, I don't always want to see you. Like, it's shit bigger than that now. We got to focus on some, it's big brain time now. And we got a lot of fathers out here trying to be big brains and make their children into something that we wasn't getting for a while now. I used to be, since you had your dad, I'm going to say as a person with no father, I played sports, right? I used to be so confused. Not necessarily confused, but like, Shit, your dad came to your games? Damn. Like
Yeah, I actually
I
performed.
was
I actually played better when they wasn't there. It was just when they wasn't there, I had my best games. I felt like I didn't have so much pressure. But my dad
yeah,
was hard. My dad was hard on me on basketball. It was tough, So I did the best I could. We took the shit serious. I never. I played AAU basketball at travel teams. I never, of course, never made it to the league or never played college ball.
yeah,
Um, it's just he was definitely on me, like take me to the gym, cursing at me and shit like that, do this and that and that. But he was there. He watched all my games. He get the Gatorade and all that good shit. He's involved.
yeah,
I'm trying to think. My dad was a good. I don't think he wasn't a basketball coach like able to teach the game. He could teach it, but I mean, he wasn't a basketball coach. You know what I mean? It was tough.
yeah,
But he put me like into shit. My dad would pay for me to go to like get AU basketball, do this, do that, instead of necessarily him out there taking me to okay, nigga, let's go out to the fucking park every day and let's do this and that. It wasn't like I didn't even have a basketball hoop in my backyard. But of
yeah,
course I live in New York, so it's basketball everywhere. You got hoop motherfuckers pulling hoops out their backyard and putting that shit on the corner, and we hooping there. We at the park. It's a basketball hoop everywhere. So yeah, that shit was going. He was there. My parents were there. My sister was there. Not at every game though. But like I said,
yeah,
when they wasn't there, I played the best. Because when you're a kid, you just focusing on why looking at them and all that, and that's what I'll be able to teach my son as he get older. Just ignore them, motherfuckers. Act like they not even out there. Just focus on the court. You and the court. That's it. Because you get too caught up in that shit when you're young.
I do want to ask you this. Do you think the way LeVar coaches is more common sense based? Because I
Yeah,
ain't gonna front. I don't
yeah.
feel like he running 3-4s and zones this and that, like and trying to break down the game to its smallest morsel and atoms and details. I feel like he just know what to do on the court. Like it's common sense based.
Yeah, he said that. He said he had told me that that's how he coach. He don't get be yelling and all of that. He ain't gonna be doing all of that. He said he kind of like you said, common sense based. Let's do this, this, and that, and let's go. He ain't gonna be getting up, running, screaming, and yelling and all that. He don't do that. That's what LeVar said. He told me that shit in the interview. So
Yeah,
he got his coaching works on. I mean, I guess for the team he coaches, some teams and players you got to get on their ass. Some people you could just be more calm, cool, and laid back. It's just the person you dealing with.
yeah. And I can't front. He's almost like a genius at picking up personality types. That's one thing people don't give him credit for either.
Mm-hmm.
He literally examines personalities instantly and know exactly how to deal with them, and still manages to be himself while doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Like the things that people want to give him knocks about, they don't go in depth into trying to understand the human being they're looking at. For me, when I deal with people, I try to understand what they are truly about. If are you a harbinger of chaos, a chaos agent, or are you somebody that's truly here? You're awake. You're aware that you're in this current reality, and you're trying to do something decent. When I see LeVar Ball feel himself out, I know he ain't out here to do nothing crazy. Regardless of what happened, I understand his intentions wasn't, it wasn't no evil intent behind it. So when I hear people talk about, damn, their dad need to shut the fuck up and this and that, I don't feel that way. Like I never thought that. I never seen LeVar Ball talking. I'm like, damn, why won't he just shut the fuck up? I never thought that. I wanted to hear him talk more. I wanted to go into why you think that. Because people, they don't ever go beneath the surface. They just make the
LeVar Ball need to be on TV. Goddamn it.
and people need to ask him some real good questions.
Yeah, they do. They
Like,
be talking that bullshit, man.
yeah, like I want to know how the hell you taught them to think the way that they think. Because I ain't gonna say
Right.
it's robotic, but the way that their instincts work, that's why I call it spiritual basketball. Because it's like a sixth sense. It's like the way that they feel just a basketball court and the way that they're able to play. That shit ain't easy to instill into a person. I don't care how much basketball you played. I'm pretty sure Book Knight was in the AAU circuits. That nigga look like a jackass every time he touched the court.
No.
Like it's a difference here. Like I want to
Yeah.
understand that. Oh,
Hey,
when
you.
yeah, like I want to know when did Lonzo bring his shot to the side? When he did that, what moves did he bring? Why did he bring this? Like I want to start understanding how exactly he did everything the fuck he did.
Yeah,
When
I
did
mean,
Melo start pulling
Marcus
here?
Johnson know a little something. I mean, next time he come, because he was talking about modern day when it was the high school days, but I'm trying to get back to the essence because he said he knew him since he was a child. So, I
Yeah,
mean,
I want to get into that shit. Like when
no,
did you?
that's what I want to do. I'm gonna bring certain people on there like that to give us some stories like that. You know,
That's facts.
some epic stories that we that we all heard about. But let's try to get the source.
Yeah, because if he been there, I do want to know. Like I've always had some crazy questions because I watch it and I see it, and people don't ever think about the why. I think about the why. When I see this shit, I'm like, so when did you start emphasizing that they should pull up from near half court? When did you say that was important? Because it wasn't really that like it wasn't part of basketball until like let's say 2014, 2015. That's already NBA players doing it. You didn't see high school players just coming out and pulling that shit from half. That wasn't what it was until you seen them. Those were the first kids I seen just taking 30 footers in high school.
Right.
Nobody else is doing that. So from that point on, I'm looking at it like this. He's seen something before it happened. He's seen the long passes. He's seen the deep threes. He's seen the game becoming layups and threes. Because Lonzo he barely take mid ranges. He layups and threes. But that's what most of the game is. Most people get straight to the rim and they shooting threes.
Right.
But the game wasn't always like that. They was ahead of the curve. I want to know how he got there. So, that's what I mean. Like, I want to pick his basketball brain, the common sense side. Like, you ain't gotta tell me about triangles and in and outs and all that stuff. Like, I just want to know what you saw, how you instilled it, why you instilled it, because it worked out, man. I ain't gonna ever pretend like they ain't go 35-0. That shit is insane. I don't know who can say that in life that they went undefeated. No big name players that they brought in, no high school transfers. It's all homegrown. Them people in his backyard.
Yeah.
That shit is insane, man.
Yeah, you ain't lying, man. LeBron did a good job. People gotta put that into consideration.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this game tomorrow, though. That's gonna be a good one. Utah versus the Bulls. I want to let everybody know we're gonna be live streaming that game tomorrow. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. Nico, we're about to shut it down, bro. I appreciate
for sure.
you. What else you be doing out here? You play like video games, shit like that?
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. I'm still on 2K21. That's why I ain't put my shit out there like that.
That's
Niggas be
all.
like, you still on 21?
What other games you got?
Shit, it's mostly single player. I ain't got the new Madden yet either.
You got Mortal Kombat?
I ain't got Mortal Kombat. Like I be playing Resident Evil and 2K.
You got Xbox or PlayStation?
I'm on PS4.
I got both. I got PS5. I got the Switch too. Well,
I be on Grand Theft Auto here and there.
Say what?
That's underrated. I be on Grand Theft Auto here and there. I forgot about that.
I got GTA. Shit, I need to get your damn PSN before we get up out of here.
Yeah, I'll run some heists with you. I'll put it in the private chat real quick.
Yeah, put it in the chat. I'll try to get that shit. What the fuck's my phone?
I do want to say this. I hope you get the invite to the BBB mansion.
No, look, yo, on some real.
I'm trying to see you eat pancakes.
If I lived in Cali, I would have already been there because when it all had first hit him up, he wanted me to come to the mansion, but like I said, I wasn't. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like I said, I wasn't fucking. He never said, "Hey, come fly out." He didn't say that. He just automatically went to the Zoom call. Once he found out I didn't live in the LA area, he just said, "Let's do the Zoom call." And I would have probably still, if he would have said, "Yo, get it to LA," I would have came. But I ain't gonna lie, I was having my daughter. Like I was literally, like during that whole time period, like we were delivering the fucking baby. So it was crazy because we just had the baby. I was doing the interview, and the day after my daughter was born. So I left basically my family in the hospital and came back home at 1:00 to do the interview. You got my girlfriend calling me, you over here doing that, you doing that, you doing that, you know, but it's just the way you chasing this shit, I have my computer in the hospital. Nigga, I ain't missing no days off. You know what I mean? It's just you chasing this shit. I refuse to take a day off right now.
We do got to give her a shout out though. It's not
Yeah.
often. The reason why it's so much chaos is we don't have women that's out here sticking by us and believing in us either.
No.
The fact that you got one, and she know what you're doing, but she respected enough to see a vision, even if it's through female eyes and it's not 100%, you know, the vision you putting out there. The fact that she can respect it is enough and be there for you. Like, people don't understand how powerful that. Women don't understand how powerful that is. If you could just give a man that little bit of peace and a little bit of love and his ideas, you make a monster.
It's tough. Well, I'm actually off this weekend, so I'll be able to do stuff like that. But even with my job and this, my job, I'm gonna try to finish this up in a few more minutes. I'm gonna tell, But basically, it's hard to even watch shows and shit like that. Like one time I was working 10 hours, 12 hours. So if I work at 7 in the morning and I don't get off till fucking 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I ain't gonna get home to 6. You know, so I'm sure I gotta do these lives around 9, the latest.
Yeah.
So it's hard to watch shit she might want to watch shows like Power, things of that nature. These shits be, even though these are minuscule things, these shits be meaning shit into the family sense. Sitting down to watch a show, sitting down to do these things is about when you obsessed and you chasing shit. You know, you sometimes you gotta take a step back. You know, and okay, fuck it, let me come in here and watch this. You know. Because it means something, you know. You just sit here and take off the phone for a second. Sit down and just watch this Power. Like, I ain't watched Power, The Raising Canaan, BMF. I haven't watched none of that shit. You feel me? I got family.
And these shows long as shit nowadays too. It's an hour episode.
Right. I got family members who I hardly even call, but I don't have time for that shit right now. Like, I'm chasing this shit right now, and if I got time for you, we'll link up with you. You know, no disrespect or nothing like that. But it's just I only want to talk about this.
Yeah. And salute to that. People call me, people hit me up. And I'm like, my bad. I was on the show today. Like, and I'll be here for hours because I'm dedicated to just, being a part of it. I feel a part of it, So that's the influence that you have.
Right, that's what I want, man. I'm like I said, quiet. I'm gonna say this is gonna be my last statement, but some people that do know, I am a huge WWE fan. Like, a lot of people, like I said, I look at myself like I'm the Black Vince McMahon. You know, I want to be the Vince McMahon of this shit. You know, I don't want to be up in front. You know, you see Vince, he got Stone Cold, Triple H, The Rock, The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels. Like, I want to be like that. You know, I want to have a arsenal of talent here that we at our disposal. Not necessarily that I have ownership or anything, but I don't want any of that. I'm more just have talented people here under one roof, and bring in new people and things of that nature. So I that's why. And the fans in the wrestling is like, it means something. Like, they make the show. And people, and like I said, here I bring all of that shit to this. So we'll have entertaining characters like Phonics. Like, I use Phonics. He like the Brock Lesnar of this shit. You know, I use Phonics as a special attraction. We don't see. I'm talking now. I'm just keeping it real with you. So Phonics is a guy who comes on the weekends. I know I got Phonics for the weekend. Y'all know, y'all expect Phonics Friday. People know that. I mean, it's just, oh shit, Phonics is here. You know what I mean? So it's like, he's not here every day. So when he actually show up, it's something big. You feel me? Like, oh, it's Phonics here. What the fuck is he saying now? It's just, it is what it is. So
you say some wild shit.
I'm saying,
but hey, man, get out here and get to your job, man. You gotta go.
You said what?
Well, I would say, well, I forgot you said you off, but I would say get you some rest, man.
Yeah, I'm be chilling.
Yeah, we could pick this up.
Yeah, we're gonna pick this up. We be talking all day about this shit. This shit's some wild shit. But Nico, holla at me, man. We be up and running tomorrow for the game. I love y'all, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It's Flight
Sure.
Sports TV. Shout out Nico.
Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.
Like I said, Flight Sports TV, that's where it's at.
Flight Sports.